Hey, what's going on, guys? Dr. Stephen James here to bring you another live stream. Today I'm going to be chilling and watching YouTube videos with you guys. It's a pretty ghetto setup. I mean, it's just gonna be the camera facing the monitor, and also I have not charged this phone recently, so I'm gonna have to do that at some point in the middle. So basically every day I like to watch a specific set of YouTube videos per sorry, one sec. It's gonna take forever if I have to type this with just one hand, but basically I'm gonna be watching a couple some Tim Hansen videos first. Well, a different type in particular. Sorry, I can't really have the camera turned toward me at the same time. Alright, so I'll be starting with a couple Easter egg videos I've already watched up to. Can cut out on me. But hey, I mean, in case you haven't seen the intro, or if the intro got cut out, I just want to say welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back to my YouTube channel if you're new. I mean, if you're returning. Basically, I'm just going to be watching chill stream videos, just watching YouTube videos for no more than no more than 5 hours. In fact, I think even 5 hours might be a bit much. But anyway, as I was saying before the stream rudely cut out, I'm going to be starting with
Hello, I am
YouTube
your host, Timothy.
chill
Welcome
stream.
back to another Easter egg video. We're going to be doing the Mob
Tim Hansen's
of the Dead Easter egg. It's the greatest song
Easter egg videos.
So naturally, this is going to be the greatest video of all time. I am joined with Chop, Lex, and Pizza, the usual.
Remember when Black Ops 2...
Ben's also streaming
Remember
this, so
when you
that's
can get
cool.
tens
Merch,
of thousands
posters,
of people on
all in the description. And if you send
to
me a
play
picture
Black
on Twitter
Ops
of you ordering
2?
any of this stuff, I will be following you.
It's a shame.
Back. Thank you.
I saw Alcatraz Island this year.
A great game.
I flew over it.
You did. Oh,
Yeah,
you did.
pretty cool. I did. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
You're nuts.
Like nobody was there though.
Oh yeah, also my phone is dying, so I'm gonna have to charge it at some point while streaming, of course, just like I did last time.
In 2020, the only people that are actually real Alcatraz are zombie YouTubers. Guys, I'm stuck up. I'm not stuck.
That's so sad, bro. That's literally so sad. I hate that that's a thing.
What?
I'm just reviving everyone.
I call this barrier. I want this barrier right here. I call this one.
My favorite part of like Mob of the Dead and Origins on BO2 is like looking at all the nav cards on the right of the side of the screen.
Oh, they're all just stacked on each other? It's not an eyesore at all.
They literally mean nothing, yeah. It's just like random images they forgot to take out.
We love that. This is my barrier. Stop it, Pizza. This is mine.
You literally can't hear you, bro. He's deaf and stuff.
Who killed my zombie? Who killed him?
Yeah, this is the first time streaming using this phone.
Has everyone had a really good day today?
You want me to stick my
somebody go revive me. Somebody go revive. Wait,
Alright,
not
not
yet.
Phone case is on the floor. I'm just gonna have to turn around.
No.
Put that away.
Alright,
Hey, I just turned on everything, bro.
Dude.
Enjoyed a nice workout outdoors today.
This is the thing that I wanted to
Got up to 71 degrees.
I always spoke briefly about it, but
Upstairs.
I have to mention, who's
Got
read
up to
about
70
Carol
degrees.
Baskin being on Dancing with the Stars?
Bro,
Outside
I really
today.
watched the trailer as soon as you mentioned it.
Unfortunately, there was also some delay
It goes like
because,
Nelly, then Carol
it rained out.
I love that she's in the same league as Nelly now. You gotta love it.
I think I can zoom, actually.
What is this timeline for it?
Much better.
In 2012?
I think
Or is it 2011? Or is it, no, it's 2013, isn't it? Yeah.
Close to 2014.
Bro, who remembers 2014?
Not
I don't want to go back there.
I literally don't.
I don't want to go back there. I'm good.
I feel like I don't remember any year besides this year because of how fucking dreadful it's been.
Yeah, this year's been pretty scarring, I won't lie.
No way.
Dude, I was literally making fun of you that you pulled an RPG and I'm like, ah, nerd, I hit the box, I get an RPG too.
You're the most sim. Let's please. I'm praying that you get an RPG right now.
Bro, want me to spin the box? I will.
Yeah.
Three-man RPG.
I was gonna get the
right here.
Uzi.
Come on, please, RPG coming up right here.
RPG game!
Dude, I will lose my mind if this is an
I will
RPG.
literally leave the game if he gets an RPG.
Oh,
Dude, the
No,
boy
you have to
pulled
fuck,
a
bro.
Oh.
Oh, that's nice. He doesn't have to get the skulls.
I just casually pull the fucking blunder gap.
What are the chances that we get 2 RPGs and a blunder gap?
Okay, I'm gonna hit the third RPG right here.
Okay, here we go.
There it is.
Hey!
There it is.
There it is. Congrats, man. You unlocked the lock.
There it is. Huge RPG.
Massive RPG right here.
I mean, if you squint hard enough, this kind of looks like an RPG, right?
Actually, I need someone to turn it on. I don't have.
I'll do it.
Life.
Oh, I have one, Joey Conway. I'll do
Eh.
it. I said I'll do it. God damn it.
70%.
Just let me have this.
It's all peace and love right now.
I lost everything. Just let me have this. Live, laugh, and love right now, dude.
It's all living and laughing and loving right now.
Dude, straight up RPG, Chop, what are you doing?
I got rid of that boy.
No,
My
okay, I'm gonna
goodness.
get it. I'm gonna hit the box and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
Okay,
get that RPG.
straight up RPG squad. We should have all got RPGs.
Dude, I'm going for it.
I think that's probably more difficult than actually doing the Easter egg in its entirety.
I'm gonna stand by this, and feel free for anyone to hate me. This is the second worst Easter egg ever.
I'd rather have this than Blood of the
Huh.
Dead, bro. That's 100%.
Seems
I
I've maximized the zoom limit already.
Oh,
Interesting.
I would literally have this Easter egg over Blood. Blood.
No, dude, Blood of the Dead is challenging. It's fun. There's more stuff to do. This is absolute
do you
garbage.
guys not remember?
It's amazing.
Do you not
This-
remember
no,
how
no, no,
unfun
no, no.
Transit and Die Rise were? I think those are worse than this, to be fair.
I prefer Transit, honestly. I would prefer to play Transit over this.
Run around
Well,
with a
not
turbine.
this map, the Easter egg. Yeah, I'd prefer to play the Transit Easter egg.
Okay.
over this.
Transit Easter egg is worse than this, though. At least there's like
Yeah.
something to do in here. Like Transit's just. Like, what are you doing in Transit? What is the ultimate goal of it? You're putting turbines down to power up a pylon. Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair point.
Bro.
Fair enough. Get rid of those two. But I feel like that this is like third worst Easter egg of all
I'm
time.
gonna pick up the Uzi. You know what they should do more? They should have more map exclusive weapons like that.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
so
no,
cool.
bro. Zetsubo, hand cannons, marshals. Yes.
Dude, those marshals are so good.
And they're
It's
fun
like
because they're only on Zetsubo, and it's like, oh my god, it's like, it's a
And the-
reason to play that map, you know?
One thing
I-
is
I'm
that
a big
they're
fan.
only good on Zetsubo though. Like they're
Sorry, I
amazing
know
at
I'm not really
Crash.
doing
Could
a
you
lot
imagine
of
doing
talking.
anything
I
else with
hate to be one of
I
those
just think we're
streamers
They're
that
good against
just
zombies,
watches
man. I think
and
it's like the top,
never
one of the
talks
top
through the
5
whole
guns.
thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Yo, dude,
But
it's so
I'm just
so
pretty
strong.
relaxed right now.
Throwing because they put like every
I've
million
had a
DLC
stressful
guns in the
day,
box. Not only
honestly.
that, like, it hurt Rockstar
Don't
too,
get me
but
wrong,
it's
it was
also
a
like,
very
the
good
maps-
day, but
the
it
guns
was
that the
a
maps
stressful
are on
day
are not as special now
nonetheless.
because they're on every map. Yeah, they're 50.
Dude, I agree with that actually. I feel like box weapons should just be really minimal. Like it should be what they
Can't
put
wait
in
till
at
the day
launch,
where I
and
don't
then
have
that's
to
it. The
hold my
rest should
phone
just be
up like
wall
this.
guns or something else.
You know, I actually do
I
have a
really-
tripod for
on Origins and
my
on no other
phone
map.
now,
It's like, it
but
fits, it works,
unfortunately,
it's a badass gun. They should do that more.
I mean,
Could you
I
imagine
tried
though, you
it,
play, like,
and
for example,
with
you
this
play a
phone
map
case on
in the
it,
next game, right? And then one day
it
there's
just
a new
doesn't
wall weapon on
fit.
the map. That would be sick. That would be literally cool. That people would make videos
I
about
mean,
that. Like, that would
and
be
it's too much of a hassle to
Yeah, I
remove
think
the
so. Like,
case.
they need to look at more things that are fundamental for zombies instead of looking at like we need a new wonder weapon or 2 new wonder weapons. It's fun to have a new wonder weapon, but just having those basic weapons that are different in the maps is so big.
Yeah, it's crucial, man. We could also afford to focus less on story and maybe a little more on gameplay.
Yeah,
Good God.
Treyarch.
That's fair.
Brutus. Oh dear.
Oh no!
Oh, of course,
Wow.
he's with me. He just dicked me. Oh, my boy, look, laugh.
Actually, to be fair, that can be true with any Call of Duty game. Treyarch is not the only one responsible for that, shoving the story in your face throughout the gameplay.
I've already got everything.
Oh,
holy shit!
Y'all look crazy.
You want? I'll turn on everything. Do you want to just do this pyro with me over here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
shit,
don't
I'll
think
hold it, Lex.
the
Can you hold
RPG
it?
in the pirate
Oh, shit.
Oh, wait,
Ah,
can
here we
can
go.
I'll lock it for you. You hold it.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
cover me.
Knew it had to be
I got you,
possible.
got you.
Oh,
With the cheeky
behind.
Instagram.
Go ahead, guy.
Alright, you.
Nice.
Okay.
God.
That boy again.
Good
Turn
guy.
on Jug as well. Turn on
I
Jug.
keep forgetting it's
Yeah.
you hit.
You should predict which celebrities are going to be voicing zombies characters in Black Ops 5. Not Black Ops 5. Jack. God damn it.
That's a
Black.
great. Dude, Jack Black would be incredible.
Dude,
how
I
would
would
that
be
Jack
Jack
happen?
Kennedy.
I
I'm not gonna lie.
cannot name a single Cold War voice
Did you say
actor.
Jack Kennedy?
No, I did.
My name's Jack. If you didn't know that, you should probably not even be here. Like, just get out, hit the road, or stay and subscribe.
Mike Tyson. They should add Mike
I've
Tyson.
seen that video a few
Dude, I'm just
times. I
thinking
can't
of the
remember
whole
which one it
Kung
was
Fu
from,
Panda
but
cast right now. That's
Mike
what
Tyson.
yeah, you know what?
He's
You
like,
should
I'm gonna shoot
stay
you
here and
zombies in the face.
subscribe.
Put the ads together.
Why
dude.
not?
It's gotta be a once in a lifetime look.
I saw that
I mean,
only
I don't wanna
5.4%
build
of you
shield
are.
there, so- Ow!
That's 0.2% less than my
Is
last
that your first time
upload.
building an Asagat, Timothy?
No, wait, actually,
We can
correction.
still get a free blunder guy, right? Even though Tim.
Yeah.
0.4% less,
Who
actually.
wants it, dude? I don't care.
I believe you might.
I mean, yeah, feel free to take it. No one on my
That's what I hate about like 4-player games. There's always the conversation of who's gonna get the wonder weapon, like every time.
Whoever
Yeah.
pulls the shortest
Especially when
straw.
Noah's in the game, it's always gonna be Noah.
Always Noah.
4, 5, 6.
Mhm.
Is it time for Golden Gate
Jinx.
Bridge, Joe?
No, it's time for electric
Yeah.
cherry. One thing at a time. It's more
Ooh,
important.
yeah, I'm gonna go electric share. Oh my god.
Another fire
Oh,
sale.
my, I'm in
Dude, how is
fear
it?
for my
I've never
life.
seen this many fire sales a month. Electric cherry buyers, big electric cherry buyers.
That's another thing. Map exclusive perks.
Yeah,
That's
the thing
something else
is,
we need
last
to
of
do.
this chill stream, the videos I watched were
Is
much
it
too
just me, or do
long,
you guys feel like
and I had
electric
a
cherry
pretty
alone
late
is just
start.
slightly better than all the other
Fortunately,
maps? Do you- like,
that's not the case here. I mean, it is later than I planned to stream.
Super cool.
okay, I'm going to the plane.
Okay.
Don't leave it at me. Don't leave it at me. Don't leave it at me.
I'm
coming.
We all have Hell's Retriever.
Yeah.
But yeah, the videos I plan to watch this time
I don't think
aren't
so.
almost an hour long.
Oh.
I don't. You
So
know
it
what?
won't-
You know what, Ben? Just to be
it's
safe,
not
I'm
like,
gonna grab it.
it's Gonna be a big issue.
Honestly, I
Should be
don't
able to
know.
watch
With
plenty of
there's like a lot of
videos.
little things with this Easter egg where if you don't have
Yeah,
it,
I still feel like not everyone 100% knows how to get the upgrade to it either.
That's kind of a surreal
There
lack of
is
super,
a specific
honestly.
assortment of
Yeah,
videos I want to
especially
watch
with
first.
Photopods.
I think
Yeah.
it's,
I'll tell you what they are along the
I
way.
think it's like 2 rounds or something vague like
So
that.
weird, man.
Should be less than
Yeah.
should take less than an hour.
Nobody truly knows at the end of
Wait,
the day.
actually,
The golden
Come to
sword
think of
is
it,
so weird too. It's like you literally just get killed.
after
in
the next
shower
video,
with
the
yeah.
3
Yeah, like,
videos
what?
I want to watch from
There's a
Tim
little trick we
Hansen
can
are
do to make
like
it
half an
go
hour
faster.
long, so
when
maybe half an hour
we're
stretching the
leaving
truth a
bridge when we're
bit,
all killing
but
ourselves to come back to the island. If we
still.
kill the zombie just before we hop in the electric chair,
hope I can still
while the
make
round
this
is
an entertaining
changing,
stream
we'll be able
nonetheless.
to teleport back, and we'll be able to grab the pieces on that round, so we can save an extra round. That's a little like
Weird.
speedrunner
Okay.
strat thing.
So you just go into the chair as the round
So like
transitions.
right at the end of the round, you shoot the zombie as soon as you kill, and everyone hop in the chair, get back to the island, and then you can re-grab all the parts on that round instead of having to wait an extra round.
On the plane. It's
Oh.
on the plane. I'm going on it. I'm going on it.
I'm just making sure that. Okay.
Okay, boys. If you know, you
All right, we're all
know.
here.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know,
If you know,
ladies and
you
gentlemen.
know. If you know, you know.
I think we all know.
Not yet. Not yet.
If you know, you know.
Now. If you know, you know. Dude, you're going down.
Classic.
Again. Hey, look, another achievement. Thank you. It's like I've never played
Welcome,
LOL on
welcome,
PC
welcome.
before.
I'm gonna pocket punch the gorilla right now. I'm just like, let's get that done. Bad boy. Here's a question actually. Talking about the
Here's
gorilla,
another reason why I
what-
wish I had a
what
tripod
one
for
deal
this
about
phone
Commando.
that I could actually fit on it.
Commando for all of you.
Yes. Yes, Commando.
I left my drink all the way over there,
And I'm also
and I
gonna
don't
say
feel
this,
like getting up
maybe
to get it.
unpopular vote, but HK21. Oh, yes.
Not if it's going to
I prefer the RPK.
take the
in
focus
the-
off the,
I prefer the RPK,
off
but
the
seeing
TV
HK, If
screen.
it got a little bit of a buff, I would be okay with that.
It's so much
It's a
fun.
little bit slow rate of fire. That was the only thing. I think it was
Yeah.
not 2.0.
All right,
That was
yeah.
the only-
Okay.
Everyone get by the chairs.
Yes, everyone get ready.
Screw it.
I got it.
Shout out Tim
Everyone on the
Hansen.
chairs.
You wanna
Go, go, go.
check out the video without
Should
disruption.
work. Should see the,
Go directly
top
to
of
it.
That's all I want. I want
Maybe,
the good.
maybe we did it too.
Were we too slow?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
no.
We did it, we did it. Alright, so we just saved a round, basically, is what we just did.
Wow. Tim, I did not know you knew the speedrun strats.
Well, Greg taught it to me, so it's a thank the Lord Greg SDS.
I just took the cap off my bottle one-handed.
Tricks
I'm
on
so
this map
cool.
that I would have actually never thought of in my entire life. He's played this map, I think he's probably has like
I'm just gonna leave it on the floor.
I saw it last week. Somebody stole the world record from him. The 4-player world record? Yeah.
Alright, did this thing just zoom out again?
That's insane.
Yeah, I remember him saying to me, like, his would be impossible to beat.
What
So
the-
if someone's done it, then GG.
They probably hit like insane run, yeah.
Yeah. I also saw that someone stole my moon mega record like a few weeks ago. Like
That was weird.
So they beat by 2 minutes.
Yeah, I
which
just
was really
accidentally
weird to me because
pulled up chat. I don't
everyone
know
else
if you
is,
could
like,
see
seconds
that.
behind. And like I got like it was a really good run with the record, and this guy beat by 2 minutes, and he was using a mod, and now he's not on the leaderboards anymore. So I think they might have discovered.
I've actually never used
RNG
chat
because
while
something
streaming
exclusion, I don't
before.
know. But yeah, it's gone. So I have world
This is
record.
only my third time using
Was it,
this
like,
app,
really
mind
first
you.
box He got everything? Was it?
I didn't fully watch it, but it got removed. I don't know why it got removed.
Alright, so we can work around all these paths.
Yeah, I was
all the paths.
trying to zoom in and out
He
again.
sold this game.
Oh yeah.
That'd be me.
Oh, so we're all ganging up on Chop.
Because I swear this
Me.
app is zooming out on
They're about
purpose.
to come after you.
Well, it's you and the zombies, because the zombies won't go for you, actually.
Interestingly enough,
Okay, here's
I'm
my
on.
list of things I want back. I want the old point system back. The new point
Interestingly
system
enough.
sucks. I want the old perk system
I
back.
love
The new
Mob of
one
the Dead.
sucks.
Yep.
It's a damn shame it never got remastered in the BO3 engine.
I'm gonna upgrade my ray gun on here.
What else, man?
Well, I mean, to be fair, it did in Custom Zombies, but I don't have BO3 on PC.
Return of Jimmy's
And
Unreleased,
last time I
want the
checked, that
same
Custom
as
Zombies
BO3.
map was
I
very
want
glitchy
anyone who
anyway.
wants to go the extra mile and get a collector's edition, they get a bonus remaster that's bare bones for high rounds and just no Easter egg. And then a big quest, like 4-player quest for I want 4-player quests to be quite honest for the first map, and then all the maps after that. I want.
And of course, I usually
no
can't be bothered
remasters
to
until DLC 5, and I want them all to be soloable.
switch up from PS4 to PS3,
Like imagine, right? Every
especially
map gets
given
released
how
in
the
Cold
Black
War,
Ops 2
they
servers
don't-
are
they don't- they have
nowadays.
two sides of the Easter egg, but there's like a co-op only version and a solo only version, but
Yeah,
they're
like
both
Call of the
as
Dead.
substantial as one another. Yeah, like Call of the Dead, but Call of the Dead solo one's kind of poo-poo, but like where they're just as satisfying either way to do.
I want a lot of BO1 things back. Crawler mechanics from BO1, point system from BO1. Because bro.
Wait, what character is Tim again? Finn.
Syndicate's video where you had like
I can really see on screen, so I had to tilt my head over to look at the actual TV screen, not my phone
And when we
screen.
went to go and play BO4 early, I sat down with Jason and he's like,
Trying to
yeah, so I've changed the point system in this game. I hope you like it.
rest my
Basically, I
arm
got
under
really
my
sick of
head
looking at
and
streams, and all you all had millions of points and nothing to spend
stupid
it on. So I basically
side
just changed
table
it
is in
where
the
you
way.
don't get those points
And
and
then you have to spend it all on money.
Why?
it made no sense to me. I'm like, oh.
BO3 had it perfected. You would save up those millions of points to spend on gobblegums.
Yeah,
It had it
It's not
perfected. It literally was perfect.
Yeah.
I don't understand why that was such like an eyesore for him. I don't get that.
Stone.
I'm sick of seeing you have lots of points, so I'm gonna make a major alteration.
Oh yeah,
to the
iPhone
gameplay.
14 review.
Great. Brutus
This is
walked
gonna
down
seem
the
out of the
box.
blue,
That is the
but
one thing about this map I will say. I do
iPhone
not
14
like. As a big
review.
Bob fan, Brutus
Not
walking
much to
every
say.
ounce of
It's
this
pretty
map
good.
down. Was never a huge fan of, you know?
Yeah, no, it was pretty
I
bad.
mean, I'm definitely glad I upgraded
Well, we got
Is
from
there final time on the plane, right?
iPhone
The next-
6S,
I know.
but there are definitely some benefits from having an iPhone 14.
Why are you trapping so
Like,
much?
for instance, screen recording is a thing.
I'd be crying for
It
him
should
right
be at Warden's. No. Where the shield is, yeah.
RPG Squad!
Hey!
The only map with electric cherries machine.
Wow.
Great.
So every time I mean, I haven't really tested it on streaming services yet, like Disney Plus and Netflix. But if those work, maybe I won't have to put my phone in front of the screen all the time.
That's probably why.
I think that'd be pretty cool. It's unlikely that it'll work out, but it's possible.
Yeah, it was a disco.
I mean, if you haven't tried, if you've never tried taking a screenshot
This does not fit in the mentality
of something that's like on Netflix or Disney Plus, etc., it doesn't work. It just comes up as a black screen.
I got it. 872
So I'm wondering if
101
recording the screen would
481.
do anything at all.
Is anyone ready to revive me?
Yeah, I'm here. Let me know when to do it.
I'm just waiting for the opportunity to find out.
This is actually something that they do on the real Alcatraz Island. They have this audio tour exactly the way we're doing it, which is a really cool feature. Everybody muted themselves. Pretty sure I'm the only one here unless Chop is still lingering around. And
I mean, I haven't yet because Alcatraz is completely on the opposite end of the country from where I am. But I love to tour Alcatraz someday, and also do an overnight video there one day. Pop goes the weasel.
There he is. Chopped up.
Like that new character from Ice Age.
Oh my god, he's dead already. Who killed
The
him?
one with the Australian accent that lives with dinosaurs.
Just destroyed him, bro.
Life over. Yeah, he's got a third of our health. I'm pretty sure he was
Wah. Oh well.
Well, that was the mop of the day Easter egg. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. These guys are in the description as well as everything else. Have a great...
You know, the presidential zomboids actually did an interesting twist to that Easter egg. Found pretty funny. I actually plan to watch a few presidential zomboids videos. Maybe I'll find the Mob of the Dead one I was talking about.
Named Pizza streaming this. Rude. Just muted himself. But yeah. It's
A
the usual
rude.
spot. It's something different. It's Chop.
Alright, what date was this released? October 6th. I forgot to check the release date of the other video, unfortunately. If I wasn't so busy streaming, I would have done it. Sorry.
Primary plates, gang.
Where are the primary plates?
She's so hot.
Where are those?
Oh, God, Tim.
Like always, free PS.
Well, I guess we all have a type, but are you feeling okay? Kidding, I know he was joking around.
Oh, yes.
I know Lord Timothy.
So this is what the plan is. Y'all are gonna
I know his sense of humor.
Serpent's residence.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm sorry. Ugh. Let me pull this freaking pillow back.
Wow, y'all got racks. Holy, let me see if I
Much
got-
better.
Let me
I'm a little bit lit up right now.
let me
Y'all
free
get Big
Huckleberry.
Leroy out?
Yeah, I'm getting him out right now.
Oh wow, I literally am poor. Wow, I have zero.
The realization when you're poor.
Bro, I'm like
Yeah.
poor.
I literally am poor, y'all.
I have the LSAT.
Penny for the poor.
I give everybody full permission to just cancel me.
Okay.
Cancel culture.
Oh, nice
Dude.
execution. Dude, that's nuts.
Lucky
That
bastard.
is fucking insane.
In fucking
Congratulations. Dude, I have
sign.
the cutest haircut. Look at that.
Hey, Doobie looking
Which do
kinda
you think is
fresh,
better? Paralyzer or
Oh, look at that. That's
or
an
executioner.
right there. Holy. Look at him go to work. He
I
said,
could
"Get
see
out
it
of my
go.
way,
I
I'm
could
at
see
work
it both
today."
Try out
ways.
the Travis Scott meal from
Honestly.
McDonald's yet?
I did not have
I
one.
The Travis patty? I haven't tried it either. I'm pretty
It was
sure it's a
okay.
basic burger. I'm pretty sure it's a quarter pounder with like bacon, lettuce, and they give you barbecue sauce to put on your steak.
That, yeah, that's exactly how it is.
Lex, did you get a very epic Travis Scott?
I did not go up and say Cactus Jack sent me, but I did say I wanted a Travis Scott burger, and it was just a quarter pounder. So
Yeah, wow. It's
Wow.
not very revolutionary. but
yeah,
I still want to try it. I don't know why.
You know what's crazy though is they actually put that guy from Fortnite into McDonald's. That's crazy. That just got paralyzer.
Wow.
Oh yes, sir.
This boy
Yeah.
just sent Leroy into the side of the barn.
And he got ray gun.
To be honest, I don't really know if I'm
And
gonna...
I
Ah.
got the S12. Let's go.
I'm very content.
Well,
with
it's not. The ray gun's not that exciting, knowing that the ray gun Mark II is also in the box.
Pulls the ray gun right after.
And odds are relatively high of getting it, I believe.
Hey, execution.
Executioner, what's up, brother? What's up, gamer?
You could spend more money on some booze if you guys want, but you both are
I'm
tight
gonna
on
do that.
funds.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, I got time,
He's trying to figure something out right now. He's an engineer. He's piecing it together.
You know, honestly, I love just about everything about Buried except for Leroy. I mean,
Just like me, right?
you have to coordinate your shots very carefully or else he locks himself back in his cell. And plus, you have to keep going out of your way to feed him booze, which sometimes you have to pay thousands of points for.
I mean, you're probably learning.
I mean, I
more
haven't
from this
needed
than
him
you
to use
have,
candy
right?
yet,
It's true. Well, you
except to
really
lock down the
create
box.
lifelong friendships, bro.
So I haven't really had to go out of my way of doing the candy too much.
To feed a man alcohol so he
but-
can burst through a map and open some debris.
He's a helpful guy, but
Before we go any further, someone donated. My guy Assassin donated £69, so then they could. Play
yes, I realize his name is technically Arthur, but some would consider that blasphemy. And in case you're one of those people watching, I just figured I'd choose my words carefully.
And Code Nana saying hello to y'all.
Those are some legends right there.
It's our first one that we gotta blow up real quick.
E. Do it.
Oh,
All right.
hey.
Look, we're gaming.
Okay,
Okay,
so we've got one up here. Go through the pub, or go through the bar or whatever, the saloon, and we'll go and do the one inside the
Hey,
cave.
no problem there, my brother.
Dude, this is I've never done this Easter egg, you know. I think I've done it once, but someone carried me through it.
Oh, right, because you did Richtofen.
I always do rigs off in the
I
end.
don't have to pee right now, but I'm just warning you guys. I might have to pee in like 20 minutes. I'm getting that sort of vibe. I'm getting.
We'll be
Man,
at
that's
the
what very
check
gaming is like. You can take the hour breaks on this map if you want. You know what I'm saying?
And the final one at the back of the witch's house. We need to probably get Leroy to break that out. Well,
You're having double taps, so I'm gaming. 1 sec.
oh, dude, you really need to get that to game properly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can you even call yourself an ultimate Smash player without getting double tap? Like, there's no way.
It's not possible, man.
Nah,
Not
dude,
possible.
no way.
Joker
No way.
game without double tap? Nah, that's fake.
Damn woman taking all my money!
Money and then my life, man. What can I do?
Wow, we are all
Whoa.
gaming right now.
No.
I got it!
yeah, honestly, I wonder what. I think Treyarch, now that I think about it, I think Treyarch was probably thinking the same thing when they come up with that design.
I've never seen four
I'm sure
grown men
multiple
die in the witch's house before.
people in Treyarch were thinking the same thing.
You died to a
Some-
witch, you bitch.
Something
Grown-ass
sexist
man.
like that.
Alright, put this one down.
We gonna get a free perk though.
And that'll do it.
There it is.
That'll do it.
Oh, I got full trade back.
I got
Nice.
I have a refund.
I got full kick too.
Oh, that's right, he grabbed the
Oh,
LSAT.
we got 2 gamers down right now. Hold up.
I don't grab the LSAT in co-op anymore. I do it in solo, but
I'm literally down by my own grenade.
in co-op it just the zombies spawn just so slowly because everyone else is down in the buried area.
Oh no. Where are you?
Crawl, 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 crawl.
So while everyone's progressing, I'm grinding for an LSAT. It's just not worth it to me anymore. So
That was adrenaline.
power to Tim for going through with it.
Right, that's right. Oh, the lamp is floating.
Yeah,
Look
lamp,
at that.
lamp.
Oh, dude, the candy's definitely in the witch's house. Does anyone want to come with me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I got 174.
I didn't even know. See, like, that's how little I actually grabbed the kitty. I didn't even know it could spawn there.
Fuck at the game, dude.
It's all good, dude.
Oh no. Oh no.
Dude, you're the ZWC championship. What are you doing?
Get away
You know,
from
I
me.
really miss being able to play Grief
You
on
win
Burrow.
ZWC? Oh my.
Haven't done it in ages because, like, not enough people play the game anymore.
I got it. Hurts. Tim? I got it, Tim. Did you see that name? Like, all the zombies die and just stand next to him.
Oh man, man just took
There you
it.
go. So we need to do way more. We're gonna have to do another round with you next to him, but it's doing it right anyway. Unless there might be enough zombies then. Just stay next to him.
Leroy, don't you walk away from me.
Wonder if we run it up.
Walk away when I'm talking to you. This ain't no time for your bad attitude.
Kill him.
Don't give me.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, see if that's done. I reckon that could be done. Right, this is where we need
Sorry,
the
I'm
time
trying to
for this
take a
step,
sip
so
of
I'll
my
tell you when to place it
coffee.
down. But our first one is A, B, C, D. I think
This is where we need to walk. That's good.
D, E, F, G.
Is there a hole?
And that one is A. Dude, I'm so. Let me get text up.
Oh,
I was
brother.
watching a guy from 7.5 years ago, so.
That's very fitting for Black Ops 2. Some random guy with like kind of instructions. I think you do this. Just try this.
There you go. Okay, now activate the time bomb.
Activating gaming.
Nice, and then we do the exact same thing again, chat. Lex is following this wisp so good.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So good,
Wisp
so
balls.
good,
It really is,
so
dude,
good.
His professor has no idea that in a minute he's like guilty buried.
This is Professor trying to reach.
Okay.
Oh boy. Wow.
Did he lag?
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Yeah, he
God,
lagged.
fucking damn it.
Oh,
Mine's stuck.
Bad
I
idea.
I'm fine. Chump, can you just join?
Jesus.
It says server's full.
Can you try and join
he's
back?
pretty lucky there.
That was the weirdest thing. It won't let me run anymore.
What?
I'm just not allowed to run now.
I'm still in your game.
Yeah.
Your body's still in the corner.
That's why it's
I-
still full, I think.
Yeah. Well, once you like disconnect, it should be fine, I guess.
Okay.
That is the weirdest thing, dude. So strange.
Oh, it timed out. Yeah, you can join now.
I hope.
God
I
damn
hope
it.
you
I'm
get
gonna
it.
die.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
die.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
I'm
Yay!
joining you. Nice,
Look
dude.
at that. That was
Okay,
weird.
we don't need time bombs anymore either, right? So
Oh,
we're all
hello.
good.
I'm here.
And I can run again now. Okay, we can straight up do this next step.
What the hell
That's
is
the
that?
weirdest thing I've ever.
Wow, I have nothing now. Sick, bro.
What happened then?
Somebody fucking probably hacked us.
Nice.
Got it.
There it is.
Hey, look at that.
Huge chat.
That's crazy.
Okay, save a zombie. We got
There's
Leroy's
nothing
look out the
else
window
I
and then we'll
can
go.
I know
say.
the locations of the bells, but I forget the
Yeah,
order.
that's fine. That's fine. So, Tim, whenever you're ready, you can activate. Let me just get to this thing. Activate one of your bells, and I'll tell you which number that is.
Okay.
That's number 2. So just remember that's 2.
Dude, fucking witches! Why are there witches?
Oh yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh! I'm under attack!
Try another bell real quick.
Alright, for this one.
That's number 1. Okay, here we go. So Lex, activate your third one. Okay, activate your second one, Lex.
Yeah.
And Tim, activate your second one.
Okay.
Lex, activate your first one.
I don't remember which side they're doing. I think they were doing the Maxis side,
Chopper, your third
but I don't
one.
remember for certain.
Up.
Of course, I'll know for sure at the end.
Lex, Chop, your first. And then finally your second, Chop.
You know, I really
There
hate
it is.
playing this map as Stuhlinger.
Hey, Chop,
Actually, I
there we
hate
go.
playing as
Okay,
Stuhlinger in general, but he's especially annoying in the map because you have Rick Toffin in your ear whenever you're trying to have a casual game.
Get him out of
Oh, what a baby.
You would think you would hear more people complaining about that, considering
You know what, just for good measure. Shoot him with my
Considering-
gun all the time. Come on out, buddy.
the same complaint can be
What a
said about
baby.
Max,
Somebody grab him some
Samantha
booze
in
so he jumps up the
Origins.
courage to walk out of his cell.
Although I don't even find her half as annoying.
I love how the way
Unpopular
you guys
opinion,
out of
but
his
whatever.
cells to Give him bevs.
You want some candy? Take over.
What is candy, little boy?
Okay, I'm ready for sharpshooter whenever y'all are.
I'm ready.
Let me get the 112 here. Let's go.
By the way, if you're enjoying the stream so far, be sure to like and subscribe.
Damn it. Hit it, Tim.
I mostly do exploration videos, react videos, and the only other types of streams I do are the ones where I actually play these games. As long as it's on the PS4, because I use the mechanics that are built into those PS4 consoles. So unfortunately,
Yeah, I got
you're
'em all.
likely never going
man,
to see
I got
any
mine too.
gameplay of
Same here.
this particular map.
We did it!
That's mine
The
anyway.
only thing that we need to do now is we can do endgame, but I think me and Chop need to do.
Oh wait,
Me and Chop need to do transit.
the sharpshooter
direct.
steps. That's
So you could probably.
that's
do a video
Max.
on both on the
That's
next endgame.
Richtofen, I
We did the
believe,
Easter egg,
if I'm not
right?
mistaken.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's gaming right
You
there.
know what? I might just post this honestly, cause that's it.
Yo, I might just Efron and post this, bro.
Cause like, fucking buried Easter egg. We did it. You know what I mean?
We did.
We didn't get the ending, cause these two get up on YouTube. Okay? Cause
Yes.
Oh.
Video with both endings.
I think I'm just gonna upload
Well,
it.
I've seen the
I'm so
Richtofen
fucking
ending
satisfied with
multiple
that sharpshooter.
times.
I got so good at that.
I still think that's what they're going for.
Back. You guys all did great.
That was
But since Tim did the Maxis ending and the
Okay,
in
everyone meet in Leroy's case.
Die Rise
I'm
and
actually gonna exfil.
Transit,
Exfil.
he's
Let's get Leroy up in this bitch.
Guys, let's keep playing. Let's just around 100.
I mean, if y'all were gonna go and play, I might join y'all for it. I don't know.
Oh my god. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And that
Yeah,
is
there's-
it. On
there's
to
an
our
alternate
next
ending.
video. Hope you
Hold
guys have a
on.
phenomenal day. Peace
What?
out, nerds.
I am not hearing any dialogue.
yeah. This is from when he did this for Noah's channel.
Maxis, did you forget to speak? I heard the button pressed even though it was closed. Did it glitch because it was glitched at the beginning of the game?
This is the music for him to talk.
Yeah, so I think it didn't actually count the first time.
Some bullshit.
Or maybe it didn't count this time either. Wait, did you guys get a I never got an achievement.
I did actually.
Oh. I did.
Plus I'll die. I'm nading.
Okay.
Bro.
Yeah, the eyes are yellow.
But that means Stoolin or let's see, who's got control?
Maxis.
Maxis.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
that's why I was remembering being in Maxis ending.
We're all offing ourselves. Okay.
It was the ultimate ending that threw me off.
Well, all your perks.
Okay.
Oh, and Richtofen gets turned into a zombie, and he like he's like yelling through zombies. 20 seconds.
Or
Yeah.
okay. I just really hope that we don't lose it after this. That is something I really
If
hope.
we did all that to not hear Maxis speak,
We did it. Okay, we did it. I'm about to cry.
Alright. Now I'm going to check out some of his Last Man Standing videos. I'm almost done with Season 1, I just have
Hello,
to
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome.
type it in the YouTube search. Just need to... Sorry. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. How do I flip the... Oh, here it is. Ugh. Okay. Just give me a sec. If I have to... Sorry, but if I have to type this with one hand, it's gonna take forever. Thirty minutes and 8 seconds. Oh, low battery.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, each one is more than 30 minutes long, so
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
unless I do some
to
fast forwarding,
Last Man
this
Standing
is...
wins the episode.
I feel it in my bones.
You've all been anticipating. Some of
The
you patiently.
loins.
All right, some of you impatiently. We are
That's
doing
right, I
Wonder
have to flip
Weapons.
the screen again.
All right.
In the last episode, when we finished up assault rifles, we didn't know quite how
Oh,
to
thank
approach
God I
this episode,
remember
but
to
we figured
close
it
that.
out.
I just spilled my
Turbo
drink
got
almost.
first place, so he got his first pick at a staff.
Oh, that's right, I have to
That's a
zoom
surprise.
in
All right, so
again.
he got first pick at the staff in the perk. Then I believe it was Lex next, then myself, then Rabbit. So we did it that way. So we each have a staff, we each have a perk,
Subscribe,
and there
boy.
is 2 other surprises in the map.
Or girl,
Oh my
I don't
God,
judge.
Stop typing in the chat, or I'm.
I'm always amused
let's
by
get into
that.
I'm
They
not a
type in
girl.
some
Girl.
funny stuff in these videos.
Hey, that's all right. You want to steal my points? I'll steal yours, buddy. All right. Don't make me.
Ain't nobody coming to my side yet.
I mean, honestly, Lex, out of the 4 of them, Lex is the only wholesome one in the group.
Right now. Do I just do a tab out with acid, I'm tripped.
The others, they're
Holy
always
He's
saying
got the
something
Staff of Fire,
vulgar.
and yes, it's 25,000 points. We gotta earn these stats. He also chose
Oh,
Widow's
baby.
Fair enough.
Rex over here
I mean,
has
at least
the
it's
Wind
not
Staff and
max
Vulture's
ammo
eight.
for
Vulture
10,000
eight, Vulture's
points.
eight. He picks it every single time. I'm not sure what it's actually. Anyways, Staff of Ice, as Rabbit looks out
Need
into the
to
abyss.
grab the controller.
Reminiscing.
And he picks me
About the
Bola.
good
I got
times.
Jug and the Lightning Staff. I wasn't gonna pick
You
Lightning
see that
Staff
in my face?
first,
No.
but
Oh, by the way,
we got the ray gun and little Arnie's. Is a little
Oh yes, we got
treat as well.
Arnie's and the little Arnie's and the little ray gun.
All right.
Yes.
Why they gotta be little?
He's
I
like,
don't know.
All right,
it's like
let's do
that
it.
girl who was like, "You taking pictures of my ass?"
Just before we
you're
start,
like,
I just want
no.
to say, guys, if you ever want to know what it's like to be blind, just look up.
That's it.
Let's say black.
I'm accumulating my own vulgar things to make my own out of context videos one day.
Where's my M1911? This is not my hashtag. Not my zombie.
Not my zombies.
Not
This
my
is
starting
right.
pistol.
I'm happy with doing wonder weapons right now because literally from like episode 2 they were like, yo, do wonder weapons, and I'm like,
Yeah.
we gotta save
Oh,
the
God.
best for last.
Yeah, people have been anticipating
Yeah.
this episode for quite some time, basically
Yes.
since the
Balls.
SMGs video.
Yes, sir.
And I know people would have liked to have seen us pick like the Thunder Gun or the Baby Maker or the
Oh
Ray
yes,
Guns.
please explain that for the
Yeah,
videos.
unfortunately, the problem is people have to legitimately code them into these maps, and some people have coded them in, some people haven't. No one wants to steal
Yeah,
coding
no.
from other people
Yeah,
to put them in the maps.
yeah.
That's
so
true.
it's a
I
really
mean,
wild
people
line.
seem to think that creating a remastered map is as simple as copying and pasting. That is not the case at all.
Yeah.
What they're
At the very
doing
least, we have
is
the ray gun, and, you
recoding
can't really have an
absolutely
episode without the ray
everything
gun.
as if they were doing it for the first time.
It's a classic. It's a classic. Absolutely classic.
Iconic staple of the Zombies franchise.
So-
I was using the Ray Gun
Yeah.
Mark II in a custom map yesterday, and you can
If you
see
didn't
how
know that
when they
before,
import
now
it,
you
it's not
do.
like really like the actual Ray Gun Mark II and shit. So yeah, I can understand why MJ
Not
was
my
like, you know
Ray
what?
Gun
Nah,
Mark II.
you stick them with the mods for a staff. Just put them on.
Yeah, there are 4 default wonder weapons in the Black Ops 3.
Let's see if I can
There's the
avoid
Ray Gun, Ray Gun Mark
getting
III,
this stream
Thunder Gun one-off, so we
copyrighted.
could've each had one of those. But it's basically whoever had the ray gun lost, unless they had like PhD, because the others are just far superior.
I was willing to take it.
I know you were.
At the start of like SMGs, when we started episode 1, did you guys think we would actually get all the way to these series and like
Nope.
classes? Not
I
at all.
thought we would have all
Not
Not a
at all.
chance.
Yeah, I thought I would have cursed out Ken by now. I would have fought Lex. Yeah, I don't think we would.
Yeah, you know, I gotta be
No.
honest. I thought somebody might have been mauled.
We still got time. We still got time.
This series has taken a life of its own, man. We don't have control over it anymore. It controls us. We're
Yeah, and I
pawns
tell
in its
people,
game.
listen, this is only the beginning. They don't even. It's coming. They don't even know.
Yeah,
got a lot
nude
of
calendars
works.
coming out soon.
Can
We're
we
gonna get
get
nude pictures of us.
You
is what
said
we're trying to
nude.
say.
You said nude, and I was trying to find a way we can.
You know,
actually do a
honestly-
bet next time, like, oh, if you lose, you get naked.
To say I never thought about getting making an OnlyFans account would be untrue.
What's going on with
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
If I
Oh,
believe that I
didn't
could
want
pay
you guys
rent
with the ray
by just by
guns. I
taking
didn't want you guys to
sharing
I didn't want
pics of
anyone
my
to take PhD.
asshole,
I didn't want anyone to have that giant
I'd do
advantage,
it.
So.
All right. So Tim.
I don't care.
Yeah, because he's trying to cheat.
Okay, no, it's alright.
That's what
Just
I
in it
would
for the
do.
money.
If 10 privilege existed, I would have picked PhD, actually.
But I
but
mean,
you got
I don't
Juggernaut.
have an
How's that Juggernaut?
I
OnlyFans
got third
because
pick. Third pick.
don't really
F
think
off.
too many people would buy.
No, I didn't choose shit. You died and
Plus,
all of your
I don't
zombies
think the
just
girl
ran.
I'm simping
Yeah,
for
I'm
would
pretty glad we
really
don't fall off the map because I'm pressed
go
pretty
for
hard
a
against this
guy
right now.
Alright,
who
who
would
wants to make some like side
expose
bets?
himself
What's
like
gonna
that.
happen first? Everyone lags out, one person lags out, or just we all just
I'm gonna
get
say it.
bullshit and die.
Lex
If
is
I
gonna
crash,
fucking-
everyone crashes. That's
I'm
the result.
gonna cry. Like that's what's gonna happen.
That's what happens first.
30
is we start
minutes and
crying.
no one's dead and we just crash.
Nothing happens. All of a sudden, it's silent. All of a sudden, Lex.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking life sucks. Go through a midlife crisis.
I hate to say it, but I do think one of us might crash, and I'm scared. I'm really scared.
You stupid. You stupid.
Fair enough.
Alright, so if that happens, we have to compete in a 50-yard dash.
I'm down.
Yeah,
I have a pretty high win
If I feel
Lex,
like
I'm
it.
down to go to Canada and like duel. Like I'm ready.
Like,
I don't know how much I'm gonna do that, but we'll see.
Yeah, y'all gotta. What is it? Yo, Beyblade, let him rip. Oh,
That's it.
Oh my God.
Every cafeteria has
Oh
to
my
be
God.
Beyblade.
Oh my
There was always that
god,
one
I
guy
remember
that always used
Beyblade
those
as a
things at
kid.
recess, and everyone was like gathered around watching it.
Me and my
Now-
friends
I guess
loved
that's the
that
difference
show.
between non-New York schools, because New York schools, all you do is bring poker chips when you're in elementary school. So.
Did you guys
Oh,
see
you
the
know what? I have
We must have gone to
done that.
school at different times
Well,
because
in New York, you see
that's
2-year-olds with
exactly
cappuccino
where I
babies.
was going to school.
They're in elementary school. They have espresso.
Well,
I
he
think
means
nice
New York
vegan
City.
steak. Probably, you
I
have to go
mean
into
New
your
York
car to get a
State.
thing of
That's
milk there, cuz.
probably what
The fuck does that
divides
even mean?
You have to get in.
I can walk
social
around the-
culture.
I can walk around the block, get chips, soda, milk, anything I want. You gotta get.
I wasn't really
grocery
big.
right
I
across
never
the
really
street.
was big
Nah,
on
you just got
anime,
lucky.
but some shows I
Drive to
enjoyed.
the store, loser.
Oh, heaven forbid.
A small
Like,
handful of them.
I was thinking about maybe doing a melee edition to this challenge, but then I figured, like, where does it end? You know, are we gonna do a grenade version after that? Are we gonna do it like a
I'd watch that.
edition?
It'd
The only,
probably
melee
be
one they
short-lived
have is
because
really
meleeing
nice.
is
You could, like,
dangerous
work
in the
it
high
like a katana or an
rounds.
axe, but I just feel like it
Well,
would be
in the
whoever
early
gets
rounds too, depending on what
wins that
kind
one.
of game you're
Watch out
playing.
that Arnie. When you throw an Arnie on the other person's side, you have to watch
yeah, I
that
get
gun
it.
because then they can just turn right around and just slap you.
Look at the big man over here with the hat and the stupid gun.
I don't know who the fuck you're talking to.
What's the temperature like over there? He's just running around, just pacing in circles.
Sorry, I gotta keep the caffeine flowing.
I love Crazy
Every time we
Rabbit.
record, Lex is like, I
In
did
my
3
opinion,
13
he's
hours
honestly the
of
funniest one.
homework.
But it's just like the worst timing. Like I can't believe like it's literally been the deadline days that we record, and my ass is like up reworking PowerPoint.
Yeah, I wish I could be as vulgar as Crazy Rabbit.
But you
Oh my god.
See, you should have just done what I did and just dropped out after a month of college.
see, and that's the thing. I'm already 4 years deep. I'm committed to this bitch. Okay.
Just when you drop, it'll make it all better. You'll love it,
Fascinating.
trust me.
For this episode, had we not had the staff mod on right now, we should have done the Kermit mod.
Oh,
Oh.
That is.
Tim,
That would have been very
Tim,
fitting.
I was streaming with the the Kermit bot on, and let me tell you, every time I was like, I need ammo. I thought it was you talking to me. I thought it was just you in my ear.
I need more
24/7.
You guys ever have a kid in school show up with a trench coat?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what? I definitely
Yes.
did, but didn't acknowledge it.
I tried my
Oh,
best to be
no.
nice as possible to that kid.
Pretty sure this
Seriously.
fool had a death note in his back pocket, dog. One of
I think
those
he did.
fucking kids. I'm pretty
I had a
kid.
girl in my school that just constantly made like fictional like Doctor Who stories, and she had fucking composition notebooks up the ass, just called like Doctor Who in my bedroom, Doctor Who all over me. Like what the fuck?
You got a link to this or?
Oh, Rabbit, you need it. You need some medication.
Yeah, there was this kid in my school who wore a trench coat every day, and he had a guitar around. He carried a guitar case, and I would not be surprised if one of those days he had a fully loaded fucking gun in there, just ready to pop.
God.
Wanna hear some sick tunes?
Someone looked at him the wrong way. He's like, "All right." He just unfolds his guitar case and just.
You want to hear this tune?
Yeah, pubes. My uncle went to White Castle once and found pubes in his burger.
Oh wow.
No.
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
That's
How do you know
I
it's
was
pubes?
Listen, I still ask that question.
Fucking hate
today,
White
but
Castle
I know-
sliders.
but My uncle,
Mustache.
my uncle is like, no.
Overrated
They were
eatery,
definitely
honestly.
I was flipping the fuck out. I was like,
You just know.
Okay, so the Arnie is not,
Oh yeah.
He's airborne. Speaking of White Castle, I watched Harold and Kumar go to White Castle the other day. Really
Bro,
good.
it's a wild.
It's a great one.
or
It's a great one.
movie.
Could you imagine having a night like that? How
Robbie
crazy
Lee
of a
in the movie,
story
too?
you could tell to your friends.
I love that.
I went hang gliding. I had strippers. We went to a college. We got weed. Like, we got chased down by the
Back to
cops
Paris,
several
stole your
times. I
car.
went to jail.
Neil
Broke
Patrick
Oh,
out.
Harris
by the way, I
stole
meant
your
to,
car.
Paris stole my
check to
car.
see when this was
You see the
released
Harold Kumar,
exactly.
the Christmas one though, and he's just like in the back with a rock cat. And
What
he's
does
like,
that
"Give me a massage."
say?
Oh, okay. He goes,
Oh, April 7th.
I tried to get another
All right.
Kumar movie going on Netflix or Hulu, and neither of them had them, and I'm just so upset.
Do not go back and watch Austin Powers because I did, and I was
I
like,
never
wow,
seen
this
one
is
Austin
not as good as I
Powers.
remember.
No, I haven't seen
Really?
one Austin
Me neither, Turbo.
Don't go back and watch it. It'll ruin it for you.
That's
Damn
too
it.
bad. That is too bad.
Just keep it in your memory, man.
Don't let
And
it-
hold
don't let
on
the
to
Don't let the flame die out.
memories.
Because I rewatched it and I was like, damn, really? This ain't as good as I
Hold
remember
on
it.
to
I feel like a
every
lot of
moment
I like that. Like
to
you,
keep them
you remember them as being so good, but they're just straight
alive.
poo-poo.
Like, I'm scared
Beak
to go back and watch
boopy.
Step Brothers.
Oh my
No, that's always great. That's always
Gee,
great.
thanks for making me feel like a 5-year-old, Lex.
I bought my perk. I just realized that. What the?
Oh,
Good for you. Oh, I just heard the lightning just go off.
Yo,
good
yo,
power.
Ford.
3 of us got stabs now.
I'm almost there, fell. Now look who has the big wallet of people.
Hey, how much ammo y'all stabs got?
Bro, Windstaff got nothing.
Like 130.
130.
130.
Dude, lightning staff is not that good.
Yeah, what do you have, 80?
Oh my gosh.
I had 66.
66!
Alright, well, thankfully, we can buy ammo for just 12,000 points.
Oh, thank God. That's not cheap.
12,500. Oh, there's max ammo.
Yeah, I'm sorry if my arm is shaking too much.
We all look normal.
I mean, they're a bit stiff from
I got
the workout today.
Last time you ever played Capture the Flag, you remember?
High school, man. Grade 10. One of the funniest.
That's an underrated game, to be honest. Have you guys ever played Red Rover?
I think I was in
No, that was a
11th grade
goddamn
last I
child
played Capture the
What were the
Flag.
rules to that again? I totally forgot how to play that.
killer. To induce as much
Oh,
physical pain to children
Red
as possible.
Rover.
Don't you like?
I think
like, line
I
up
last
teams,
played
like,
that when I
bands
was
and
in
someone else-
like
Yeah,
fourth
you have to break
grade.
through.
It's like
And then the one guy that weighs like 50 pounds when you're all weighing like 20 just barrels through.
What was the worst?
I mean, it's never hurt to play Red Rover, but
Dislocated my shoulder.
I get what he's
My
saying.
father dislocates the show like once a week. My biggest one was I had a big infected abscess in my mouth. My fucking face blew up. Yeah,
An abscess in your mouth?
Abscess. Well, that too. But you abscess in my tooth when they close up a cavity and like your face swells up. Yeah, that was me.
One time I broke my foot on a diving board. I just totally snapped it.
Oh.
Oh,
That was bad.
the only bones I've broken were 2 of my fingers when I was 9,
Ever. Like,
Oh
thank
my god.
or just shy of 9 years old.
I know. I only had like bad like sprains and like fractures. That's it.
Yeah, this kid was he was sitting underneath the diving board, and he was holding it, and I didn't see him there. So when I went to go, bounce up or down and then up, like a regular diving board, it didn't move at all. So I just ended up, instead of going down and then going
like a
back up,
brick wall.
it was just like me landing on just flat, and I just snapped it. Awful.
Landing on flat.
Oh my God.
Oh!
Wow.
Wait, did you guys?
What happened?
We just went down at the same time.
Oh,
I still wonder how that
Were those
happened.
sounds unrelated?
I think so.
I think they
I
were.
don't know. I shot my gun and then the fucking.
I'm gonna be honest.
I died.
I was trying to get in the Volturi smoke and I could not believe it.
Oh, I thought they were being stupid and playing like
Come over here,
hot
Evan, I wanna
frag,
revive you.
like playing hot potato, like but with a frag grenade.
Responsible, he's still a loser.
I've legit seen players do that in co-op,
Dude,
both on YouTube and
Oh my God.
Oh,
IRL.
I can't.
At the same time,
You know,
we
like,
both take 30.
Actually, while playing a game, I mean, not IRL.
nobody
That'd be fucked up if people were playing
Well, I
hot
was gonna
frag
say, either
in
you're both in
real
third or
life.
you're both in fourth. Well, it wouldn't be both in fourth.
That was literally like at the same
The
time.
same
Yeah.
time.
How is that
We were
even
in
possible?
I mean, I could be a prick and just go in slow mo and see who actually died first, but I'm gonna say you guys both got third place. Oh no.
That was so wild.
Oh.
Why does that happen to me twice with now Robin and Tim? I'm
Your
actually
goddamn
shocked.
curse.
Oh my god, I'm actually shocked about that. Holy
I shot my ice staff. I thought I could run through the zombies that were
Nose is itching.
yeah.
I mean, I kind of feel bad for having Jug, but I didn't even get first pick. I wouldn't have picked Jug if I had first pick.
Oh, hello.
Well, guys.
Lads.
All right.
Okay,
Hey, guys,
you know the drill. Keep
Yeah,
the
I think
count
he
going.
got in
Robin,
third
you know what this is?
place
This is
last
the gulag.
the
This is the gulag of the series.
assault rifles episode.
Oh.
Let's
Yeah,
see
that's
who
right.
wins.
He did.
I don't think it was ever you and me standoff. Tim and Turbo standoff.
No, it's usually like either Rabbit and I die, like it's one of the two, like that comes in last.
Oh,
and then,
Lex, hold me.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got a notification that David Vance uploaded a video.
Yeah, I like.
Go get him, boys. Go get him.
It's just a bunch of shorts about beautiful girls.
Oh, you fucked me.
Most of them are about actresses like Jenna Ortega and Lucy Hale.
Oh, the old one.
There's a small handful of them about Mallory James Mahoney.
Yeah, let me do. Actually, I will. Just give me a sec. Over there.
Bizarrely, I don't think he's made one since
Oh,
she's
there I go. Okay.
turned 18.
Oh,
I've got you, Rabbit. I've got you.
thanks, bud.
Round 2 on the gulag.
I can't really judge though. I mean, I've made like 6 Mallory James Mahoney fan videos in total.
Weakness.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you were stuck there, Tim.
Mind you.
Damn. Kaboom. Oi. Oi.
Oh, yeah,
Only
but
difference
then
is he's like an
he
80-year-old
was
man
able to
and
line his staff.
I'm only
No, I
28.
No matter what happens, I'm gonna have the most revives by the end of this.
Not saying
that's
it's
all that
any
matters.
less creepy,
Team
but
That's a winner. That's a winner.
This is literally
It's just sad.
anti-team, this entire thing. But I'm gonna have the most.
I genuinely
revives.
do
Rabbit,
feel
give me some
bad.
words of advice, Rabbit. Give me some words of advice.
And it does make me
Don't
feel
make
dirty
sure
for
you
judging
vote
other
your
people for
staff.
doing it because deep
Your
down I
staff
know
going
I'm just
through
as
your fucking
guilty.
mouth.
You ever have that?
Lower your stop. My words of advice.
Hey, Tim, do you know the Pythagorean theorem, Tim?
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
C squared.
Something like
Do you know
that.
the hypotenuse, Tim? This might be distracting.
Hypotenuse.
You know hypotenuse, Tim?
Fucking math class? What's going on?
I'm trying to distract you.
I don't-
You know the
it's like
y-axis.
Can you
Where's the
recite
y-axis?
habeas corpus
Where's
for
the
me?
y-axis, Tim? Where's the y-axis?
Why are they all coming? Can you guys fucking dick over Turbo and go? Thank you. You guys fans of Pitbull, Mr. Worldwide?
Only Mr.
Yeah, the only answer is no.
Every song has every song has him in a plane going to Miami with a girl named fucking whatever.
There's not like 80 different fucking names.
Mr.
about
Worldwide,
that.
Pitbull, Baldy. Hey guys, welcome back.
You know, Turbo's right, actually.
Right. Train
I miss
time,
you guys.
boys.
I'll admit, I haven't really seen that many Pitbull videos because I don't listen to rap that much.
Disc, Rabbit. I'm a little fucked up in the back.
You got a bulge, alright.
You want to feel it? Right
But I
there.
feel like that's
Throw it
pretty
back to the
accurate.
Oh no.
And what do I know, though?
I'm running it.
You got this. You got this. You don't have this. You don't have
No,
this.
no,
Mhm.
Rabbit, no, Rabbit, oh, Rabbit, yo.
How is your life? No, kill them.
Got it.
Spawn back in.
Nah, because they're gonna kill me. I'm trying to save myself. They're gonna probably go to me. I saw the way you were training.
That's the fastest crawler I've ever seen. Oh, I just picked up a max ammo for y'all.
Oh,
Ain't no party like a little Arnie party because the little Arnie party don't stop.
Oh, the Artie.
Oh my god, it's like
They're
a.
having a play.
It's like a 2v2 inside of a 2. It's like a 1v1 inside of a 1v1.
Yeah, really.
Oh god,
I am
oh god.
slightly
When this
worried.
Artie goes for something like
I'm slightly worried.
How is this working?
Oh, Rabbit.
Oh no!
I swear to God, I'm like, I'm ready for the next Zombie World Championship right now.
Ultimate practice.
Yo, if you guys cover me, I'll revive you. No, I'm fucking leave.
I got you, fam.
No, I can't.
What did you say?
Cover
Listen,
me.
you get extra.
No, I just, you know what? I cannot.
You're not doing it good.
I could
Good.
not live with myself if I downed when I was reviving you.
Extra cool points, Tim.
I'll cover you with a
Oh
knife.
gosh.
I got you, fam. Yeah, we have the ray guns. Or we used to.
Yeah, I get it, Tim. I don't blame
Oh,
you.
I'm trying to get you. God damn it.
Yeah,
Smart call.
I threw an Arnie for you. I do anything
I'm
for you.
blaming that on the gulag
And I
mechanic.
would do anything for love. I'd run right into hell and back.
That's how you just rack up downs.
I really don't know how it's
And
gonna
I
end.
would do
I don't know either. I really hope it doesn't
anything
result in
for
one of us crashing.
love.
Hey, me and Lex didn't
And
think we
then
were
I
gonna.
lied on you, and that's a fact.
Look where we are.
Hey, my life just hits it with you.
Hey Tim, you want to agree right now around 24 if one of us lags out during this duel? No one like we both get first and we both tie for second.
Let's do a vote. What does everyone think?
What do you guys
You guys
think?
win. We get second.
What?
He's not wrong.
If you
Tied
lag
for
out, you go
second.
first, and me and Lex get second.
Or
It's like the fucking
tied for
special
third and first,
round all
actually.
over again.
Third and fourth, I mean.
It's a good idea because me and Lex both
Misspoke.
tied.
Okay, yeah, all
You
right.
guys both tied.
If one of us crashes, then we both get first place. How about that?
Yeah.
All right, that's fair. You guys both get second somehow in this fucked up group world. we live in.
Oh, nice guys finish last.
Here we go, baby.
Hello.
The real game's
Traded
begun.
How are you?
I am
Takeo, and I like to touch your children.
What?
Now for unedited.
I am Takeo, and I like to touch children.
I've said worse.
He has. Believe me. No! Whoa!
You dare disrespect Takeo's honor!
Fuck. Damn.
Hey,
Damn.
No, ain't
Got you,
nobody
Hulk.
I
talking
almost
about- ain't
felt
nobody
the
talking about
victory.
winning the gulag, huh?
I almost felt
I should have been casted as
Wait, can I
Takeo.
die? I want a fat second.
Dude, after that already
Kidding.
exploded, they all started
Mostly.
hitting me, and I almost died. Could try turf.
Smoking's bad for you. Don't do that.
Smoking is great for you. Don't lie to the
Shit.
public.
Gosh.
I can confirm.
Smoking is magnificent art.
Did you guys ever read the Diary of Anne Frank?
Oh, it just dawned on me that my phone is now less
no,
than
no,
10%
no.
battery.
Excuse me.
Sorry. Let me.
I'm the medic. Remember back in the day when the fuck
Gotta
people
charge
were like,
it.
"I'm the medic."
Dude, that's so, oh my god, I used to buy quicker vibes
Sorry,
because I was
gotta-
the medic and I'd be the
Someone
one down.
get ballistas fucking.
What'd I do with my charger?
You awful rotten ballistic knife upgraded.
This is really awkward transition. I'm so sorry.
It cock blocked me.
How many Arnie's y'all
I mean, if this device died midstream, I'd feel horrible.
500 more. You can stock him back up.
I didn't even know that.
It's dumb. It's so dumb.
I'm not saying this is lasting forever, but
It's Wonder Weapons. What did you expect?
Left leg is
Fuck
going
it,
a little
whatever.
bit numb.
What if
You knew
could
what kind
there's a
of
Bose
stream
mod,
you were
but you can
when
only get it
you
with the box.
were
Actually,
gonna
we could
watch
have
when you
done Bose,
clicked on it.
technically, if you coded it in.
holding the fort down.
Him to go down right now. I need Tim to go down. Hey, Tim, fuck up.
Yeah.
Wait, so we were not-
No, it isn't. It's genius.
Even.
Taking a few puffs of vape.
I gotta watch how I feel my
I
arms.
straight up morphed like Ben 10 right there.
Yo.
What's going on?
Oh, hello. Oh my god, wow, if I didn't kill that right then, they would have killed me just
Fuck
Alright.
you, Tim, stop saying that to me. Get my hopes up.
Unfortunately, now I'm tethered to the oh,
No, you keep calling me the TikTok word.
I got you, Rabbit. I got you. You better run, little Rabbit. You better run.
unfortunately I have to now that I'm plugged into the console, I'm gonna have to sit up
Rabbit, come here. Rabbit, come here.
until it
What? Come here.
gets a
Closer.
sufficient enough
Hey.
charge.
Yo, this is the hand flowing in the air.
My dick is against this fucking wall.
Oh, dude.
Get Tim! Get Tim!
And maybe someday I'll be able to afford to stream legitimately,
You're gonna die. This is it.
buy a PC that I can
God
actually
damn it.
Man, you
stream
fought
without
those
having to do
faster
this setup.
than anything, dude. Faster than Molly and
Molly, dude.
Pop my ass, wait. Woo!
Oh, hell yeah.
Mr.
I
Crowley,
did it, bro. I did it.
what they got in your head?
Oh, no.
I got grenades, dude. It's okay.
I have no grenades.
I didn't get my RK5 refill.
No.
God, why do they all go for me? You guys die closer.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Turbo.
I hate doing it.
Oh,
I don't
that's why.
dictate-
Duh.
I don't dictate this.
This fucking staff is ass now.
Tell me about it.
Here, crawl to dad. Crawl to dad.
Yes, Daddy.
Yeah. Alright, you guys can help each other now.
What do you just like fucking die?
I intend for me
I mean,
not to,
honestly,
but if
it
happens,
sucks to say because
This is a
the
good
process of getting the origin staff
3 times in a row.
Yeah, fuck that.
staff of lightning is
We need
ass.
someone to not. We need someone
But-
besides Turbo to win.
Why?
It really
Why?
doesn't.
When I was
It
down,
isn't
you guys
worth
were
the
laughing and having
effort.
a good
Because it was
time.
funny then.
Well,
Okay,
I only laughed when you died in the sniper map because that was just. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know.
get that.
Turbo and I have Widows and Jug. It's like, and you guys had fucking Vulturated and Speed. That's why you guys are dead in the gulag right now. That's the only difference.
Yo,
Well, also, my staff started
Okay, it's upside down.
instantly. It
Oh,
never
man.
one hit.
The wind staff with a charge
I was
shot-
just
to go
wondering
charge
if that
shots
would
with the wind
work,
staff is actually
but
pretty nice, I would say.
it's
And the ice
hopeless.
staff is probably like
I
the
should have
best
made
for
sure
rounds.
my
But for this
phone was
challenge, I'm thinking fire
turned
is probably
toward
the
the
best. Lightning is
end
good
where
with ammo,
the
but not
cord would be
damage.
closer, but
I believe in you.
I didn't think that through.
Turbo, quit being a cuck and come revive me.
You come over here.
I'm focusing, Rabbit. I'm sorry about that.
You
Come over here, guys. I'll revive you. I'm a team player.
I'll go to Tim. He'll revive me.
What has gone on? I can't.
I
move.
can't get over there.
Oh no.
The discomfort continues.
I'm gonna run to your right.
Ugh.
Hold our
I
ground.
just realized it's round 28.
Hold our ground.
Turbo has 11,000 points left.
I wish I hadn't been using the
Wow,
YouTube
you
Music
actually
app so
pointed out
much. I'd
something
have
very fucking interesting.
a higher percentage
I
of.
didn't even know that you could buy more
energy
Harleys. I had
in
no
this
fucking
phone.
Clue, seriously. So don't hit me up with that Tim Privilege shit.
Oh, Tim, I thought you had the fucking balls.
No, not a
Zombies
chance.
behind you.
Not a chance. You didn't see my Arnie. You thought I'm gonna just revive you straight up.
Hey, y'all just fucking
Straight up now,
stop
tell
using
me
our-
you don't
Just
love
die.
me
It's not even
forever.
stops to this point, dog.
Arnie on infrared shots.
Oh wow, they're not dying very
It
quickly.
ain't doing anything. If we kill one of these crawlers, we did.
Ooh.
I got boom.
And it was the one that dropped a dude.
The gods have spoken.
Rabbit, what would be your first task as president of the United States?
We're bombing some random country.
Okay.
Of course, he'd say that.
All right.
Can I take on
Classic
Rabbit
crazy
going on
rabbit.
Square?
Yeah, I was about to say.
What if
Yeah,
it's the
we're
USA?
putting alone.
We gotta show the world we're still number one.
What if you throw the dart at the USA?
All right, carpet bomb. California, bye-bye.
30!
Oh my god. Why don't you lag out or die or something?
I don't want to. You know what? I'm cool with actually lagging out if it means I don't come in second place. I actually didn't know R. Kelly was legitimately in prison for, like, what was it?
No!
Oh, it crashed.
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!
Well, you know what? They've already had that conversation anyway. And you know what? We're gonna find out what guns they picked in just a moment for the draft.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the
Hi.
Last Man Standing Challenge. The Last Man
Alright,
Standing wins.
when was this
episode,
uploaded?
I think 9. 9, is that correct?
April,
Dude,
what does that
we're
say?
getting up there.
15th.
We're getting up there, 9 or 10 at this point, and we have one more episode after this, but this is the second to last episode. Will the series continue in the future? I will let you know all the details
it will.
in the final episode. But for now, we have the variety. In the last episode, we picked any weapon from any class, as long as it wasn't picked in the past.
I always love these. I never know what I'm expecting.
It's a hybrid map of maps we've seen in the past. It's like the
Really?
it's like the Revelations. Well, not really.
Really?
No way!
Yeah. Okay. So there's a long tunnel, like the LMG map and like the sniper map, but there's also a small little training space at
Oh,
the
I
end.
remember. Yes, yes, yes.
So that you have a decent shot at training as well.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Huh. There's a lot of people complaining about us taking each other's points. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I am
can't.
doing it.
So MJPW actually
Hey.
put an invisible barrier, so you can't
Hey.
actually get your points until the power
Wow!
switch is turned
I didn't
on.
even know that, and I said that.
I want it. I want it.
I
Wait a
don't,
minute,
I don't
okay.
know what Treyarch has been doing, but this is not it, dude. I'm a little bit
Oh
sad
my
about that.
god! I have a $20 bill and a turbo snail. Oh, I love you.
You know, I'm a little bit sad about that. I will say I'm a little bit sad about that.
I just wanna.
Dude, I was sitting there for so long trying to figure out what the fuck this thing was, and then I finally figured out, oh, it's on Rabbit's side, so it's probably a little
The
rabbit.
little bunny. He got a little apple fruit.
Why
What's
does
for
Lex
Tim?
have a baby? I don't understand that.
It's Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I got Chris Hansen.
Because sometimes Lex
So I think Toro
talks
and I
like a
both had
5-year-old.
co-first pick. He got
And he says
Cola
things
and
like
the
big
RPG
boopy.
from Black Ops 2, an
That's
absolute
some
classic. I chose
I'm
the
trying to
HK21
put my
from
empty
Black Ops 1.
coffee
All-time
bottle
classic LMG
back
all
on
over the tap. And then Rabbit
dresser
and Lex came
right
in
there.
second place. Both
Second place.
second place. Rabbit chose the M72 Law and PhD Flopper. I am very excited to see how you do, sir. And Lex, of course, has Jug and the FFAR. So everyone, get ready. Get out of
Where's
here.
my gun?
I just wanted to be next to you.
Where's my gun?
God.
Well, you can be next to me in spirit. But
Okay.
as far as this challenge goes, I need you to stay over there.
Let me
sir.
get a
Okay?
shotgun because President
Watch where
Biden
you're
said
throwing that
so.
shit, okay?
Hey, I'm just getting ready to get my perk.
What happens if we die before we even flip the power switch? Okay. Alright, 3,
Yeah, that's a new record.
2, 1. Make sure everyone's standing in their section. There we
You
go.
beat my
Everyone
12
do their
seconds.
Lord.
Yeah, alright. So,
Oh
yeah,
my
of course, we're going to
God.
spawn over here by the barriers, and it's a lot like the LMG map, but we have some space to fall back on if
Yeah,
we
it's
get
got a
overwhelmed.
lot. I think this is the most space we had, Tim.
Jesus.
Possibly.
Bro, yeah.
This is similar to my house. There's no roof.
There's no roof.
What happens when it rains?
Absolutely no shelter.
You just get wet, man.
Alright.
It's nature's
No,
gift to you.
I don't
just,
want
just
no
receive the
scrub-
wetness,
scrub.
okay? Rabbit, tell me if you received that.
You know, it just
Sure.
dawned on me I forgot to take a piss before starting the stream.
I did not. Can you send it again, please?
Yeah. Me
I feel like I'm really in self-isolation right now.
How you doing?
We are
This is
just
social
so
distancing.
far apart.
Social distancing. How you doing, Lex?
HK.
Hey, did you know that Advil speeds up the virus? That's
Dude,
what
I just took Advil today.
Oh,
Nah.
Wait,
it's
is
all
that
about
true?
5Gs, though. That's how people get the Rona.
The 5G towers, Tim, like
Yeah.
and
You
shit.
gotta watch out.
is there truth to
You're
that?
using your phone, dude. You don't get the Rona.
Yeah, you can't be getting that type of data.
I sound
feel like
surprised
more
as if I've heard
people
this video
in the
before,
United
but
States
just
would be
goes
inclined
goes
use
to
their
show
phone
you
to
how
be
much
in
I
China,
listen.
where it originated. So I'm thinking that's probably the
Interesting.
best theory I've ever heard.
Guys, I say we all take a trip to Wuhan. Best time of the year to go.
I mean, I already got my plane ticket booked.
It's
Let's
the
go.
most
Go.
wonderful
This
time.
Time
You know,
of
my
the
friend told me
year.
that apparently like a 40,000 person dinner just happened in Wuhan. Like,
With
literally,
the
like, a
kids
week
jingle
ago, yeah.
belling
Like
and
amidst the pandemic.
Sorry.
Now, I'm not
Stop.
saying that that's not good.
I hate Christmas
But that's
music.
not fucking good.
Wuhan
I mean, that's
apparently
kind of-
estimated, like,
I mean, I hate
China. I don't know how believable
how
they are.
all
Said, like,
stations play
3,000 people
Christian-
died.
Yes, and
A
before
Christmas
article
music.
came up that said 40,000 people.
Eh, it's a
died.
good thing I don't really
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
care
no,
that
the
much
numbers are
because
actually all-
I
China lied to
today.
But
don't
I
listen to the
trust China
radio
with my-
I
often.
trust China with all of my heart. And also, guys, I want to just go around.
Unfortunately,
I know we did it in the draft, but let's
Other
get
people
some
in this
reasoning
house
as to
do
what
like listening
we
to
picked.
Christmas
I'll
music,
start.
and
Why I
they
love
like
China.
also like blasting the radio at a high volume.
DHK simply because
Hence
I
why it
really
doesn't
figured
matter
if
whether I listen to
didn't
the
pick
radio
DHK
or
away
not.
from the LMG challenge.
I picked the FFAR just because nobody else gave me any other option, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah, poor Turbo still didn't get to use his
I
SVU.
like it. I like it.
And Rabbit picked the M72 Law because he has.
Honestly,
a brain
if it
issue
was me,
where he
I'd
probably
still
wanted
be
a boom
sour
cannon
about
as
that
a
to this
child.
day.
A boom cannon. You should have gotten.
Boom, yeah.
Just an abysmal performance that
You guys
over a
laughing,
million
but I
people
live.
have
Ain't
seen.
that funny?
I picked the RPD, hence the acronyms. Ridiculous personality disorder to represent me. Yeah, that's why I picked that. And Speed Cola, because a lot of people in the comment section of all our videos say I do the cocaine and I am a female, a white female per se, and I am not. But I had to amp it up. You know.
Liquid cocaine.
Fair enough.
Hey, do you guys think Joe Exotic is gonna get out of jail early?
I
Dude,
want to
free
bail
Joe
out.
Exotic.
I want to bail him out with Rabbit.
I'd pay for it.
Me and Rabbit are gonna go and split the fucking
6ix9ine
bill.
got released from prison.
I don't think he deserves 22 years. That's a little excessive.
No, he deserves the mansion.
He deserves 1 year, I think.
He deserves a mansion.
Free him. Yeah, free my man
He
Joe Exotic.
euthanized a lot of tigers.
Oh, John
illegally,
Lennon.
But
I
I think
was
that's his only real crime.
about to
Hey,
ask
murder hire
who
thing.
they were talking about.
Listen,
Hired
hey,
murder.
that bitch Carol
I was about to
Baskin,
rewind.
she had it too.
Then I realized I no longer had the controller on my lap.
Goddamn Carol Baskins.
She definitely fucking killed that guy, though. There's no way she did it. Have you ever met anyone that lives in Oklahoma, though? I feel like it's a fake state.
I don't even know where that state is, to be honest.
I feel like there's a lot of fake states. Like, who the hell lives in Delaware?
Who the hell is in Florida?
Montana. Okay, hang on now.
I would say North Dakota is fake, but I actually know people that live there, so I can't.
Montana.
But I
not sure
understand
where
if
that
you
is.
guys think it's fake. Also, I think Australia is fake.
People that live north of me are fake, okay?
What do
was
you
all
mean?
gonna
Like
say.
polar bears?
Anybody who lives north of me in Canada is a fake human being and only likes the feeling of cold.
So there's French Canadians, right? What are your opinions on them?
I've genuinely, in
To be
my whole
honest,
lifetime, outside
for a
of
while
France,
in my
maybe
life,
seen,
like,
one
until-
French Canadian. Not even fucking joking.
Until I maybe turn like
So rare. Like,
19,
like,
I
everybody's
prefer
like, oh, is
the
it
cold
like
over the
Spanish
warmth.
there? Not at all. Like,
Cold weather
really
over
not
warm
at all.
weather.
It's
I
like,
don't know why.
If you don't live in Quebec, you'll see like maybe one. And you'll be like, oh my god, you only speak French.
I don't feel that way
You're
anymore.
rare. You're like a commodity.
So the languages in Canada are
I mean,
English and
I
French,
can
and that's-
tolerate the cold. I don't
Yeah,
like. I don't
but,
prefer it over the
French,
warmth
like, it's
anymore.
not- like Spanish, if you learn Spanish in North America, you get way more opportunity out of that than French.
I just hate how Canadians, they're always so polite. Like, you can honestly stab, you can stab someone's mother in the fucking throat and they'll be like, oh, it's okay, I'm gonna have a nice dinner tomorrow. Like, what?
All right, guys.
Oh,
There is some
God,
symbolism behind this map, and I
Turbo.
want you guys to try to figure out what it
Is
is.
it a swastika?
Well, actually, the LMG map was a
Tree of
swastika.
life. The tree of life.
The LMG map, I kid you not, was actually.
Even
shaped
if I don't
exactly
get a
like
copyright claim,
Does this tree represent the tree of life?
I don't
you're
think
getting
I'm going
there, but
to
not
be
quite.
able to avoid
It represents our
demonetization.
friendship.
Yes.
I don't
well,
get paid
hadn't
for these
thought of
videos
that.
anyway,
That's not
so
what I'm
who gives a
talking about,
shit?
But that is something, I would say.
Is
No,
it
you
the
gotta dig
watering
deeper.
can? How it's watering the flowers?
Look at the
We're gonna
sky.
bloom?
It's raining. It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain on us.
I see homunculus clouds.
No, guys, there's a sunset. It's the sunset.
That's
It's the sunset of season 1 of our good times in this series.
What good
Oh,
time?
oh,
with this city.
I have nothing but a perpetual cycle of
it's always
mediocrity
a
coming in
good
second and third
time.
place.
Man, you brought me depression. You brought me anxiety.
I will relish coming in not
That's
fourth.
my life.
No.
Oh,
one dark cloud in the middle. That's definitely turtle.
There's a mutiny going on.
You see that big hunk of dark cloud? That was me. Episode
Oh, someone's
1
running
through
outside
infinity.
with a
So, yeah.
flashlight.
There's a mutiny going on. Apparently, everyone hates me, and nobody want to participate at all at this whole
Let's talk
time.
about this for example.
Yep.
Let's talk about this.
Hey.
Tim
No
Privilege,
streetlights
I brought up Tim
whatsoever.
Privilege on the LMG video.
Kinda
That
eerie.
really stuck. Tim, I'm happy it did. How about we all go around the table? The Crazy Rabbit starts first, then Lex. Crazy Rabbit, what was your number one most ridiculous Tim Privilege moment?
When he gets that fucking Drake in.
Yes. Yes.
Draken.
Yes. Lex, continue. Lex, around the table. Lex.
Bro. not to drinking, but still when you came back from the bathroom, that was honestly a little bit.
Oh yeah, that was the highlight of the video. Honestly, that was funny as shit.
He told MJ, "I'm gonna take a piss in 32 minutes. Code the zombies at 33 minutes to go slower." He did.
You want to know why Tim has the power switch? So only he can practice.
Wow.
Oh
I'm the
wow.
host of the series, dog. All right.
Crazy
Tim
rap,
privilege.
he just cracked it.
Only one person can have it. I ain't giving it to you.
Tim privilege.
I'm the most trustworthy one here.
Can y'all open up your door? I need double tap, yo. Can I come?
Yo, can I come and get Judge
Hey,
real
man,
fast?
do you need
We have closed borders here, sir. We have closed borders. So unfortunately, you're gonna have to stay on the
Listen, I'm
outside.
not Mexico. Let me in.
I didn't say you were Mexico, but damn it, you can't come in. You know what? Eat that.
More like
Fuck
Russia.
your country.
Badass.
Oh my
This is
god.
why country sucks, dude. This is why capitalism sucks. It's a jaded system, dude.
We should go back to like monarchs. That's cool as fuck.
Oh my god, yeah. Just have one
So-
dictator that just says everything, and that's
And
the end
some-
of
I'm
it.
not saying this is gonna last a while.
Well, you never know. I feel like when they start actually tearing down the barriers, like in a couple of rounds, I
Like
think
right now
that's
for
when
me, yeah, like
shit's
right
gonna
now.
start hitting the fan. There's sort of an imbalance. Like I feel like one person's getting all of them, and the rest of us are sort of just dickless.
I will tell you right now, I have a penis.
Do you?
Me too.
Magnificent.
Oh my god, I remember my dream from last night, Tim.
Better.
Oh my god. Tim, speaking of penis, I remember my dream from last night.
I don't remember
Oh my
who
God.
goes down
Oh my
first.
God.
Remind you of your dreams.
So, I got a dream that my friends were sending me news. I swear to God. On
I
my
think
life.
What
On
the
my
fuck?
life. On my life.
I
On my
don't
life.
remember who goes down first, but I think it comes down to
Don't forget. eat
Crazy
your
Rabbit and
vegetables,
Tim,
Mister.
or Tim
What do
and
you say in the comfort
Lex.
Eat 'em.
I don't think. I'm pretty sure Turbo doesn't take second in this one.
I just saved your ass.
Oh.
Your ass has been thoroughly saved.
That crawler was coming right for you. So in my time of need, you will come to my aid.
Who's who? When in need?
What were they thinking with who's who? Like,
Yeah, I
how
don't
did they make
I can
that
tell you. I
joke?
can tell you exactly what they were thinking. They were all in a nice little peace circle, smoking a pipe. Jimmy Z hits us up with a. I have a good idea for a perk, guys. Let's make it so you have to revive yourself with a fucking starting pistol, and if you down again, there are multiple U's. And then Jason Blundell, oh my god, he was already
And then he
very,
rips a
very
fat line of
gone.
cocaine.
Yeah. After a while, he goes, you know what? I like that idea, and let's make multiple dimensions too while we're at it. And then everyone was like, oh, that's a great idea, Jason B. You bloody genius.
You bloody genius.
Jason B, that's a bloody
You old
great
bloke.
idea. And then they all sat down and then they did bath salts. You'd be surprised how many people
Beginner
have
drug.
accused Treyarch of doing drugs while
No, dude,
developing some
honestly,
maps.
Have you
If it's-
played
if
some
it's
of the
gonna be
maps?
one
It's
map that
not
they
that
took
hard to
shots on,
believe.
It's Die Rise. Like,
No, I was gonna. I definitely accused them of taking acid.
Who's Who actually isn't like the worst possible perk, but they put it on the worst possible map. I mean, that could not have been a worse map. That's
Well, that's stretching the truth a bit.
Run around the map every time you want to get something.
Dude, I just love falling to my death. I love
I
being
mean,
crushed by
honestly,
elevators. I
would
love
you
those
want to
stupid
be
fucking
who's
overcrawling
whoing in a
bugs.
map
I
like
love Who's Who.
Origins?
I love the Slicker
I
Fire that
don't.
throws you off into oblivion. I love the trample steam. I love everything about Die Rise.
You guys heard it here. He loves Die Rise.
Medication, Tim needed.
I'm gonna get a onesie, and you're gonna love
I'll
it.
say.
I'm gonna use the Spudley merch as a
Yo.
dish rag and a cum rag.
On the real, when was the last time y'all wore a onesie?
Oh my
honest.
god, that was like 2 Christmases ago.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 Christmases ago.
Sometimes when I get really fucked
I think it was 2? I was 2 or 3 when I wore
Couple
onesies.
Just Lex goes into his Toy Story onesie.
For me, footsie pajamas come to mind. Those are, I'm
Oh, man.
pretty sure, the only onesies I've ever
He
worn.
drinks way too much cherry coke and watches Cops.
I watch a lot of Gilmore Girls eat Cheez-Its.
Not live TV, but fucking cops.
Wait, guys. That was a little fun.
Oh, nice.
Thanks for sharing, dude. Okay, has the zombies like gotten close to anyone?
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, they saw it come out of my bear.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah,
they're,
of
like,
course,
not
he's
getting close.
right up
Here
to
we
his
go again. I
barrier.
got the Smith Plays waiting for me at 1 o'clock, so. I
But
gotta-
they've only gotten
this
close
is-
to him
this
in
is
that
always
regard.
My fucking time. This is great.
Turbo,
Dude,
get
my
your ass
favorite-
over here.
It's like
I've never
7
made this when I
slabs of
reacted to one
plywood
of his
between
videos.
them and him.
That was the greatest.
Turbo, where are you, eh?
Rabbit, I'm almost positive that if you reacted to my ranking every Wonder Weapons video, you would find many, many issues with it, because I'm going to be completely honest, at the time, and still now, I'm just not a Wonder Weapon guy.
You know what, Tim? I think I'm gonna take you up on that offer myself. I think I'll take a look at it. I think I'll take a look at that list.
Let's just all make a video shitting on Tim.
You'll agree with the bottom few spots, but like after a while, it starts to get really.
Sorry, I'm not
fucking
watching
bad.
that video today. I already have
Can't be as
plans.
bad as Watch Mojo. Like, Watch
I got my own
Mojo
set of
is
videos.
Watch Mojo Zombies.
Worst
Watch
videos
Mojo.
for zombies ever.
Honestly,
you just
Watch
know. They have
Mojo
never
lately
played
has
Zombies
been
in their
making
lives.
some pretty good ones, but
It's like you can literally
yeah,
just
in the past,
listen to
yeah,
the
it
list
was
and they're like,
very apparent
number
that
10,
they don't
the
actually
Whistling
play the
Stone
maps for
World War II
themselves.
Zombies. And they're like, what the what did you just say?
Wait, who do they like credit, but they got the name wrong or something?
Relaxing in. Relaxing in.
Yeah.
And they gave him credit for my footage.
They steal his
Yeah,
fucking.
and they give like fucked up credit to everybody.
They have two different narrators. It's always that female that's like, "Hi, welcome to Watch Mojo,"
Yes.
and then there's always that
That
guy.
guy's
There's that fucking dork that fucking reads off a piece of paper. He's like, "Welcome to Watch Mojo. We're our top 10 best Wonder Gadgets."
They always say the name
brother.
of the gun, like fucked up. The
Whoa,
punch
whoa.
machine.
There's like no fucking consistency
I mean,
to it. It's like,
when did
it's like
they
number
start
10,
being able to come out of his
number 9,
barrier?
Wonder
I
Gat.
just
Number 8,
noticed
Lightning
how
Bolt.
Said the monkey bomb
sweaty
is,
that
like,
was
best
getting.
Wonder Weapon.
He put the
It's
ray
like,
gun at like number 1 or some shit.
Yeah, that was.
Close.
I remember that
Like,
video.
is this
That's
based
about the
on-
only
is this
thing I
based on
remember.
How iconic they are.
Nothing. It's just fuck you. That's what.
This is random list we made.
They've
dog.
never played a game of zombies. They go on YouTube, they jack either Rabbits or Relaxing End's gameplay on high rounds, and they don't even spell it properly. They put credit Relaxing N with no D at the end, so it's just
And then use
Relaxing
my
N.
footage. God, I'm still pissed about that.
And I don't even think
Bro,
they link you guys.
They butcher the world that weren't like name pronunciations. They're like,
Verrucht.
what?
To be fair, it is fun to say.
Notch.
Pronounced
Do
like
one
that.
go-
Verrucht.
Your rise. You guys know that the Nazis invented Fanta?
That's badass.
All right.
The Nazis invented a lot of things. A lot of
That's good to know.
automobiles, a lot of medical advances.
Should I go pump my stomach right now?
Am I saying that I support the Nazis? No, I'm just simply
Yes.
stating
Oh,
facts that
we
they
don't.
did invent quite a few things. Every time you're drinking a grape Fanta or an orange Fanta, just know in the back of your head that Hitler was also enjoying
Hey,
it.
I'm 1% Jewish. I give you guys a pass.
What does that even
Oh,
mean?
you
And Hitler was also on tabs of acid.
I'm 1% Jewish.
I have 1% of a yarmulke on my head right now.
Yeah. I took a DNA test. It's legit. But the only thing we're good for is taxes and accounting.
What do you mean? What's this weird shit? 1%? You don't get to say we.
1%.
Me and I represent the Jewish people. I'm 1%. Rabbit has like the full, complete, like infinity gauntlet of racial slur passes. He's got like the N pass, the J pass.
Everything, man.
He's got everything.
How do you have the end pass though? That's
I have a black friend in jail. That counts.
What?
No, we're always
Like,
that.
how many death machines have you got in this game? Because I just finally got one.
Hey, dude.
I haven't had one
What
yet.
are you trying to say about me, dude?
I don't think he's had.
Sure.
Hey,
I
oh
titled
wait,
my
he
last
did
video,
pick
Lex
up a
says
few
cheat code,
insta
a lot of
kills,
people
I
thought he actually
think.
did. When he typed in give death machine,
Unless
I'm like,
I'm
that doesn't actually give
thinking
you
of the video we previously watched.
Alright, okay.
Oh, my bad.
I want to
Yes.
see something in this game happen that has never happened before. Like Turbo not coming in first or fourth.
Dude,
And Rabbit coming in first. Yes, I agree.
Or yeah, Rabbit coming in. Well, we did in the 2v2.
Tim, you
first.
can't deny that this season I was at the lowest of lows and I made my way back. You can't deny that. You can't deny it.
You started the first game was
Yes.
when you won.
Yes.
What do you mean you started at the low of lows?
No, but wait, every
Lol,
time
lol.
I say that, Lex Tim says
Leedle, leedle,
I
leedle,
So
leedle.
you started it so that I got the first win?
I don't. You see, Lex,
How does that make sense?
bullshit. I want the first win. I think I should get it, but I just always get pushed out.
Mommy and Daddy are yelling again. I don't like it.
Anybody watching the comedy specials? Tom Segura, Brett Kreischer, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but
Which
Crazy
one?
Rabbit
I watched,
has been
Ball Hog by
playing
Tom
zombie
Segura.
maps
I
where he
watched
has player
Big
versus
Boy
player
by Bert
activated.
Kreischer.
It is
You know
low
what I
key.
noticed about Bert is he literally just shits
Season
on his
4
kids
of
the
Last
entire
Man
time. It feels like-
Standing.
Dude, he told.
And once I'm
my
finished with this
opponent
playlist,
their
that's
first
what I'll
period story. Where they got their period.
be watching.
Yeah,
If
dude.
I was his son and he said, "Oh, I caught my son jacking his yak," I would have been like,
Is yak.
Jack is Yak. Put that on the t-shirt.
That's an insta kill. Round table. Did we grab it?
The man
Well, I got a max ammo.
the
so
Galaxy
you tell me.
Defenders.
You notice how mostly on every map we've done, possibly all of them, they're moon zombies? Have there been any other ones? Yeah,
I
they're
didn't
the
even
zombies
notice.
from Moon. I think.
That's pretty
The
sexist.
moon.
I love the moon. It's big, it's white, and it's in the sky. Just like my dreams.
That's the perfect description of everything I love.
Yo, Rabbit, doesn't it feel
What?
really nice and convenient? I mean, a lot of YouTubers do this, so it must feel nice to just not even have to edit. Just throw your fucking video and just render it.
It's fucking great, dude.
Yeah, no work or effort.
I don't have to edit for once.
Oh, he called you a no-work piece of shit.
He's spot on.
You say you have no nipples.
Men are trash, bro.
I couldn't agree.
Men are
Crazy
trash.
Rabbit is
Yeah.
very
Men are
proud of
trash.
himself for some
Men
reason.
are
Trash.
Look in the mirror.
I mean, we only did everything.
I'm asking him to change
He
his
did not. He was an
ways.
Say that about my favorite artist, you scoundrel.
Some people outside. They sound like kids, but why would kids be playing outside at this hour?
Good time.
I actually wonder how much
That was bullshit.
they could
Yeah, I
hear
wonder
coming
who
from
has
this room.
The
I wonder
M72
how well they can
Everyone look at
hear.
the amount of points, and let's see who has the M72 block.
Season 3, we need all maps we have a main quest Easter egg.
Fuck that.
Yeah, last man standing, but in each individual compartment, there's an Easter egg that needs to be solved, and whoever solves it last comes in fourth.
Fuck that.
Oh my god, I got Jigsaw.
You know, I'm
Oh,
gonna
yes.
fast forward until we figure out who downs first. Wow, it takes longer for things to fall apart than I remember. Yeah, you can hear what's going on outside right now, can't you? I think
Rabbit
someone...
zombies
You
should be
fucked
coming
me.
in.
God damn it.
Rabbit, you
You know
know.
what this reminds me of? You know what this genuinely reminds me of? The
What?
Voyage of Despair Gauntlet. That's what this reminds me of. This
What?
experience right now. Like, just get the Essex Model 7 on round
my God,
27.
what I'm hearing is
Every single
Turbo
time.
went down
It's so
first.
forced. They're like, hey,
Not hearing
use this
it.
weapon. You don't have
They
a
still
choice.
coming. They
I mean,
still
that's what I'm hearing.
Oh,
You know what? I'm not gonna. Should I even try?
dude.
Damn it, dude.
It's just, how can I do it? Three people.
Look at this bullshit.
Yeah, Turbo died first, and then all his zombies came pouring into Crazy Rabbit's section.
No, it wasn't a pick. It was your position in the map.
Lex, well, that's dicked me over a plethora of times in the past. Hey, Lex, you want to crawl over me so I can revive you? I have mad respect for you, dog.
I'm coming, dude. I'm coming. Wait, why is your clan tag green?
Alright,
I don't
so
know.
it...
I just have a.
Oh, you just respawned. Yeah, let's see the point count. I'm curious.
Damn.
I did.
Huh. Fascinating.
I did try.
And there's no draft, so it's on to the next one, where I will no doubt be doing some fast forwarding there
Hello,
too.
guys. It's your friend Tim here. I have some news for you.
Like through the intro, for example. Because we've already seen these clips.
Maps. It's our maps. It's last man standing wins. All of the memories.
Oh, wait, this
compiled
is
into
still the
one epic
intro.
map, and I think you guys are really.
What you gonna do when the whiskey ain't working no more?
Yes.
I
And
would love it.
this is our very own tribute from MJPW Gaming himself. This one was on the house. He was happy to make it, and it was a separate sort of idea. It's not exactly a free-for-all. It's not us versus each other. It is a team effort this time. But the
I don't do
concept,
this team shit.
the concept is still there.
Check to see how,
Ah.
when this was released.
Yeah.
Look at the middle here. Look at that.
April 21st.
Look at that.
Oh my
It's
god.
not a piece of shit. Wait a minute, we got skeletons. Wait, what are we doing? Come on.
Okay, let me, okay, we gotta do like a tour. We gotta,
They're coming from outside.
They're coming, people. They're not stopping.
check this out, guys. You're gonna see like a collage of previous maps. Check this out. Look at this tunnel.
Yeah. Wait, Rabbit, look, Rabbit, come here. Rabbit, look, Rabbit.
Yeah,
Rabbit.
this is
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm gonna
Rabbit, you ready?
stand.
This is where Tim got up right here.
This is where Tim died.
I was losing.
They're not approaching.
Already seen that. Don't need to relive it.
If you buy Deadshot for all the shit you gave me, we're gonna have a problem. So this is the LMG hallway, as we can all definitively remember that. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You know what?
This is the shotgun
Pull up a
beach.
chair.
You guys got the shotgun beach.
Oh my god.
This is so cool. Yeah, we got the shotgun beach with the water.
Stay at eye level with the TV,
I'll turn the
the
power on.
monitor.
Can we go up the stairs? Yeah, we can. All right, so we got the power on.
I haven't seen a gun.
We have PhD.
Yeah, me either.
We have Widow's Wine, we have Stamina Up, and of course we have the mountains from the sniper map, and we have the skybox from the Wonder Weapons map.
Oh, this
and
is
up
nice.
here
Oh my god.
is
No way.
the Cherry
Oh my
Blossom
God.
specials with the
Okay,
mystery
MJ was on
box.
crack.
Hmm.
MJ was on crack.
Cool.
Dude, no.
And if you spin the
Nope.
box, you'll notice that these are all
There it
previous
goes.
weapons.
Creating,
These are all weapons.
accusing another
from
low-key map
previous
creator
installments. Check
of
that out. Look at all those guns.
doing drugs.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's sick.
Wait a minute, I need my SVU.
Only this time it's custom zombies and not someone who works for Treyarch.
SVU. Where's my SVU? Come on, SVU. Oh, Rabbit, I'm sorry, Rabbit. I'm sorry.
Come on. Oh, yeah!
Of course.
Oh yeah!
My SVU.
Sorry, that was cringy.
Can I get the fucking XM53? This is helping so much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm sorry, but the car is not a cool weapon in my world.
Shut the f
Okay,
up.
Rob.
You do it.
The whole concept of this map is just return of everything that we've done over the past season, if that
Wow.
makes any sense. Yeah, so we have the
Whoever
recycled
wins
guns,
this
the
is the
recycled
true last
perks.
man standing.
Oh, foresee. Oh,
Baby.
wait, where was PhD? I'm going for it.
PhD's down here at the beach. Down here in the beach.
That's the first perk I'm
We're
getting.
going to the beach, boys. Sucking all the yak. We're gonna get the beach, boys.
Checking out all the hot dudes.
You ever go to a new beach, Rabbit? You ever go to a new beach?
No, I've always wanted to though.
We always talk. I think we talked about this at one point. I want to bring it
Yeah,
up.
we did.
Rabbit, this is where we broke off my streak. This is where
This is
Turbo
where I've had
last.
my only win.
This is where Turbo last
Yeah,
place.
look at that.
Was
Yeah.
no more.
This is where we had anime titties
Oh,
galore.
ray gun.
I don't see
Check
no
that
anime
out.
titties though.
This is that creek that I was just.
Yeah, why is
wandering
that?
over the
So
other day.
beautiful, dude.
It's
Why'd he
awesome.
code out
It's
the
really
anime
Revelations 2.0.
titties?
I can't believe it.
This is better than anything Treyarch has made.
I was gonna say this is DLC 6. This is DLC 6.
This is our. Think about it though. This is our Revelations. This is our map.
This is our
These
No
are
one
our
can take this
memories,
away
dog.
from us. No one can take this away from us.
I'm gonna chill in my Speed Cola area here in the SMGs video, and I'm gonna retry that shit. All right.
That's where we gotta end.
I don't know if
Bring it
what's
on.
going on outside
Yeah,
is
gotta end.
audible, but
Oh, my
I'm sorry
Deadshot.
about
Who's the
that.
real last man
if it
standing,
is.
guys?
I'm in the mood for a daiquiri. I don't know.
Don't you fucking buy it, son of a bitch. Don't you fucking buy it.
That's
Who's gonna
funny.
stop
We
Listen,
will
we're
fight
not
Tim.
literally going.
You know,
Anything you buy
honestly,
Deadshot, we
with
will have a
the
problem.
amount of noise that my neighbors across the street make, you would think they're like
This was the only
the
map
biggest
that we
assholes
dropped from the
ever,
ceiling into.
but
This was actually like
they're actually
You guys-
pretty
What is this?
decent
This is,
people.
Hey, Robin.
This is rarely smoking. I think the staircase is smoking some kush.
That's the
Yeah,
water.
somebody.
You know, every
water.
block has a noisy neighbor or two.
Somebody was smoking that good kush. Oh, I got Arnie.
We just so happen to live across the street from them.
You know, I'm grabbing that car 98 and I'm getting my fucking China Lake and you won't
I mean, Rabbit,
stop me.
I'll just put it back in the box for you. I really don't want
But like I
it.
said, I
Oh,
wonder
RPG, I'll
actually
take
how
the
much
RPG.
people
That's
passing
Tim
by the
Southward
house can
sees
see,
the
because
PhD. That's the strat.
the volume on this TV isn't that
I got
good,
some
but
really have the strongest strategy.
I got the
if I went
Galil.
outside
Also, I suppose
and
the only map that isn't on here is
looked
the assault rifles
over my
one,
window,
the snow map,
I
and I think
could
that's because he started the
hear.
production before that video released. So that's
Question
the only one that
is,
isn't
can people
visually
hear
here,
from
but
the
I'm pretty sure
road?
every other map is.
That's
And I
what
suppose
I'm
technically
curious
the ride
to
around, the
find
previous
out.
one isn't in here either. But all
not
the
enough
buttons
to
are,
actually
and
physically
we got
find out, but
spooky
you
house
know.
zombies, so we got it all, fam. We got it all.
We got it all.
And we have each other.
That's most important. That's most yeah.
The one
We're all on the same page.
Assassination.
Pack-a-punch Shadow Claws in the box.
No, the Shadow Claws are. They're not upgraded though. We learned that the hard way.
Okay, not upgraded. Good. Okay.
After a good hour, we learned.
Yeah.
You remembered. Okay, I got to go too.
The only thing missing is a pack-a-punch machine in this
So
map.
many different strategies. We could train on the beach. We could camp in the.
Where's the Easter egg? How do we start the Easter egg? Where's the first step?
Oh my god! Could you imagine if there's an Easter egg?
I actually wonder where the pack-a-punch would be if it was coded onto this custom zombies map.
That's a far run, dude. I don't feel like.
I imagine either in the back end in the cherry blossoms area or on the complete opposite end in the water.
One thing we learned about each other throughout this series.
I'd
One
imagine.
thing I learned about Rabbit is he's a racist son of a bitch.
Don't
I
forget
love you,
sexist.
though. I love
Don't
you,
forget
though.
that
I
one.
love you,
That's important.
Rabbit. I love you. You're a part of my family forever now.
Like that weird uncle that you don't really want to
we have to go on to, I learned that Tim likes to
Touch kids.
make maps very easy, and then the next one could be very hard. He's very 50-50 coin toss on map making. Lex, I learned
Respect,
Lex is
actually.
just- he's a wackadoo. And,
Keep them on your toes.
I learned that I
Yeah, what'd you learn about yourself?
and I learned that I really do suck ass at zombies. Tim, you're up.
Yeah, my throat's
Okay,
killing me.
I'll start with Crazy Rabbit.
It's been killing me all day, honestly.
I learned nothing about you. I already knew everything about you.
Just gotta work through the pins sometimes, man.
The only thing I learned is that you're really good at tricking me and blowing me up in Minecraft. That's the only thing I learned about you during
No,
the course of the series.
this series, not the Minecraft 2-bit.
Okay, I learned
Yeah,
that Rabbit
Tim.
may or may not definitely have an addiction to Deadshot Daiquiri.
No, just for you, I'm gonna buy it right now, right?
Don't you? Okay, Alex, I'll permit you to buy it.
I'm gonna
No,
buy
what's
it
that
with you.
shit?
You didn't give me the shit that
Lex,
everybody
I'm
else
buying
gave me.
Lex, you f***ed me over with this perk so many times, I'm buying it. That's it, done. You and your bolt trade, I'm done.
You know who the real winner of this challenge is whoever gets the SVU out of the box first.
Dude, listen, I
Oh,
want
yeah.
my SVU. I haven't touched it once. I'm not
Yeah,
even joking. I'm not even
I mean,
joking. It's it. Like, I'm not even
Yeah,
joking.
we've already seen it. Seen that part.
There is the fans.
Oh god.
Wait, Tim, you got me.
Sentimental in this bitch.
I
You
kinda
got
know.
me and you got me and Lex left. Tim.
I learned, Turbo, that you are very competitive. Very competitive.
Yes. Very good. Yes.
Sometimes overly competitive, but that's okay.
Listen, when you die multiple times from bullshit or just my own skill and my own fault, and you actually win, and I almost pass out by screaming, "Holy shit, I won!" It feels good, Tim. It feels good.
And over this series, Lex, I've learned that you can go way too long without sleep. Way too long.
I learned that I hate.
Yo, when I was a younger man, that was me.
Solid. Thanks.
Oh, I got the channel link.
You blow up my dog and you hit me up with a "I hate you." Thanks. Rubbing salt in the wound there.
Single-handedly carry my channel. I learned that Linda from Bob's Burgers.
Okay, we need to talk about this. We need to. Okay, this whole series, and this is going to everyone's video. Listen, I am Linda from Bob's Burgers. It is, confirmed. However, I haven't heard it ever since I started collabing with you, Tim. So I gotta give it to your viewers for making me know I am really Linda from Bob's
Yeah,
Burgers.
thanks guys. Thanks for clearing that up for him. He's really
And
grateful.
also that I'm a lady and I sound like a bitch. Love you too. Love all those comments.
And you gotta give Lex credit for dicking people down with vultures, eh?
Yeah, there you go.
Vultures aid.
Besides,
I'm pretty sure he's us all at one point with that
besides
goddamn
learning that Lex is a wackadoo, I learned that Lex does love to people over in zombies. I died.
Yeah, I've learned how much vultures is just my favorite person.
Yeah, can be a handy perk to have, honestly.
Is Juggernaut's little brother. I learned that from.
Although in custom zombies, it takes way too long for the green mist to take effect and
Probably, yeah. I would
make
say.
the zombies ignore you.
I'm thinking, which game did we select the most guns from? I'm thinking maybe Black Ops 2?
Black Ops 1.
Black Ops 2,
Why?
possibly.
Almost every single one I chose has been.
It's just a shame that outside custom zombies, it
In the box.
only made one map appearance.
I don't know. Let's see.
It's either 1, 2, or 3.
Okay, that's too fast. That's
No
too
shit,
fast.
Tim.
That's too fast.
It's only 1, 2, or 3.
We
Well,
halfway
I'm
through
thinking
this
there's
video
also
yet.
the war guns,
I'm
there's also
gonna
IW
fast
technically,
forward
because Lex
in
picked them
a
all
bit.
at one
I'll
time.
I'll let you'll know when I
You
I do it.
He took an ace out of his back pocket like I always wanted. I always wanted to use them all.
Anybody want to go skinny dipping with me?
I mean, I'm
You
here.
have to-
Let's go, boys.
You didn't even have to ask
Suck
me.
these titties.
Let's play Red Rover.
Let me see what you got.
Get it.
Rabbit, link up with someone. We'll play Red Rover.
Alright. We got it.
Okay,
Let's
okay.
do-
What's Red Rover?
Now
What's
say
Red
it.
Rover?
Say it.
Is this the area? I can't go any farther than that? Okay.
Yeah.
What's Red Rover?
Say
No,
it.
you never played that game?
Rabbit will show us.
Red
Rabbit.
Rover, Red Rover. I send Tim on over.
I thought is that?
Yeah, Tim's got Viking blood too.
Red light, green
If this
light.
was the real deal, he'd
No, it's just where you
be able to
try to
clobber
close
through
my
them
face
pretty
over the top.
easily.
Oh, that's very organic.
You just run through people.
What's the PM63?
The greatest gun in
You
time.
know what that is? Dog, it's the best gun of all
Did
time.
you? Wait, who picked this at all?
Rabbit. Who else?
For what?
The SMG challenge.
First episode. Except they were dual wheel.
What is this from? BO1?
Yeah.
I need to go close my window. I'll be right back.
No.
Wow.
How dare you?
You can leave.
Listen, like I said, there's no color.
You're
to the
gonna
map,
lie
there's no
on
color.
Jesus'
There's no
birthday?
color.
BO3 is literally BO1 though. It literally is BO1 minus.
Yeah, you know the
It's his
difference? They
birthday,
added
though.
fucking color in BO3, Lex.
Not even half as.
I mean, it was like what, like 5 or 6 years later.
Okay, we can all agree things were better when there wasn't as much color.
Yes.
Oh,
exactly,
God.
Rabbit. God
David,
almighty. Some
David,
people just don't get it. Some
You know
people don't
what?
get the glory of Black Ops 1.
That's probably where I was going with that. Yeah.
I just noticed half the wheels on this chair weren't on the
For
carpet.
having technology and looking at our phones all day and yada yada yada, the whole spiel.
It is now.
But people back then really weren't much smarter. You know what I mean?
True.
They're much dumber.
In a lot of ways, we are dumber, but in a lot of ways, they were a lot dumber.
Well, it's also like, dude, you look at today's youth, right? Everybody that's like under the age of 11, they know way more than I did at 11, bro. Holy shit.
Oh my god,
Dude,
yeah.
my
internet
nephew
teaches
literally
so
goes
much.
on YouTube. My
Dude,
nephew is not even 2 years
There are
old. He goes on
9
YouTube,
years
he knows
old,
how to, like,
9-year-olds
skip the ads. He
that
goes
know
up to the
about,
TV,
know
he
more
clicks on
about what's
skip
going on
ads,
in the
skip
world
ads.
than I did at
We're
11.
fucking doomed, people. We're doomed.
I mean, people are getting their information online, and there's a lot of it. Some of it good, some of it bad. I mean, you got people watching Crazy Rabbit still, and they're not
Dude,
getting
yeah,
their
wouldn't
right amount of-
People are also getting softer because they wouldn't survive in Modern Warfare 2. They wouldn't.
I also think that's fair.
It's like natural selection. If you couldn't get past the Modern Warfare 2 lobby days, then you're not alive right now. You just didn't make it.
Evolution in action.
Come here.
I don't know where he is.
Just come here. No, I'm at your spot.
Yeah, hey, Turbo. How about we
Hey
both,
Tim, how are you?
How about we both buy it simultaneously?
Okay, Tim, wait, Tim.
Don't
Tim,
do it,
Tim,
no.
Tim. Hey Rabbit. Hey
What the
Hey Rabbit.
M42?
I love
No!
It's all out of love, though. It's out of love, Rabbit. It's out of love.
You gave me so much shit for having that, and now you all gonna buy it?
I didn't give you shit. Who sucked? I think you forgot us with. I think you replaced us with the word Tim.
I also got your Remington or whoever the chose the Remington.
Me,
Turbo.
I did. On the shotgun. I did.
That's a yanks from me, dog.
That's why I got last place.
What do you think the worst pick any of us made was?
I don't know. What about that?
Remington.
Let's just look at this box.
I'm kind of glad there's no Pack-a-Punch machine on this map, because if there was, we'd be here for. I think we're still gonna be here.
We're
forever.
still gonna be. Look at this. Look at the layout. We're on a 15 by 15 beach.
Yeah.
This is not helping no one.
Damn, I kind of want that low key.
Oh,
sick!
I have the Whip 9 but no sight.
I got my China Lake. Now I just need the Car 98.
What did you want? Other people's guns? What did you want?
No, I want my gun.
Guns? What?
I want one of my guns and then one of someone else's. I think my proudest pick was the Commando. I was
See this,
very
Lex?
proud to
See this
pick
right
it.
here, Lex? See this
Yeah.
right behind you? See this, Lex? This is your...
I'm just gonna skip to the part where they do a final stand in the OG map. The OG section of the map, I mean. You know what I mean, Spawn.
I've been having some crazy dreams. I had a dream that I was in the hospital with the coronavirus and I was just covering my mouth
Oh,
the
it's
whole
not
time.
here.
Like, please God, please God, please God.
Last man of the final season 1 final.
Of the standings.
Tim, stop it!
Die, Skelly.
Yay!
Yay, you're on
Yeah,
25.
it's inconsistent. Like, you'll stand in the green smoke and you'll see the effect on the perk, and then it just won't work.
Yeah.
Like, I've died multiple times because of that.
Tim, yeah, let's not Tim.
Can I just say good luck, boys?
I believe it. Turbo.
Mm.
Okay,
Oh,
everybody.
oh, this is my my spot. Wow, that's dementia.
Oh, I got an insta-kill here. I'll pick it up because I'm a generous guy.
Thanks, Tim.
Oh, thank God.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Clean slate.
Go, get him.
Oh.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
I don't care for that. What all weapons y'all using? What's we got here, boys?
HKMG08.
I have the MG and the MG08, so 2 MGs.
I don't know why, but I feel like there's a
Ow.
perk missing in
Not
Tim's
in the ring. I
slot.
like the theme you went for.
I know, right?
I got the L4 Siege in the rig.
Good combination, man.
I feel like he got all of them, though.
Why did you have to die, Lex? Now they're all gonna go after me.
Scary.
Well, first down, not including Tim's down from before that I fast-forwarded through. That's actually where I was going to fast-forward from originally, but I got tired of waiting for it to come up.
I'm so glad I didn't go with the weapons I was gonna
Car 98K and China Lake, brother. You would have been dead before we even got to round 21. Hey! I'm gonna kiss you.
And I miss you.
And I need you.
Give me a kiss. We don't want to leave. That'll be against the rules.
I've got a great idea. Hold on.
Oh, I know what he's gonna do.
I want you.
Yo, where is...
I need
He's
you.
gonna train them all up.
But there ain't no way I'm meant. Oh, clever.
Allow it, 'cause it's funny.
I love how they're running all... Okay, it's
That is
Sherman's
funny.
Poultry. I was about to say, like, how is that
It's a
zombie
shame
going
Tim
all the
edited
way
out the
across
part where
I like how we have no more zombies in here. Oh,
he actually
Well,
brought
maybe
all the
before
zombies
Lex
in
played
there with
Spectre and
them.
Arnie.
We do have like 9 of them.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what he does, so I'm gonna not do it.
I didn't take last place. All right.
Yo, the fastest zombie
Dude, the
car.
Arnie ain't even working right here. Travis just prepped. He's like,
Weird.
There's a lot of hands on the floor if you want some of these.
Hands.
Oh, let me give you a hand.
They're nice and nutritious.
Thanks, Lex. Appreciate that.
Oh, God, you cocksucker.
Had it out, dude.
I know. God!
Rabbit's one works. Why did mine just dull out?
I don't know. Maybe it has
Don't worry
something
about
to
it,
do with
Nah, that you know what? That was probably the 99 cents thing.
the power of dead.
Yeah, stop it, Gabe. Stop it.
Stop it,
I
you.
want you alive. I figured out the problem.
Oh, that's right. I just remember who won Last Man Standing.
What's up, zombies? Do you wanna
Lex, you really want to see me die,
Oh.
don't you?
Oh,
This is
crap.
horseshit.
Yep. Now fast forward through to the part where they commit seppuku in the cherry blossom area.
First, because this is gonna come in.
All right, 3, 2. Just kill yourself in any way possible.
Suicide
Symbolism.
pact, let's go.
Symbolism.
I love you, boys.
Love you all.
Hang on.
Hey!
Season 1.
That is season 1, ladies and gentlemen. Rabbit, congratulations, dog. I mean, technically you won the specials one, but it was like a 2v2.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now I'm going to look up a YouTuber that calls himself Modest Pelican. Just have to put this down for a sec while I do that. Okay. First, I'll be binging some of his Red Dead Online videos and then his GTA Online videos. Just need to figure out where I was. Okay, it was only one video this time, so it won't take long at all.
Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here with Red Dead Online. If you enjoy this content, please stop engaging in premarital sex and instead watch my videos with your partner, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Alright, so I spawn in, and today we have 3 objectives. 1. Start a moonshine business. 2. Stop sending dick pics to random phone numbers, which is unrelated to Red Dead, and more of a personal growth thing, but yeah. And 3. Check out the location of this zombie video that my subscriber JRJ sent me. Anyway, I love the world in this game. It's so full of life. Like this farmer raking up the mud. Very immersive. I remember as a kid I would visit my grandparents' farm, and whenever it started raining, they'd be like, "Yo, Modest Pelican Gaming, go rake the mud, big fella." I proceed to shoot a poison arrow into Stealthomato's knee so that he'll hopefully die a slow, painful death. I swear my mates and I are so bloody toxic to each other.
Does it work?
How'd we get like this?
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
right.
let's
You
start
can
the
take
moonshine
tonics
cussing.
to
Meet Maggie,
get the poison
saucy
out.
minx who'll help us run this rinky-dink operation. She talks for ages, and I just sit there saying nothing because I believe in a little thing called active listening. Maggie, you're a little snack girl, but it seems like you're talking to me, not with me. Also, for the first time ever, Crosby is joining us, and his character is one thick cowboy. I buy a moonshine shack and we ride out. For those of you who don't know what moonshine is, it's basically home-cooked bootleg alcohol, and we plan to sell it illegally. It's kind of like cooking meth, except 1,000
Well,
times
if
more
it's
wholesome.
if it's considered
So, yeah,
bootleg,
I guess
then
this
it's
is my
illegal
shack,
anyway.
And it doesn't take long for it to be on fire. I swear anything Stealthomato
Pretty
touches,
sure.
he immediately burns. Anyway, as the leader
Chair's
of
coming
this
apart a
gang,
little
I'll deal
bit.
with this fire problem just like any hero would. I'll go and take a holiday in Hawaii.
Throwing
The
out the
shack is
trunk that
dimly
came
lit,
off.
and my girl Maggie is here. Between you and me, I would totally hit that. She says we need to go and rescue our moonshine cook, Marcel, who has been captured, so we head out that way. And for any of you that don't own the repeating shotgun, it's actually quite obscene. For the low price of $434, you can be massacring your enemies, or hell, even your friends and family faster than you can say, "Stay hydrated, everyone." Marcel isn't exactly an alpha male, but anyway, as we're rescuing him, I remember just how shit my horse is. As per usual, it refuses to jump the low fence, forcing me to the left, and well, honestly, does anybody need some glue, because I'm done here. We continue the trek, riding past a wagon that is rolling away without the driver, which is dangerous and frankly irresponsible of the man. You have a duty of care, mate. Take your patron's safety more seriously, please. At least it provides a good moment for us to be the hero. But again, my horse falls down for literally no reason while I'm trying to make the cinematic leap across to save the poor woman.
That could have been
the lads
so
managed to
awesome.
save her. Just kidding, she died on impact. I can't imagine how awful the poor driver feels about this whole predicament. Mission complete. We now have a moonshine cook. I guess he'll start cooking some moonshine in the cellar shortly. The lads then spit on me over and over again, which is their favourite thing to do, mainly because I can't spit back for some reason. It's just one-way spitting, and I can't tell if I'm aroused or offended. I speak to Maggie again to try and gauge if she's DTF, but she just asks me to steal some moonshine cooking equipment. It's really all business with this girl. I guess I'm just not her type. We kill a bunch of people from a rival business and then steal the equipment, killing any man or ferocious beast that gets in our way. The sun comes up, which looks exquisite, and I actually can't remember the last time I saw such a sunrise, because I never go outside. With the bar up and running, we should have some product to sell in no time. I speak with Maggie to see if at least an under-the-table hand job is on the cards, but she just sends us on another errand. We have to rescue her nephew, I think it is, and his name is Lem, which, let's be honest, isn't a real name. Perhaps his parents were just trying to prank him, which I guess I respect, as I'm planning on naming all my kids. Please subscribe to Modest
Low
Pelican,
key, she looked like
so
Jeanette
they can be little
McCurdy.
advertisements instead of just freeloading malakas. I also decided to take the people at
back
this
when
camp
she was
down
thick.
stealthily, which worked really well and made me feel like a bit of a beast. We have to search the area for the document, which will tell us where Lem is. We fail to do this, and after a fairly long time, the game just tells us exactly where it is. You know, when this happens, the developers are basically telling you that you really suck. We reach the location where we plan to ambush Lem's prison transfer. Ah yes, the local train station, a truly magical place where all fights get resolved. and where 13-year-olds smoke cigarettes and then get each other pregnant and then smoke cigarettes while they're pregnant. It's a beautiful ecosystem. Lem rolls in with his escort and we proceed to kill everyone because apparently no one in this world has heard of verbal conflict resolution. Lem's alright, I guess. I mean, he said thanks, and simple mannerisms are always appreciated. He then tells us a story about how Maggie was burned alive by law enforcement. They tried to kill her, but she obviously escaped, and damn, this suddenly got very emotional. The poor woman has been through a lot. Don't worry, Maggie, I will get revenge for these heinous crimes by becoming an exceptionally wealthy businessman selling moonshine. I'm not exactly sure how me being rich will help you make peace, but anyway, I drown Stealth-O-Mato while he's AFK, and then we decide to head to Saint Denis to go shopping while we wait for the batch to cook. So the best way to Saint Denis? You might be thinking we should fast travel or perhaps take a train, maybe horseback or hell even running there, but no. The best way to get to Saint Denis is to take a canoe. It might not be the fastest, and you sure do have to smash the A button a lot. In fact, I wouldn't recommend this method, especially when you've got a big, thick boy on the front of your watercraft. I then dare Crosby to fight a crocodile with his hunting knife. For Australians, this is just your average Thursday afternoon. The movie Crocodile Dundee is an eerily accurate portrayal of life down under. He then gets eaten by the crocodile, and again, this is still an accurate portrayal. This happens to all Australians at least a few times a day. Mato moves in as he too believes he can easily kill it. He is then also eaten. I guess Maggie isn't the only little snack in this neck of the woods. We definitely underestimated how long this would take, but as we started this, we are determined to finish despite it not being that enjoyable. This is called the sunk cost fallacy, and despite being aware of this, we keep on paddling.
Accidentally tugged on the cord when I put my hand down.
I'm not sure how, but we definitely are. We reach our first obstacle, which is a low bridge, but then something quite remarkable happens. As we've established, Crosby is a big unit, and his weight makes the canoe sink low enough for them to just get under the bridge, proving that being thicker is definitely better. Sadly me, the scrawny little addict, was not thick enough to get under. Wow, this is the high quality content you guys are subscribed for. Epic bridge content. We finally reach Saint Denis, better men. I get onto the dock.
I wonder how we got around.
To shoot holes in the canoe because I'm just that kind of guy. It's a pretty big decision picking out.
You got the stream copyright. I'll kill you, Pelican.
And a poncho is $202 with a strict no takesies backsies policy. I decide to pull the trigger on the poncho and also get a red beanie. You know your boy also splashed the cash on the you smell emote. You've got to enjoy the little things in life, like seeing your virtual avatar tell your mate that he smells bad. Crosby then comes in and executes Mato for no reason, which I really respect. Looking fresh, we head back to my moonshine business, and sure enough, we're ready to sell some shine. It turns out delivering this stuff is actually incredibly easy and lucrative. I earn an easy $75, and the lads only get $10 each, which they weren't happy about.
Well, everyone loves easy jobs for big money.
Resources, because here at Modest Pelican Moonshine,
I don't know why you wouldn't.
Staff members. I'm kidding, I literally drowned Stealth-O-Mato earlier, and I plan on doing it again at the next available opportunity. With that done, I'm incredibly curious to check out this zombie lead. So this video was captured on Xbox, meaning that 1, JRG knows his way around a vagina, and that 2, it isn't a mod.
Wow.
Basically, he cruises into this decrepit
it's someone else's
cabin,
gameplay.
And sure enough, there's a zombie standing there. It's not at all aggressive or anything, but it's definitely a moving zombie that the developers, I guess, took the time to animate. You can tell JRJ is one of my subscribers because he instinctively shoots a seemingly peaceful creature in the head. So I went to this location like 20 times,
seemingly
different
harmless,
times of the day, in all kinds of
peaceful
weather, and even restarted the game multiple times, and I always saw the exact same zombie, but it was always dead. I don't know if it was a glitch or Easter egg, or if it hopefully means Undead Nightmare 2 is coming. I really do hope it's some sort of hint that zombie DLC is
how
coming.
old is this
Thank you,
video?
JRJ. While riding out, I stumble across another
3 years
player,
old.
and as I'm basically nicer than Mother Teresa,
People have been
I try to
wanting
extend an olive
an
branch.
Undead Nightmare
I say
2
g'day, and he
since
proceeds to shoot me in the face with
this
a
game
bolt-action
was first
rifle.
announced,
Clean Joey
but
550928
at this
chose
point,
to shoot
I
a
don't
man
really
who was
believe
merely
it's gonna
being
happen.
friendly, and so you know I had to get my
Sorry to
revenge.
burst your bubble,
So I
but
hopped on my
whatever.
horse and chased the man down, and yes, I shot him. Now, 1 for 1 isn't fair when he killed me first, right? So yes, I killed Clean Joey again with my shotgun to prove a point. The Stealth-O-Mato has my back, and so he rides in and he too kills Clean Joey. I then utilize Deadeye to kill the dodgy Malacca a 4th and final time to win the encounter. Just kidding, I find him again and kill him a 5th time.
Why doesn't he
cementing the point
parlay?
that he shouldn't have shot me while I was being a friendly lad.
I guess he's not that type of player.
To fight with us, you've got to give the man credit. Mato then kills him a 6th time, and then also a 7th time. I then really start abusing the Deadeye mechanic and slaughter him an 8th time. Crosby then Randy Orton's out of nowhere and gets in on the action, and finally Clean Joey parlays with us. The battle is not over yet though. I approach the big girl and give her the old "you stink" emote, as I have the maturity of a 7-year-old. Also, completely out of left field, I have a TikTok account now. I created one because it really does unironically spread the good word of my channel. I'll be uploading little juicy...
Yeah, that's literally the only reason why I made a TikTok as well.
Your boys on TikTok. Thanks for watching,
Dr. Stephen James YT.
And a massive thanks to those who support the channel on Patreon.
My TikTok is basically just my channel name with the letters YT in them. And I'll be watching those another day, but I won't be streaming them. Sorry. Alright, where was I? Alright. Alright. Oh, wrong button.
House is actually pretty filthy though. I best call a maid to come and clean it up.
I just looked at the frame rate.
Say I like where this is going.
I think this means the game froze. I mean, the video froze for a moment, but I don't know. I've never seen it.
One thing happens. She cleans the windows so extremely thoroughly. Like, damn, shorty, get those fingerprints off my glass, you dirty girl. That's hot. I'm going to give you the biggest tip for taking such pride in your work, you Windex spraying goddess. For real though, look at us calling up maids. I can't believe how far we've come, but we still need more money, as the most important thing in the world is your net worth. Just kidding. Communism is the future. China, please don't ban my videos. Seriously though, today
America, please don't ban my videos. I do not agree with a single word this man says
Stealth-O-Mato, who is aggressively bashing the ground with a hammer.
about communism.
A little bit concerning, but hey, bottling up your frustration until it comes
It is a pretty cool
that you
feeling
regret
to have
later
your
is the correct way
net
to
worth
handle
be
negative
so high.
emotions. We then meet up with Stealth-O-Carbo, who is driving a big-ass redneck truck and wearing a fedora, looking like the kind of Malacca to get friend-zoned by his cousin. While we wait for our 4th man Crosby to come online, we decide to sell some pure-cut Colombian cocaine. Normally, this is pretty easy, but apparently people in the desert don't know how to indicate. You know what would make them better drivers? A little bit of cocaine. Anyway, we deliver the goods and earn a cool $336,000. Wow, who would have guessed selling coke is so profitable? Well, I guess everyone. Crosby logs in, and it's time to prepare for the heist. And of course that means buying plenty of frustration relievers, I mean bullets. I notice Crosby's character is really short for some reason. Sorry mate, but you have to be over 5 foot to buy a gun. Kidding, this is America. They'd sell an AR-15 to a fetus. We rendezvous at Crosby's apartment so that we can go over the
I know he's not an American, so he's just going by what every every other country how every other country views Americans, even if it's not entirely true.
Smoke a bomb because the only thing more dangerous than North Korea's nukes is actually
for a lot of people, guns are way too
Crosby,
expensive of an
is
investment.
setting up the heist. What a beast. So the plan is to rescue Maxim Rashkovsky, the big unit from prison. It's basically the plot of The Shawshank Redemption, except instead of being narrated
Really?
by
I
Morgan
wouldn't know.
Freeman, it's going to be narrated by an Australian pelican, who just yesterday learned that babies 6 months and under can only drink breast milk and not water. Had I not learned this, your boy at some point would have tried to help a baby stay hydrated and accidentally put that little tacker in a coma. I'm going to be a great dad. Anyway, stage 1 of the plan is to steal a getaway plane. We walk out of the apartment all cinematically, and look, I better win an Academy Award for this shot. We head towards the airfield to steal
You know,
the plane,
Modest
and
Pelican's
at this
avatar
moment I realize
low-key
my
kind of looks like
$1.5
Tank
million
Dempsey.
Tesla is actually pretty slow,
I know
as all
it's
my
actually
friends
modeled
overtake me.
after
Why did I go for the
Agent
environmentally
47
friendly
from
option?
Hitman,
Honestly,
but
I'd burn down the entire
he could also
Amazon rainforest
pass
myself
for
if
Tank
it meant
Dempsey.
beating the boys in a meaningless car race. Upon arriving at the airfield, I whip out my well-balanced futuristic laser cannon and do absolute work.
Yeah.
Imagine that your gang boss assigns you to
It's
guard
crazy
some
to
plane in
think
the
that
desert, and
GTA
then
5
Hitman
Online
rocks up
used to
with
be
this
so
big purple
simple and
pupper.
basic.
That'd be a real bra moment for the boys to laugh about at your funeral.
How the
Crosby
times
asks us
change
to clear the runway of debris, and I mean,
after
we don't
nearly
always
10
work well as
years.
a team, but when we do, it's pretty glorious. We successfully steal the plane, and on that note, what do you call a transgender, handicapped, biracial, blind Jew who flies a plane? A pilot. It's 2019. Read a book. So it's time for stage 2 of the plan, which is extremely similar to part 1, except instead of a plane, it's a prison bus. Epic. Cue candid shot of the lads leaving the apartment. Believe it or not,
I love
I've never
those
even
shots.
studied cinematography. Also, Rockstar emailed me saying they've been enjoying the videos, and it was like having a parent say,
Also,
"Good
Thickman
work,
looks
son,
good
we're
in
proud
that
of you,"
t-shirt.
Because Rockstar Games helped raise me. They taught me invaluable life lessons.
Also,
like
it
how to
just
drive
dawned on
into
me
oncoming
that
traffic on the highway, and
this
that
is
if
the
you
first
kill
time
the
that
car
we've
after you're
seen him
done, you don't
outside
have
of
to
his
pay
suit.
them. For real though, I appreciate the email. It was very cool to hear from the studio. Thanks for making such fun games. So we steal the prison bus, and then Stealtho Carbo drives under it, which perfectly
Whee!
turns the Big Mama around. We then hide it
Yep.
in the safest place we can think of, a relatively exposed shed right next to the highway. Time for stage 3, which involves 2 of us sneaking into a police station to steal the prison bus schedule, while the other 2 go off and play Soggy Biscuit or something equally as irrelevant. You know what that means. Time for another epic shot of us all walking out of the apartment. Spielberg, why don't you make a film of me ending your career with this one shot, mate? So first up, we need to get a police car, and what better way to get one than calling 911? A quick warning, do not call emergency services in the real world unless you actually have a crisis or you think it will be a funny epic prank. The cops rock up and I'm just like,
True.
yeah, chief, I'm going to have to commandeer your cruiser. Now we just need to lose the cops, but we are the cops. It's kind of like the movie Let's Be Cops, except instead of a fun-filled hour and a half of cheap laughs, I bet we end up killing literally everyone at the police station. We lose our wanted level, and then almost run over who I can only assume is Buzz Aldrin. Look, we get it. You were the second man on the moon, and no one cares, because coming second is like being a stepchild. You're not actually loved. We arrive at the station, and it's important we play it really cool, so we engage in some light-hearted police banter and joke about how we just shot an immigrant. It seems to work as we coast in undetected. The only thing I'm concerned about that might blow our cover is that we have some pretty serious gun wounds. Like, I'm pretty sure Stealtho Carbo took a shotgun to the back. He probably needs medical attention. Not to worry though, we find the prison bus schedule and remarkably haven't even fired a shot yet. We can hear the struggle the other lads are having as they tell us their situation got pretty out of hand and they're almost dead, so we should probably go and help. But then decide it would be more fun to give ourselves a self-guided tour of the police station. It's a pretty cool building too, and it reminds me of my uncle's house with all these people in cages. We leave the station and have to torch the police cruiser so there's no evidence. I feel like we got the really chill mission, and I still can't believe no one died. This is Grand Theft Auto after all. The people who aren't murdering everyone are probably the psychos in real life. Anyway, GG, stage 3 complete, and now things are starting to get serious. We're back at the apartment, and Malibu Ken over here starts telling us what to do. Has this guy not heard of active listening? Like, he really dominates the conversation. He probably faps to his own voice. So now Stealth-O-Mato and I have to go and kill one of Maxim Rashkovsky's business associates. We also get to pick our own masks, and naturally we opt for the pink-haired anime girls. The cue scene of us all walking out of the apartment for the last time. I swear this shot is just getting better with age. This is the guy we need to kill, and you can tell he's important because he's holding an iPad. So Mato and I together, what could possibly go wrong? With these masks, I actually don't think anything can go wrong. So performing a cooperative stealth assassination requires communication, synergy, and teamwork, and frankly, I don't think we have even one of those things. But this is a moment for
least he's
Mato and I to
honest.
prove that we are esports ready GTA players. We start taking down guards one by one like it was a scripted movie. It's all going really well, but then somehow the guards are alerted and the mansion goes into lockdown as they try to evacuate our target. I think as a leader, it's important never to blame any one particular person. But in this instance, I'd say it was 110% Stealth-O-Mato's fault. We need to chase down the business associate, and so I sublimely leap across the pool, only to fall inches short and proceed to get soaked head to toe.
So
Mato
close.
manages to finish the job solo, which is a great first step to redeeming himself and rebuilding my trust. With all the setups complete, it's time to break into the prison and rescue Maxim. I'll be posing as a prisoner, and Stealth-O-Mato will be posing as a prison guard. He says, and I quote, "I'm going to exploit my power, take you into the toilets, and you'll never be the same again." Jesus, Mato, that's disgusting and barbaric. You're going to be a great prison guard. I lied when I said that was the last dank shot of us leaving the apartment. You get to enjoy it one more time.
I know.
10 out of 10 content. I also try to get a cinematic shot of our commute to the prison, but Mato rolls the car several times across the highway and I really jar my neck. The worst part is, I don't think my health insurance will cover it because we're in the process of committing a national felony. We pile into the bus and get ready to penetrate the prison. Wow, that word sounds a bit intense for this situation, my bad. I mean, we pile into the bus and get ready to have intercourse with the prison.
Oh,
We arrive
brother.
at the gate and it opens, no worries. So far, so good. As we travel further into the compound, I start to get flashbacks from the 2 years I spent in prison. It was pretty rough, and I even had to fight a gang leader bare knuckles to earn the respect of my fellow inmates. And then
Sure you
everyone
did.
clapped and declared me the penitentiary prince, and then they all clapped again for 1 whole hour to show me respect. So now we need to locate
Oh, now I
Maxim,
know
and
for a
he
fact
has
it's
to be
made
around
up.
here somewhere. I feel like
if
Mato
there was
is
ever any
enjoying
doubt.
being my superior a little bit too much. In fact, the similarities in personality traits between him and Hitler are uncanny. We continue through, but then one of the guards blasts Mato in the face with a shotgun, which as you can imagine is not ideal for an undercover operation. Bullets start flying, and unfortunately he is gunned down, so we'll have to adapt and overcome. Now, I'm not exactly sure whose fault that was. Like, the earpiece I'm wearing isn't exactly hidden, but I guess it's best just to take no responsibility again and blame Mato. It's what Jesus would have done. As we engage in a full-blown firefight with the guards, Crosby says he is ready to come and pick us up in the plane. Crosby also asks if we manage
You need
to
the
not
one
have our
that
cover blown,
the type
and
that
we
the
both
Avengers
lie and
use.
say it's all going extremely smoothly. Hey, we might not be great at stealth, but we are great at deceiving our close friends. I literally look like a Swiss cheese with the amount of bullet holes I have in me, but more importantly, we find Maxim, and he is not too happy with us failing the plan. Wow, what a judgmental guy. If I wanted to experience the feeling of shame, I'd have leaked my internet search history, you dick. We locate a conveniently placed SWAT van and make our way to the airfield to meet Crosby. Bullets are still flying everywhere as the SWAT try to gun us down, but fortunately we escape in the nick of time. I even get a cinematic shot of the plane escaping, and I must say it's nice to have a cinematic shot that isn't just the lads and I walking out of the apartment for the 15th time. I go into first person and realise how uncomfortably close I'm sitting to Mato. Look at those knees up in my grill, what an unpleasant flight. So now Maxim is going to keep flying off to flee the country, and we have to jump from the plane. Man, this whole operation is starting to feel extremely overly engineered, but hey, it's all in good, clean fun. We parachute down into the cove and then escape for the second time in Stealtho Carbo's helicopter. We did it,
What would you
guys,
expect?
and
You're
this heist
about
didn't
to
even take
break
us
into a
4
maximum
months like
security
last time.
penitentiary.
Mission passed, and I pocket a cool $180,000, which is actually extremely disappointing. Is this the underground black market bunker? And you know your boy splashed the extra $85,000 for the modified golf carts so I can hoon around inside. Next episode, we'll get it all set up and running. We're making moves. Thanks for watching, you absolute legends, and a massive thank you to those of you who support the channel through Patreon. Until next time, and as always, stay classy. Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here with Grand Theft Auto Online. If you enjoyed this video, please semi-flood the areas where Mr. Beast has been planting trees to create a nice pelican breeding sanctuary, as this would really help spread the good word of my channel. Jokes aside, teamtrees.org is the charity's website where you can plant a tree of your own if you would like to. I myself planted some trees, and so help me God, if they don't stay hydrated, I'll chop them down myself. Now on with the video. Meet Thick Man, a retired assassin who is on a mission to become the most powerful crime lord in Los Santos, whilst also ensuring he stays sufficiently hydrated at all times. These are the boys, and together they form a feared gang known as the Sons of Virgins. These are their stories. Bruh. So I wake up, ready to seize the day.
How long is this video again?
I also sleep in my suit, which is either psychotic
13
or
and a half
I'm not
minutes.
really sure. Anyway, we're poor right now, but we're rich person poor. As in we have plenty of nice apartments and businesses, but only $44,000 in cash. Maybe I should read The Barefoot Investor, but that requires effort and reading, so let's just do what we do best. Unorganized crime. I head over to my environmentally friendly Tesla, but also run straight through the car park garden because that's just how much of a badass I am. Absolutely no regard for public property or small decorative plants. I'm going to meet my boy Stealtho so that we can check out my last irrational purchase of a huge underground military bunker. I find him and immediately bring up my menu as I want to change my audio settings, but before I can, Marto and I are both viciously gunned down by a player called Cash King 247. He spells cash with a K, which suggests he sits down when he pees. Now perhaps a more honourable man would have just forgiven Cash King 247 and moved on with their day. But Marto and I are not honourable men. In fact, we tend to grossly overreact when some dodgy Malacca thinks he can get one up on us. So I pay $12,000 to activate Ghost Organization, which basically means we won't appear on the minimap. So like a blind escort, he won't see us coming. Wow, that was a crass and vulgar metaphor. How will I win a Teen Choice Award now? We proceed to drive to his location, get out of the car, and Marto guns the man down. Cash King, more like Trash King. Haha, what a great family-friendly roast. Maybe I'll win that award after all. You see, the thing about revenge is you haven't done it right until the person you are revenging is curled up crying in the shower, questioning their life decisions. So Marto and I decide to teach this dyslexic King of Cash a lesson he won't soon forget. We proceed to repetitively track him down and kill him in various, and dare I say artistic ways. We don't start the fights, but God knows we finish them. Well, actually, sometimes we start the fights. Okay, quite regularly we start the fights, but at least I don't spell pelican with a K. Eventually, Cash Boy turns on passive mode, which signifies we have broken his spirit and thus completed our primary objective. Now it's time to get to the bunker so we can get on with our life. The psych, Cash called in his friend, Lucky Shot 19819, on a flying motorbike who fires heat-seeking missiles and destroys us both. Man, today has given us an interesting look at the Grand Theft Auto Online food chain. The dyslexics get eaten by the Sons of Virgins, and the Sons of Virgins get eaten by the 12-year-olds on flying motorbikes. It's the circle of life. So we need to quickly escape to the bunker, and now I'm not saying a soccer mum minivan is a bad car. It's got 8 seats, plenty of storage space, an impressive safety rating. It's basically the perfect car for a suburban family, but for fleeing from an angry kid with military-grade weapons, well then it's far from ideal, and a questionable choice of vehicle on my part. At
True.
least he can only
Well
lock
said.
onto us if we're in a vehicle, and so I tactically pull up so that we can try and fight the big girl. And by tactically pull up, I mean I crashed and somehow lodged the minivan between some yellow safety poles, forcing our hand.
Oh, God.
Now everyone loves a good underdog story. A David versus Goliath show match, and in this situation we are very much little David. Against all odds though, we believe in ourselves. And I managed to shoot Lucky Shot out of the sky, and all it took was a little bit of self-belief. And a futuristic and incredibly overpowered alien laser cannon. We've now got a small window to get to the bunker before Lucky Shot gets back on his bike, so we decide to hitchhike with a shotgun. You see, no one is going to pick up two males.
My back is killing me. I really wish the
we would have just stolen the car
backrest
and probably even
part
just
of
killed
this
the driver for no
seat
reason.
didn't
We
break.
pull up to the bunker, and bloody Lucky Shot has beaten us here, the crafty devil. So using my quick thinking, I run him down like he was an elderly person. Wait, you probably shouldn't run down elderly people, but if you do, make sure you do it discreetly. I pull out my shotgun to finish the job, but then Stealth-O-Mato is blown up by Lucky and his goddamn motorbike. And if Lucky is on the bike, then that means, whoopsie-daisy, I proceed to shoot the player, Macabre Gibbon 92, for literally no reason. Wow, so
Oops.
sorry about that, mate. We're a bit on edge, but I guess this is a war, and it wouldn't be authentic if innocent bystanders didn't suffer the most.
War's
But
hell.
by some miracle, we make it into the bunker, which probably took a lot longer than it should have, but at least we're safe for now. I head inside my bunker for the first time ever, looking a little bit worse for wear. Like I'm not joking, I have an almost
see.
fatal shotgun injury, but I do love how the characters just don't care about their bullet wounds. Kids these days would cry their eyes out if they got shot in the back with a shotgun. The privileged entitled little malaccas. I haven't modified this
Or they
bunker
would
yet
just
at
be
all,
dead.
except for these little golf carts. $75,000 well spent. Also, this is what it's like being friends with Stealth-O-Mato in a nutshell. He blocks you from moving forward in life. So my bunker is pretty cool, I guess.
I know what that's
it's
like.
definitely not going to be on the cover of Home Beauty magazine, but I guess if there's a zombie apocalypse, we can come down here and get high or something. Honestly though, I pray every day for a zombie apocalypse to happen in real life. It would be so much fun, and I bet great cardio too. The ultimate VR experience. So I log on to my laptop,
Dude,
and
literally,
fortunately
I
remembered to close
have
Pornhub
purchased
this
a
time.
bunker,
Boy, oh
but
boy,
I
was that
don't
an awkward
use it
family movie night.
because you
But
also
anyway, we have
need
to go and get
a
supplies for the bunker, so
a
the staff can
multi-million-dollar
start making
truck
weapons.
to
I'm
do
pretty
anything.
nervous as Lucky Shot is still in the server, but to my surprise, we collect the supply truck without any issues. In fact, the only thing that ambushes us is that exquisite sunset. We deliver the truck, and it's good to now see my employees building weaponry that we can eventually sell. I'm no safety officer, but shouldn't he be wearing safety glasses? You should get yourself a pair of speed dealers like mine, champ. The girls go crazy for them. I'm not sure what this guy's doing though. I guess he's just practicing his standing cool with a gun pose, but you can't deny he's crushing it. Should I tell him to work harder? Damn, being a manager is hard. Let's just go rob a bank. So my other mate Crosby usually handles all the heists and missions and all of that. Without him, we're a little bit lost. He couldn't play today because he's the youngest in the crew and had to do assignments. What a loser caring about his future. We need to go and speak with Lester,
Hopeless.
but then we come across an old friend. Cash King with a capital K, you shifty seagull. He's idle, so I do what the OG son of a virgin Jesus would have done and shoot him in the head with a Uzi. We go and speak
Imagine
to
the
Lester,
surprise
and
on
he's
his
like,
face when
"Hey,
he
big dog,
realizes
let's talk
that
at your
he's
apartment." Wow,
captain
thanks for
again
making
for the
us
first
drive
time in a
all the way
while.
across town to say that one thing. Have you heard of text messages? We make it back to the apartment, but have accumulated a 3-star wanted level because Stealth-O-Mato kept shooting pedestrians out the window on the drive. What an epic prankster. Unfortunately, we are unable to enter with cops in view, so we try to kill all the nearby cops, and predictably this doesn't work at all. So here we are, trapped outside my apartment with no snacks to regenerate health. Well, except for Thick Man, he's a little snack. Anyway, I do have cigarettes, and despite the dicey situation, I decide to smoke one anyway, as this video is proudly sponsored by Marlboro Reds. Remember, you're never too young to start smoking, so why not have your first cigarette
No, don't
today?
listen to
I
him.
then just walk out with a shotgun, as if I'm going down, I'm at least going to take several brave, hard-working law enforcement officers with me. We respawn and enter the apartment peacefully. Lester tells us about this bank on the outskirts of the city that we should rob, and while explaining, we just keep getting closer and closer to him to the point where it's honestly a bit weird. God, I would love to just punch him in the jaw right now. He's an irritating guy. Anyway, he wants to go and do recon on the bank, but Marto keeps dicking around in his blue sedan, and then he actually kills Lester. Wow, this is really awkward. You've gone and killed one of the main characters in Grand Theft Auto 5. But hopefully this means he'll at least stop calling me every 45 seconds. Lester then gets up though, so hooray I guess. But can you please just get in the car, big fella? Stop messing around. Come on, mate, you're getting all wet. Just get in the car, you goose. We've got a bank to rob. Lester, look what you've gone and done, big girl. You've fallen into a puddle. Who keeps trying to make his kids enroll
He likes
in the
his
Scouts.
scores how he
The
likes
armoured
his
car
girls.
is on top of this multi-story
His
car
women.
park, and we opt for the stealth option, but like always, we blow our cover in about 5 seconds. Actually, this kind of reminds me of the Modern Warfare single-player campaign, except less war crimes and more cheap laughs with the boys. We successfully steal the
I can
armoured
see it.
car, and we now have everything we need to complete the heist. I enjoy a pre-heist whiskey, as that's what successful people do.
The Grand Theft
They're
Auto
basically
franchise has
alcoholics,
become
but it's
very
kosher because they're
military
successful. And next up is
themed
deciding the
since
split of the cash
GTA
for the
4.
heist, and naturally I try
Not
to
that I
take the full
mind.
100% of the money. The game
I really
only lets me
enjoy
take
the
70%
military
maximum, though, so I guess the
vibe
Rockstar
way more
developers
than
are
I enjoy
confirmed
the
communists.
ghetto
I'm actually such a dick to my friends, but that's
ish
just kind of how we are
story
to each other. It's
story
all in
mode.
good spirit. For example, Stealth-O-Mato hit me back on Twitter the other day.
That's why I
when he
never
tweeted
got
out,
into
"The best thing
GTA
about
San
making
Andreas."
videos with Modest Pelican is I don't have to watch them." Wow.
Oh.
Now I've got to figure out a way to shamelessly transition this into plugging my Twitter. So I guess I'll just link mine and Mato's Twitter in the top comment. Anyway, let's rob this bank like we were the government and it was a middle-class citizen. I put a paper bag over my head, just like my girlfriend makes me do before sex, and we roll in. This feels like a really nourishing little bank heist. Like we've completed the Doomsday heist before, so going back and hitting a small business makes me feel like a kid again. I head out the back and use my big boy drill to take one lockbox. I feel like maybe we should take a few more. We've gone to a lot of effort to be here. It's called synergy, but whatever, let's go. Now I'm the kind of guy who dots my I's, crosses my T's, and of course kills all the witnesses. I don't see the point in risking these guys testifying in court when they recognise my impressively prominent Adam's apple, but I obviously missed the memo about no civilian casualties. So round 2, but this time with a far less enthusiastic Marto, as he wasn't too enthralled with my reckless decision making. I drill in, grab the lockbox, and this time
if you don't
practice some
play this
rather
heist
impressive
in the hard
self-control, and don't
difficulty,
even
it's
eliminate
because
a
you don't
civilian,
know just
though I
how
still find
easy
an
this
avenue
heist
to let out
is.
my aggression.
How
The
easy
good
it is
thing
to
we
do
have
in
the
one
armoured
life.
car, as the police have set up several roadblocks. Dan, you have to admire their courage standing on the
One
road
time
like
I
that.
played
I
this
really
mission
hope
with
they
a
have good
friend
health
and there was a
insurance. Just in case
glitch
this
where
heist was in
the
danger of being
helicopter
too
just
realistic, we
wouldn't pick
rendezvous
us
with a
up.
helicopter that has a giant magnet attached to it and are lifted away to safety. The electronics of the car probably just got irreversibly fried, but a small price to pay for a stylish escape. The GG mission complete, and we pocket a cool 115,000, which I mean isn't actually that much, but I now have the ability to start doing more heists, I think. Also, we can sell those weapons that are being made in the bunker soon, and I know it's totally pointless, but I kind of want to buy a mega yacht so I can flex on the sailboats. I hope you're having a good week, and thanks for watching, you absolute legends, and a massive thanks to those who support the channel on Patreon. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.
Halfway there. 2 more.
Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here with GTA Online, and possibly one of the most bizarre updates for the game I've ever seen. If you enjoy this content, please ask Greta Thunberg to stop preaching about climate change and start campaigning for people to subscribe to me, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Meet Thick Man, a retired assassin who is on a mission to become the most powerful crime lord in Los Santos, whilst also ensuring he stays sufficiently hydrated at all times. These are the boys, and together they form a feared gang known as the Sons of Virgins. These are their stories. Bruh. So here I am, sitting in my big-ass apartment on my big-ass lounge all by myself. I don't know how thick man is still single, like I wear a snappy suit, I constantly smile, and I send all the girls I know daily pictures of my penis. What am I doing wrong?
Brother.
Anyway, have you ever wondered what it would be like to be
Yeah,
a
I need
terrier
to
puppy
put
dog?
this phone
Well,
down.
wonder no more, as the developers at Rockstar
something.
have added in an update that answers this age-old question, and will especially please all the furries out there. You know, the people who wear animal costumes while they masturbate. Actually, I wonder if there are any pelican furries out there. Hit me up. Also, my next big goal for the series is to buy a mega yacht, so we'll need $8 million for that. It's genuinely a lot of cash, but it's called buying happiness. So anyway, Stealthomato and I drive over to the location of one
I'll
of
be
these
right back,
coyote
guys. I
planes.
mean, I'm
They're
gonna
scattered all over the map,
keep the
and
video
they eat them
rolling,
well
but
with something quite peculiar
I need to
happening, and
AFK
this
for a
isn't
moment.
mod, this is an
Just
actual
make sure
update
the
for the game. I eat the
camera
plant,
is-
start to trip out, and then proceed to transform into a small little terrier puppy dog. Very cool, but the lime green collar is clashing with my caramel fur coat. What a stitch up. The Stealthomato eats the plant too, and he turns into a cow, and he's one thick mama. Like, look at those teats, what a big healthy girl. He can also moonwalk, which is pretty impressive.
Trying to figure out a way to
tickets to the rare
make sure
moonwalking
it's
cow, but nah, I'll
pointing
probably
at
just
it,
try to
but
sell
I
him
don't
to
think
a
it's gonna
farmer
work.
So he can spend the rest of his life getting milked by a 65-year-old redneck.
Actually,
It'd be a pretty horrible life.
I have an
but the
idea.
easiest $2,000 I'd ever make. In seriousness, I have no idea why they added this to the game, but apparently it's been in the single player for ages, I just never knew about it. So yeah, for some reason Mato went around following the road rules as a cow, like here where he stopped at a red light. People have literally no respect for cows trying to be cars though, as this man fails to indicate and runs my boy down. He doesn't even leave his insurance details. What a terrible citizen, and now I'll probably only get $1,500 for the sale of Mato. Then the unthinkable happens. This man drinks a coffee with cow's milk right in front of Stealthomato. Like, for God's sake, show some respect, you dirty
I just
dog.
need to
Wait, I'm a dog.
move this hat.
That's accidental self-deprecation. But anyway, I do what needs to be done and maul the lactose-insensitive man until he's dead on the sidewalk. We then discover the police won't come after us, so we develop a system where Mato knocks the pedestrians over and I come in and bite them to death. It's kind of like the movie Madagascar where the animals work together, but instead of an emotionally inspiring tale about friendship, we are just, mauling people to death on the sidewalk. Eventually one guy fights back, and I must say, what a fully sick, tough lad. You know someone's a true gangster when they bash farmyard animals? Al Capone, eat your heart out. Apparently, the only way to get into MS-13 these days is if you show them video proof of you curb-stomping chickens. So we all get run over by who I can only assume is my girlfriend, as she's mixed race. She's half Asian, half Australian. If you think that's racist, then you're actually the racist because you assumed the bad driving came from the Asian heritage. You racist. I proceed to maul the man to death, but then I accidentally also attack Mato, which makes for an incredibly sad.
Alright, that works. Be right back.
Rest in peace, you fat motherfucking cow. We decide to go and eat another peyote plant to see what other animals we can transform into, and so I head down to the beach to drown myself. Wow, this has to be a new low point for modest pelican gaming. I'm quite literally drowning puppies now. So there's apparently peyote plants underwater, and you can transform into sea creatures, which could make for some fun family-friendly moments. So we head down to the pier to try and find one. Crosby then comes swooping in, and the magnificent bastard is an eagle as he flies around trying to crap on us. We can't actually see it though, which is so last generation console. I want 4K, 120 frames per second, 3D modelled dynamic bird poo, or what's the point? Look at him, he's kind of cute. Sort of reminds me of a pelican, except not as stunning or brave. So it's time to find ourselves this underwater plant. The last time I went swimming at night, I was naked, there were 3 attractive babes with me, and I was super drunk. Except by babes, I mean I was by myself, and by swimming, I mean I took a bath, and by drunk, well, I was actually drunk. So yeah, basically I just got drunk in the bath by myself. Welcome to the lavish life of a YouTuber. Anyway, I turn into a hammerhead shark, which is pretty cool, I guess. Marto turns into a tiger shark, which is sweet, and Crosby turns into a petite silver salmon. I mean, pan fry him and squeeze some lime juice on top and you've got a tasty dish, but I don't think anyone wants to actually play a salmon simulator. What a stitch up. We reenact some National Geographic scenes of me hunting down Marto. I feel like sharks used to be a pretty feared and appreciated animal right up until that Baby Shark song came out. If AIDS was an audio file, it would be that specific song. I'm not going to lie, we got extremely carried away and kept eating the peyote plants. I don't want to say we were addicted, but if I stopped eating them, I would sweat profusely and ants would crawl under my skin. We even recreated the intro. Meet Pigman, a filthy pig who lives on a gangster's farm and helps dispose of bodies by eating them. These are the boys, and together they make up a feared trio known as the Sons of Old MacDonald. These are their stories. We tested who would win, a small dog or a highly trained and skillful assassin with a battle axe, and to no one's surprise the assassin won. Boy oh boy, a lot of dead puppies this video, it's getting pretty sadistic, so let's even the playing field. We decided to organise a fair fight for once, Crosby versus Stealtho Marto, and the winner would claim the crown as the better player out of the two. Marto will play as a show poodle with a shaved booty, and Crosby will play as a human, flying a Soviet attack helicopter with 4 explosive 6-barrel Gatling guns attached to it. Now given that Crosby clearly has the superior firepower, Stealtho Marto will have to use his brain to outsmart and outwit his opponent. Crosby strikes first, bumping the pooch with the front of his chopper, knocking him over. A huge statement striking first like that, and it definitely swings the momentum in Crosby's favour. Now all the best stories are about an underdog doing what no one thought they could. They're about seeing the little guy achieve the impossible. And for some reason, I just had this feeling that I knew the little poodle was about to do what no poodle had done before. But yeah, I couldn't have been more wrong, as Crosby lights Marto up with all 4 Gatling guns at once, and in the end, an unbelievably convincing win for the gunship. Unfortunately, messing around as animals isn't very profitable, and if I want to fulfill my dream of owning a near-pointless mega yacht, I will need to start making some serious cash. Luckily, not every purchase I've made in my time is pointless, and I do have some businesses. The first up is selling some pure-cut cocaine from my lab. I'm kidding, we heavily cut it down with G Fuel powder and Whiz Fizz sherbets, but no one's ever said anything. We have to drop the product to boats from a seaplane. I actually don't think seaplanes get used for any other purpose than dealing drugs. And look, I'm no professional either, but maybe lighting red flares isn't the smartest move. We are trying to run an underground operation here. With the help of Stealtho Carbo, who logged in, we complete the sale and make a cool $168,000. Baby steps. Carbo says he managed to land his plane upside down, and so I fly over to check it out, and sure enough, the big man has done it. Not sure if that's actually an impressive feat or not, but he still sure did it. Next up is selling weapons. I'm not actually sure who we sell them to, but it's best not to ask too many questions when you're most likely arming terrorists. Marto and Crosby are part of the motorcycle club and are getting a split of the profits from all this, but again, aren't helping at all. They're like the male nipples of this biker gang. Again, Stealtho Carbo shows up, but this time in a fighter jet and offers me some protection from above. Not going to lie, it's pretty great having an escort on top of you, and yeah, it's also great having this jet guarding me. Dealing weapons is a lot more dodgy than dealing drugs. I mean, you give a guy a pound of weed and you end up watching an entire season of South Park together. But you give a few radicals a few thousand AK-47s and suddenly you're wanted by the government. The system is broken. Thanks to Carbo, we managed to fight them off and push through to complete the sale and pocket $67,500, which I know isn't much, but I really didn't have many guns to sell. Bloody Marto and Crosby though, I'm going to go and see what those 2 lazy malackers have been up to, but I'm going to take them a little gift. So basically, while we've been out slaving away trying to put food on the table, these 2 have been trying to reenact a scene from Fast and the Furious or something. Crosby is trying to jump a motorbike into the back of this truck. And like, I just fail to see how this helps terrorism. I mean, helps the Sons of Virgins in any way. Well, as the self-appointed leader, I decide that we don't tolerate a poor work ethic, so I break up their cinematic party with my car bomb. We call it a day, but now I must go and meet a special guest visiting all the way from the Netherlands. Meet Danny on PC, who is a fellow YouTuber and also currently playing on an Xbox console with us, meaning his name Danny on PC is a total scam. He has a leopard print car, a red top hat, socks and slides. Like damn, my boy is out here looking like a birthday party magician, but the only thing disappearing are the kids. I decide to show him the ropes of the Sons of Virgins by doing a few car bomb epic pranks. Yes, I'm aware I'm sort of addicted to the car bomb epic prank, but I just find it highly amusing. We head down to Ammunition to stock up, but on our way we are ambushed by GXTBXDIEDOX. Wow, what a very cool epic game attack. On the plus side, we now have a target. I activate Ghost Organization to make us look like NPCs, removing our player icons from the map, and then we attach explosives to these minis. It's then just a matter of driving all normal, as these are really high-level players, so we have to use the element of surprise. At the last minute, I heroically turn into them, accelerating and finally detonating the car, killing us all. So yeah, will I ever be able to afford a mega yacht? Will Danny on PC become affiliated with the gang? Will Thickman ever lose his virginity? I genuinely have no idea, but I'll try really, really hard. Thanks for watching, you absolute legends, and a massive thanks to those who support the channel through Patreon. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.
Sorry if I took too long. It's because I also decided I wanted to grab a drink.
Modest Pelican here with GTA Online. If you enjoyed this video, please become a well-known K-pop artist and then start making questionable music about pelicans, as this would really help spread the good word of my channel and increase my Korean demographic. Meet Thickman, a retired assassin who is on a mission to become the most powerful crime lord
I've already
in Los
seen
Angeles.
this.
To be trying to get rich, yet a couple of weeks ago we spent an entire episode recreating Nintendogs, so it's time to get back on the hustle and make some cash. We've got to meet the lads, and I just love driving in my environmentally friendly Porsche Taycan, it's so calming. And then I'm immediately obliterated by someone who has a car with heat-seeking missiles. Not to worry though, the boys and I will just take this green Jeep instead, as we have to get to my apartment. Haha, just kidding.
It's a nice color.
Destroyed again by, you guessed
I like the color
heat-seeking
green.
missiles. No big deal, I'll take this cerulean blue Pontiac instead, which definitely isn't as bowler as my Porsche, but it'll get me from A to B. Wow, what a surprise, destroyed again, and by such a skilled player. I love how he presses one button and the missile instantly kills us all. Well played, sir. You are a beast and a scholar. We eventually get to the meeting spot, and my salty sarcasm aside, but it's become clear that if you can't beat them, you need to join them. You know when a kid gets abused by his parents and then goes to school and abuses other students as a coping mechanism? Well, I am that kid, but currently I only have $420,000 and a dream. A dream to own a vehicle with heat-seeking missiles so that I can validate myself by destroying assholes in a non-sexual way. This decision to acquire the very thing I hate may shock some viewers, but what choice do I have? I need to become competitive. The boys couldn't be more ready, so let's go make some cash. First up is headhunting, which is just assassinating targets, and obviously is right up Agent 47's alley. I mean, the man used to be a hitman. I thought about becoming a hitman in real life, but there would be a lot of ethical dilemmas. Like, would you use bleach to clean up the crime scene, even though it's toxic to waterways and aquatic life? Not an easy job. It pays well though, and we earn an easy 44k. We then decide we'll do one of those crazy stunt races you see in videos.
Oh yeah, those are
It's
fun.
An insanely invigorating
I always
gameplay
enjoy doing
experience
them.
going so fast around the track. Right up until we had to activate the incredibly slow-moving submersible mode and go underwater. I swear submarines can suck my feathery bird-like dick. Next up, we tried out the Grand Theft Auto Battle Royale mode, which is just like
I haven't
Fortnite,
tried that
except
one.
you don't want to kill yourself after playing it. So I proceed to parachute down like I was a swan landing on a country lake, not making so much as a ripple in the water. This game mode was a pleasant surprise. I actually had a lot of fun cruising around in armoured cars. But then I realised it's a better tactic to just jump out and shoot the driver in the head with the auto-lock aim, which felt a little bit cheap, but I mean, who cares? I then decided to beat this guy up, not because it would make me money, but because he is wearing a sweater vest. Wearing a sweater vest is like standing on a podium and announcing to the entire world that you're scared of public toilets. I love how the paramedic just comes and takes notes over his unconscious body like, yeah mate, he's unconscious on the sidewalk, alright, he might be bleeding into the brain, what do you think, Gaza? Put a fork in him because he's done. And then they proceed to just leave, which I actually really respect. It's so easy in this day and age to care too much about your work and not take the time to look after yourself. These guys are excellent work-life balance
I don't think that's right.
We do some more headhunting missions because it was double money. Easy $50,000. We then hit the casino, which was a terrible financial decision. Like, who would have guessed gambling isn't a good long-term saving strategy? So yeah, we went a little bit backwards because I kept hitting on 17 like an alpha male. And so to help pick back up the mood, the boys and I decided to all pick up hookers and bang them at the exact same time. Is there anything more socially cool than a group of friends, most of whom are in their early 20s, having synchronized sex with virtual women in a video game? I genuinely don't think so. This proves to be a logistical nightmare, as hookers are like gazelles, they scare easily. So instead, I just pick up a woman of the night for myself, with a plan for the lads to gather around the car and offer me emotional support while I get laid. The car starts shaking, which means you know it's getting steamy, and then Stealtho Robbo tries to kill Crosby, and naturally my love says she's too scared and flees the area. There's always a cockblock excuse, isn't there? Like I have a headache, or I'm tired, or I don't even know who you are, or why you're in my bed. Anyway, let's get back to making cash. We did some gun running, and the drop-off points were on mountaintops, so we had to use a monster truck, which was pretty intense. This guy on a flying motorbike was heading towards us, so Marto sent him a message saying, "Don't kill us, and you can be in the video." The text message surprisingly worked, and so this guy Attack Knight gave us a full-on escort so that we could complete the job. What a legend. I guess being the most famous educational Christian music YouTuber in the entire world has its benefits. Still though, this reinforces the urgency for me to get a flying motorbike of my own. I mean, we can't just negotiate with every potential hostile person with a flying motorbike. It's simply not a plausible long-term solution. So you might be thinking, wow, the lads have put in some hard...
A lot of trigger-happy players in this
but surprisingly,
world.
No. We only have $530,000, which means we've only made $110K.
I'm surprised you didn't lose more health after a wipeout like that.
Blowing up my friends' vehicles for banter, and of course a gambling addiction, it's not easy to save. If we're going to raise serious cash, we need to make a serious move. We're going to raid Humane Labs. We head to Crosby's heist planning room that looks a lot like my heist planning room and begin. Before we get into it though, can we take a moment to appreciate just how
I gotta plug this phone back in.
Avatar is? He tried to get a haircut and I guess bought some hipster glasses to look better, but imagine having her whisper naughty things in your ear. That's a yikes from me. So first up, we've got
I was about to say that.
For the lab so that we can get in. Crosby drives
Come
while
on.
we all use our free time in the car extremely productively. We've got to wait for the meeting to commence, and I'm really glad to see the lads playing it cool and not risking blowing our cover. The meeting starts, and we've got Stealtho Marto looking like it's the first time he's ever worn a suit, and it's for his own court hearing, and Stealtho Robbo still looking disgusting. Albeit he has a thick
I hate this controller. I hate this case sometimes.
But using advanced
They have to
run-and-gun
pull a
strategies,
flat
we are
back to
easily
charge.
able to cope with the threat, and
Put
we
in the
complete
charger.
heist prep mission. $25,000 earned.
I don't even know if it worked.
Next up, we've got to
It
go
should
to a
have,
quarry and steal an
but I don't know.
For an organization that prides itself on securing premises, I think deciding to hold up at the bottom of a quarry might have been a tactically terrible idea. I guess so is wearing a vibrant pink balaclava, but anyway, we steal the trucks and earn another $20,000. After you complete missions, the game spawns you your personal vehicle, and Stealtho Robbo has a bike spawn in because it's the only vehicle he has. I guess he needs this heist money more than any of us for a new car, and hopefully some facial reconstruction surgery and a new pair of tits.
Ouch.
While we
But
wait
not
for Crosby
wrong.
to have dinner, I decide to become a lumber truck driver for a bit. The logs are really low quality for some reason, so if anyone needs some 480p wooden cabins built, you know who to call. Next up, we need to sneak onto an aircraft carrier, which is pretty cool. How sweet would it be if you could buy one of these things in GTA Online? They should definitely make that happen so that there is another large water vessel in the game that I'll probably never be able to afford. Would be sick though. For copyright reasons, I can't play the song, which is a bit of a travesty, but when we stole these jets, the song Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins started playing.
I love playing that song
copyright is so
after.
annoying. I should
Agreed.
be able to steal people's content and use it whenever I like without paying them or giving them credit. Who makes these dumb
Exactly.
laws? I'm going to say
Seriously,
that this is my
what a
new
stupid
favorite
rule.
GTA Online mission. Well done, Activision. Great job. And we earn another 20k. The next mission, we are stealing a helicopter, so I can't reveal my identity, but of course I also want to look fresh. Gucci balaclava, say no more. Yeah, so we shoot everyone and steal a helicopter, blah blah blah. The next mission is way more interesting. Thanks for to sneak this truck that has an EMP in the back.
Oh look,
of it
another
into the
mission that
human
you could
lab
easily
so that
do
we
in
can
hard
detonate the
difficulty.
EMP and take down their electronics when we do the final raid. Now our group of mates aren't the most coordinated lads you'll find. Especially in a game such as Grand Theft Auto, I feel it really brings out our worst qualities. You see, this should have been a relatively straightforward operation, but for numerous reasons we kept, failing. My favourite was when I tried to get an angle on this hill, and Thickman just couldn't find his feet and just kept rolling and rolling, right into the line of sight of a guard, and then yeah, bam. Eventually we had this moment where probably for like the third time ever in the many years I've known these guys, we all got really serious and got the job done. That being said,
Finally,
having to get all sweaty in a GTA mission in order to pass is probably rock bottom. Ah well, 20k is 20k, thanks Nike, great game. Alright, it's time for the final mission, let's get it done and get paid. So Stealtho Marto and I have to parachute into Humane Labs. Not sure why we didn't just attack it when we were here before, but let's punch on. At this point, Stealtho Robbo
because
really
you'll
wants to
die.
stop playing, but we've almost finished the heist,
Either
and
Merryweather,
so we convinced him to kick on a bit longer.
Merryweather will kill
What a
you,
legend, but we really have to finish
or
this
I will
fast.
kill you for
Taking
shitting on
this
my
into
carefully constructed
consideration,
plan.
I really hope I land the parachute properly.
To
but
quote
I kid
Agent
you not,
14.
I somehow managed to land on the wrong side of the fence. So
Wow.
we've got Stealtho Marto crying with laughter at my inaptitude, Crosby
Yeah, you're cool.
calling me an idiot, and Stealtho Robbo saying nothing as he is just that over the current situation. We get into the labs no problem and proceed to finesse the guards with skill
I
and
can
lots
only
of snack
imagine.
eating too. We find the room that has the data we are giving to the CIA, I think. Honestly, I'm not sure. We are just the muscle. Crosby is the brains of this operation. Marto proceeds to aggressively kick the chair, which has to be
You know,
the most
they still never
unnecessary thing I've
finished
seen
Act
in my
3 of the
entire
Doomsday
life.
heist.
We escape the lab using snorkel gear, which is sweet, and then fire flares into the air so that the boys can pick us up on the beach. One of the flares actually gets stuck in the chopper, but fortunately doesn't have any repercussions, as that would have been bad if we'd had to restart the mission, as we have no lives on hard difficulty. So now look, I don't want to
but this
point
one they
fingers at
decide to play
anyone,
on
as
hard
I think it's
difficulty.
best to share blame, but you see, to me it looks like the chopper was quite steady. So I go to climb aboard and proceed to get slashed by the helicopter's blades.
So
As
close.
you can imagine, I was unfairly blamed for this unfortunate incident, and yeah, we had to restart. None of this went down very well with the boys. The silver lining though, we get to see Marto kick a chair
Girly
again,
boys.
so I mean, it wasn't all bad news. We redo the entire mission, but
Less
this
than a
time
minute
I
left
stand
in the
back
video.
when the chopper lands, like I was a safety instructor, and we fly home safely. Well, not that safely. Crosby pulled off some amazing flying maneuvers to keep the chopper in the air. We all really thought we weren't going to make it, but somehow the little genius did it, and I have no idea how. So yeah,
The little
heist
motto that
complete,
could.
with a cool walk away, no look at the explosion cinematic as well. And look, GTA doesn't always get it right, but I think giving me platinum was the right decision. Like I might have to go and get a massage later, my shoulders are hurting from carrying the boys. $437,000 in the
Blow
bank
it
as
out
well,
your
which means
ass.
we finally got over $1 million again. Next episode, we'll see what annoying ass vehicles are on the market and start our journey of becoming part of the problem. But thanks for watching, you absolute legends, and a massive thanks to those who support the channel on Patreon. Until next time, and as always, stay classy.
Alright. I want to watch some presidential Zombros first. Just gotta put this down again. You know the drill by now. I'm looking for one video in particular. I'm looking for the one where they create a zombies map tier list. I've seen that one already, but I want to make a react video on it.
Guys, check this shit out. Some twerp with a big forehead.
Oh, it's non-Treyarch. My bad.
All right.
Here's the correct
All right,
video.
fellas, so let's get to ranking these zombies.
Just
maps.
under half an hour.
So are we ranking every zombies map, including
Flip the
Infinite
camera.
Warfare, Exo-Zombies, and World War II?
Fuck no. Only Treyarch. All those other modes suck.
But you can't get enough on my face. I don't blame
gotta
you.
admit, though, Donald, Zombies in Spaceland is a goated map.
Oh, for
But that's
sure.
not
One
what
of the
you're
best
here to
maps
see,
ever
I'm
made,
sure.
Better than many Treyarch maps. It's just everything else not made by Treyarch is mid.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even get me started on the
At best,
Beyond or
it's
the
mid.
Tortured Path.
You know, I actually like the Tortured Path.
Of fucking course Joe likes the torture.
Hmm.
That map, if you can even call it one, puts me to sleep. Which I guess explains why you like it, Sleepy Joe.
Okay, let's not start arguing just yet. We have lots of maps to get through with Treyarch alone. So let's get started with Nacht.
F tier. Horrible. No perks or pack-a-punch. Are you kidding me?
Aw, that's
Well,
not.
that's not really
That's
fair,
uncalled
Donald.
for.
Knock was the very first Zombies map and laid the way for everything that came after it. Show some respect.
Yeah, seriously, Don. Without NACT, we wouldn't have the great maps we have today. Gotta give it at least C tier.
No way. Noct is so boring. The World at War version has no wonder weapon, and it always takes forever for the zombies to walk their slow asses to the barricades.
That's true.
How is that fun?
Listen, Donald, nobody is saying it's a masterpiece. You just got to appreciate what it did for the franchise. Can we compromise at D tier?
Whatever, let's just move on
Yeah,
to this dog
whatever.
shit map.
Alrighty, next up is Verrucht.
Solid B tier.
Verrucht.
I love the creepy atmosphere and the tight map layout. It's very difficult, but that adds to the fun.
You know, I can
Yeah.
agree with that. There's no pack-a-punch.
Verrucht
It
at
is
its
just
heart
Coca-Colas
is what
and the Roman
zombies
mystery box mechanic.
should
A
be.
big step up from
Scary
shooting Noct.
I don't
and
know,
tough.
man. I think it's too scary, and that's no fun. I'd give it a D.
Bruh, are you serious, Joe?
Bruh.
Grow a pair, we're putting it in B.
Great, now onto the map that never seems to go away.
Hey, I know this map from Vanguard. I love this one.
Oh,
There are
brother.
so many things wrong with what you just said. For starters, Chino Numa is mid as fuck anyways, but the Vanguard
best.
version is even worse.
You're right about the Vanguard version.
I wouldn't know.
being
I've never played
awful, even though
Vanguard.
it probably is the best part of that game, but the original is pretty cool. It really kicked off the storyline and gave us the original crew.
I agree, but who goes back and actually plays Shino Numa still?
Exactly.
It was cool when it came out, but now it's
Even
overshadowed
back
by
then,
everything
people
else
only
that came
played
out.
that map, I feel like, because it was really easy to get to high
I
rounds
don't know,
because
I
of
really
the
liked it on Vanguard.
24
I'd give it an
zombie
S tier.
cap.
Shut the fuck up, Sloppy Joe. You're a simpleton if you think Vanguard is good. Play a real zombies game like Black Ops 3.
Seriously, Joe.
Yeah.
Vanguard
Or
is a
Black
bigger
Ops
travesty
1.
than when
Those are the
George
top 2
destabilized the
best
Middle East with
zombies
oil.
games.
Fuck you, Barack. You
COD
didn't exactly
zombies.
try and make things better over there.
Whatever, let's just put this shit in D tier and move on to a real goated map. Darius, surely we can all agree that this is S tier.
Yeah, I can agree with that. It gave us the Pack-a-Punch, monkey bombs, tons of lore, etc. It really was a huge step forward for zombies.
Joe, I thought you said you haven't played a lot of these old maps when we did the moon Easter egg the other day.
He probably just forgot because he has dementia. Best to not worry about it. That said, Darius is a certified masterpiece to me. It can't go any lower than S tier.
That was an easy decision. Glad we agree. Next up, one of my favorites, Kino.
Yeah, I got to back Obama on this one. Kino is so good, a classic.
Of fucking course, the two sissy Democrats like the most overrated zombie map ever. Kino is for little babies. It's just a worse version of Deriza. People only like it because it was their first zombies map. It doesn't hold up.
Yeah, Kino didn't really innovate too much from Deriza, but I still like it. I'd say it's a B tier map.
Yeah, the only innovation they did, I feel like, was the thunder gun. Even though it wasn't supposed to be on that map.
Donald, you are clearly in the minority here. I think it's an S tier, but just to stop your bitching, how about we settle for B tier?
You guys are fucking crazy. Kino is so boring, but whatever.
Now here's an underrated map.
B tier is fair.
And we as presidents should all agree that it is a really cool map concept.
Well, President Cheeto, any shit talk you want to spew about 5?
I mean, playing as JFK is really cool, but I'd have to say it's D tier because the Wonder Weapon is straight ass. And
That's too low.
Is one of the lamest special rounds ever.
But if you're good enough, you can get a bonfire sale.
I stubbed my little toe on the Oval Office desk once, and I think that hurt more than that gun ever could.
Oh, that was funny.
It's a
Good
flawed
one.
masterpiece, in my opinion.
Next up is Ascension. I fucking hate this map for a couple reasons. The lack of a new wonder weapon and those fucking space monkeys.
The monkeys
Oh, yeah,
drag the map down a lot, but it's still
never
a cool
noticed
map. It's
that.
fun to go for high rounds on.
I mean, to be fair, it did introduce Gersh devices, but I guess that's technically a specialist grenade.
Jesus H fucking Christ. Somebody come put Grandpa to bed. He thinks the map having no color is a positive.
Focus, guys. We have a lot of maps left to cover. Clearly, there are mixed emotions about Ascension. It did give us the first ever Easter egg quest, so I say we settle for B tier.
Whatever you say, Hussein.
Call of the Dead is up next. To be honest, this map never really clicked with me.
Understandable. The wonder weapons are pretty mediocre all around. George Romero can be a pain in the ass, and the icy waters can be really annoying to deal with. But I think there is good to be found. It's another B tier for me.
Are you guys kidding me?
I'd probably put it in A, but
Call of the Dead has so many amazing features.
No, B is fine, I guess.
Lackluster, but they are unique, and you can get the Wunderwaffe from George after doing the Easter egg. And this is the first time we got the amazing music of Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, that's true.
In Call of Duty.
You know, I was leaning more towards B tier as well, but I think Donnie has swayed me. The Easter egg is pretty good, and there's 2 versions depending on if you're playing solo or co-op, which I appreciate.
True.
Plus, I have fond memories of rocking out to Avenged Sevenfold while playing this in the Oval Office.
Sure, but you can't just do it on YouTube because copyright claims.
S tier is just too high. The map does have some glaring issues.
Yeah.
Want to meet in the middle at A tier?
I mean, not really, but since you dumbasses can't appreciate the
Oh,
masterpiece that Call
Trump.
of the Dead is,
So
guess we
blunt.
have to.
All right, Shangri-La's up.
I know these aren't actually the presidents, it's just
Yeah,
AI.
Shang is very challenging, but not in a fun way, but more of a I want to pull my hair out kind of way.
Exactly.
I think we may have a unanimous decision here. The baby gun is fun, though, and the Easter egg is pretty good, so I say we put it in D tier.
Works for me. Moon is up next.
I agree about the baby gun, but I can't really speak for the Easter egg.
Map to play, which is saying something considering some of the maps on there are not that fun.
It actually makes me feel bad for putting it in F tier in my
We just
video.
played Moon for the first time the other day, and we're carried through the Easter egg.
I forgot about the baby
Call
gun.
him out Obama, but I'll explain. When you're not in an area with air and being forced to wear that stupid fucking helmet, you can barely hear shit. You're constantly being forced to stop what you're doing and go to spawn to stop excavators from drilling. The astronaut steals your perks, and it's Jug he takes 99% of the time. And the zombies will float towards you and hit you, or you'll float too far into a horde of zombies.
Yeah.
Need I continue?
Yeah, but it's zombies on the fucking moon. Immediate S tier.
Donald does make some good points, but the map is absolutely iconic. I can't put it any lower than A tier.
A tier is way too fucking high for Moon. This map is overrated as fuck. The only positive is the Easter egg, which is cool when the
It's
stars
true.
actually
Honestly,
align
it would be
and
C
everything
tier
you
for
need
me
to
if
do it.
not for the
Waiting
Easter
for
egg.
Excavator Pi to breach Tunnel 6 wastes more
It
time
has
than
its really
Steve
good
Joe's
thing and
inauguration that
good
nobody
qualities
watched.
as well as it's
Will
really
you shut
bad.
up, man? At least I didn't lie about how many people showed up to mine.
Fuck you,
Moon
Stevie
is
Joe. All I'm
the
saying is
Easter
this
egg
map
is
cannot go
the
any higher than C
golden
tier,
egg
and that's me being generous.
in the map
Whatever, let's just move on to the next
that
map.
brings it
Oh
past
God, transit. Talk about
C.
something that actually does turn me into Sleepy Joe.
I know you're not shit talking one of the all-time classics, Joe.
What the fuck
I mean, it is a classic, but it's not
Yeah,
great.
seriously, Donald, this should have been a quick one to get through. Are you saying you actually like transit?
Damn right I am. This map took big risks when it released, and the businessman in me loves taking risks. I mean, you can ride a bus like Rosa fucking Parks on this map.
What the fuck, bro?
And before you call me racist, I'll have you know I actually met Rosa Parks. Terrific woman. She would have loved transit.
Interesting.
Common Trump L.
The only one taking an L today is you losers who can't recognize...
Sometimes I forget just how
General
old
Transit
Trump
is
actually
huge.
is.
Bigger means better. And don't get me started on the wonder weapon. It actually requires skill to use. It's not overpowered for the sake of being overpowered. And there are 2 Easter eggs, depending on if you want to follow Maxis or Richtofen. Even your shitty little knock that you all love so much is in transit.
I can't believe we're listening to this malarkey.
Knock off
Just drop it in
knocked,
F-tier Barry and
but
let's move
whatever.
on.
Okay, Nuketown Zombies is up next.
Nuketown is pretty boring, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
like
used to
waiting
people
for
shitting on
Jumper Rounds for
transit.
Jug to hopefully fall from the sky.
It
Plus
doesn't
no
really
wonder
faze
weapon.
me.
Drop this shit in D tier where it belongs.
Will do. Next up is Die
Surprised you
Rise.
didn't say F.
I'm interested to hear your guys' thoughts on this one.
Hashtag remaster Die Rise.
George, you only like this map because there are lots of buildings that are collapsing on it.
Oh, no, he
Fuck
didn't.
you, Joe. I happen to enjoy the layout of the map and some of the unique mechanics. The verticality of Die Rise is something we never really saw again.
That's true.
Fire is one of the strongest wonder weapons.
I guess the
even without
verticality was
The
interesting.
trample steam is a fun
It just
mode of
sucks
travel
that
across the
you had to rely on an inconsistent
something, George?
mechanic.
For the Easter egg, you have to play with little mahjong tiles like an old white woman. And this map gave us possibly the worst perk ever, Who's Who.
I mean, the Who's Who jingle does slap, though.
Oh, and
That's true. It's my second favorite perk behind Deadshot. It's my second favorite perk jingle behind Deadshot Daiquiri.
Surely we can all agree that Mob of the Dead is an easy S tier?
Yep.
Yep.
Of course, everything about it is terrific. The best, believe me.
I don't know, guys. I think...
Shut up, Joe. You know this map takes place in the continent of Africa, Barack. Does it remind you of home?
Fuck you, Don, you racist prick. You know damn well I was born in Hawaii.
Prove it. Let's see your birth certificate.
How about we see your birth certificate to prove you're not the love child of Hitler and a dried up old tangerine?
Calm down, Creepy Joe. It was just a joke.
Moving on, what are we feeling about Buried?
The witty remarks from these AIs is on point.
I personally think the witches are dummy thick.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Makes me
about
wonder
Witches
if there's
Rock.
a
I think the map is
channel
way
that I
too
can
easy, too.
follow, or if it's
like
just a
Baby's first Zombies map.
bunch of
The
channels.
Paralyzer is pretty dope, though.
Easy. Try getting to a high round on this map. It's not easy. You have to
How long
do
is
buildables, which is annoying
the
as fuck.
presidential? How long have the presidential
This map is
zombies
solid
been a
B tier for me,
thing?
though.
I was leaning more towards C
Can't
tier.
believe it took me this long to find out about
I
them.
can't stand this map, especially Leroy and his big dumb ass that you have to coax with candy, similar to Joe and his white van.
Fuck you, dumb. And his name is Arthur, not Leroy.
All right, I say we meet in the middle at C tier. We can't argue about Buried all night. We still have lots of maps to get through.
Fine by me. Next up is Origins.
Oh, that's too low.
Truly one of the all-time classics.
Yeah, I really love the
I'd
ending
put it in
cutscene, too.
A.
Samantha looks cute as hell in those little pajamas.
So Shadows of Evil then.
Personally, I don't like the direction Black Ops 3 took the storyline. It used to be cool when it was about secret Nazi experiments and shit like that.
Oh, Biden.
But the Lovecraftian stuff in different dimensions
He's
just
such a
made
creepy
an already
bastard.
complicated story that much more hard to follow.
I mean, I get that, but
I got my heart pounding a bit.
Sure, there was a lot hidden below the surface, but Zombies was always like that.
I'm dead.
Just watch a Mr. Raffle Waffles video and it all makes sense.
Yeah, Blundell was cooking when he made Black Ops 3, and Shadows of Evil is a perfect example. The aesthetic of the 1920s was perfect, especially the soundtrack.
Yeah, it's true.
The
Zombies
beat
was
mode
always
mechanic was a cool
incomprehensible.
spin on Afterlife mode from Mob of the Dead, which this map shares a lot of similarities with.
I suppose that's fair. I mean, Black Ops 3 is the best game in terms of gameplay, so the maps are fun to play regardless.
The Apothecon Servant is a fun wonder weapon, and the Margwa, Parasites, and Meatballs are unique enemies to spice up the gameplay of normal zombies.
Is it just me,
Also,
or does
yeah, fucking
Biden
cool
always
with
sound
one
like
character.
he's writing off a
So can we
script in
agree on
these
S tier for
videos?
Shadows?
Reading
Yeah, I can
off a
accept
script.
Next up is DE.
Ah, Der Eisendrache, one of the greatest maps ever
Pracky.
made.
For sure, it's in a medieval castle, and as we all know, I'm a sucker for medieval castles.
I don't know, Jack. I didn't like the wonder weapon that much. Seemed kind of weak.
Joe, that's because your slow ass never built anything other than the wolf bow. Because you're a noob. Maybe pull
Burn.
up Mr. Raffle Waffles guide and build the goated bow next time.
Come on, man.
This map had an amazing Easter egg, bringing Dempsey home. That ending cutscene still gets to me. And the first ever boss fight in Zombies was on this map.
Understandable.
It deserves S tier.
Actually, the first boss fight in Zombies was against Oz and Exo Zombies Descent. Just saying.
I know you didn't just actually George about exo zombies. We pretend that shit doesn't exist, Barack.
Well, I know your side likes to spread misinformation, Don. Just had to put that out there. Let's just put Der Eisendrache in S tier.
Fucking Zetsubo, this map sucks.
While I agree it is a step down in quality from DE and Shadows, it isn't that bad.
Isn't that bad? The map is ugly as shit. The Easter egg is tedious and not fun. The boss fight is barely a boss
That's
fight
true.
at all. The process of
The entire map is
54
tedious,
not fun in the
honestly.
slightest. And that Shrek motherfucker zombie is one of the worst
The
special
Thrasher.
zombies in Treyarch history.
Yeah, definitely one of the worst.
Donald, I think it's a C tier myself.
F tier. Nobody likes this map.
Well, I think you're just shitting on it because some zombies YouTubers told you it wasn't fun and you listened to them, but the spiders scare me, so D tier.
Jesus, Joe, you're such a pussy, but all right, D it is then.
Next is Gorod Krovi. I hate this map. Dragons don't belong in COD Zombies.
I mean, it is kind of ridiculous, but the map itself...
Yeah,
is
no one
fun.
really
There's two
complains,
boss
but
fights. Ultimate
what
Nikolai
is the
really
deal with the
hilarious on this map,
dragons?
too.
The big negatives for me are the Easter egg being really annoying. Some of those challenges are just not fun or downright frustrating.
Yeah.
And the wonder weapon is not that good on high rounds.
Yeah, the Mark III is kind of mid, no cap. Don't get me started on those annoying ass Valkyries.
Yeah, it's cool.
Annoying as fuck.
The
And
regular Mark
dragon
III is cool,
constantly
but
breathing fire
it's
down on
not
your
that
training
powerful.
spot. So fucking dumb.
Better not let JC Backfire hear you shit-talking Gorod, Donald. He'll come after you.
Let that little weasel come after me. I don't fucking care. Garage is overrated. It's not the worst map by any means, but I never go back and play it.
I still think it's a solid A tier. It's flawed, but still a great map.
I mean, Donald, you should love it. It takes place in Russia after all.
Oh, shut up with the Russia hoax, Joe.
Moving on, Revelations. Personally, I think it's fun. B tier at best.
Yeah, I like that there are two really overpowered wonder weapons on it. It makes for a fun and easy high round experience.
Yeah.
Only way your noob ass is ever making it to round 100.
We do got to talk about that Easter egg, though. I mean, it took like a week to solve because of how nonsensical the steps were.
Yeah, who the fuck thought that going around
That's
shooting
fair,
random
but
rocks
honestly,
was a good
regardless
idea
of
for
how
an Easter egg?
bad the
In the boss fight,
how
it's just the Shadows of Evil fight
repetitive and
recycled.
tedious the Easter
I
egg
think gameplay
is,
more important than
and
the
how
Easter egg,
recycled
and it was
everything
really
is,
cool seeing a
gameplay
bunch of
should
old maps return
always
in one map.
always
Plus, there was a lot
come
of
first
cool
and
story
foremost.
details and plot threads tied up via radios
And
ciphers
the map
around
just
the map.
so flows
Oh,
so
sleepy
perfectly in that
before the
regard
snake
that
is
you
fooled.
can't really put
Revelations
it
was
lower
literally
than
a
C.
copy-paste of other maps. There was nothing new gameplay.
I think even C is
no new shield, new wonder weapon,
underranking it.
specialist weapon, etc. It was a ripoff.
Personally, it's a C tier for me.
Nuh-uh, A tier.
You both are so wrong. It's an F tier.
Guess I'll settle this like how I handled Al Qaeda. Put it in C tier, Obama, and call it a day.
George, if you ever try and
jeez.
overrule me again, I'll have to throw my shoe at you.
Well, the last time that happened, I dodged that shit with speed the likes of which you could never fathom. Your lard ass couldn't hit a stationary target.
Come to Mar-a-Lago, I'll square up, George. You neocon pussy.
Gentlemen, we got to get through BO4 still. Just relax.
Yeah, come
Oh, don't
on.
remind me. Black Ops 4 is such a letdown compared to the masterpiece that is Black Ops 3.
I
True.
actually liked it, especially Blood of the Dead.
Well, Blood of the Dead had a cool ending cutscene. That's where the positive stopped for me. It suffers the same problems all Black Ops
That was a
4
sad
maps do.
cutscene.
The perk system
The intro
is ass.
cutscene was
Starting with
badass, though.
specialist weapons was a big step down from the map-specific ones of Black Ops 3. It made it way too easy as well.
I actually love the perk system. It encourages trying new loadouts instead of the same perks every time.
Well, Joe, that doesn't really make sense because everyone ran the same 4 perks usually anyways. Dying Wish was a crutch perk. Winter's Wail was really overpowered. There was still little variety. What map you were playing would determine what perks you brought. I mean, a lot of the perks were lame anyways, like Blazeface.
Facts.
Who uses that shit?
I don't even remember what Blazeface
Well,
does,
still, Blood
but
of the Dead
everyone
had a lot
says
of
it's
good
the worst
storytelling
perk
in it,
in
and the new areas were
BO4.
really interesting to play on, like the new spawn area and the catwalk to get to the prison. And my boy, the Blundergat, was back with a new variant.
Dude, in Call of Duty Zombies, catwalks are a death trap.
They nerfed the Blundergat and Acid Gat hard.
Trust
from
me.
Mob of the Dead. Not to mention the Hell's Retriever.
People down so much on catwalks, whether it be the catwalk on,
and even retconned a lot of the great lore.
whether it be the catwalk on 5, or one of the mini catwalks in Verrucht.
I gotta agree as a certified Mob of the Dead enjoyer to see how they fucked up the remake everyone wanted the most.
Even the catwalk in Der Riese is a death trap, even though people love to camp there.
Still, to make sure Joe's opinion is taken into account, I'll drop it.
Because, I mean, people do die on that catwalk.
Moving on, we have Classified. I think it lost a lot of the charm that 5 had, but I also really enjoy how Pack-a-Punch is at Groom Lake. And while not as good as playing as
I don't like that.
the Optimus crew finally returning for the first
That's
time
one of the
since
changes I really don't like
Plus,
about
they buffed the Winter's Howl B tier.
Solid point,
that's one of
but I would have
that's
to
one of the
say
few
C
things
tier,
I
considering the Easter egg was
really
picked
don't like
around
about
100 and
Classified.
50. I remember trying that when this game first came out and my shit blue screened at round 149. Never again.
I gotta agree with
149?
The areas of the map were also kind of pointless. It is nice how they added a shield, though.
He got higher than everyone. For everyone else, it blue screened at round 20.
Here it is then. Next up is one of my
And
favorites,
there's,
Voyage of
I mean,
Despair.
if you didn't have like 12 and a half hours to play flawlessly, and Trump was running for office, and Trump was in office when the game first came out, so there's no way in hell he had that kind of time.
Well, the boss fight was one of Treyarch's best.
Again, I know these aren't really the actual presidents, it's just AI, but again, just
Planet Step speaks for itself.
trying to keep
That
it
shit is nearly
realistic here, I
impossible to do
thought.
Solo, and even with friends, it is utterly confusing.
Yeah, Joe, you're alone on this. This shit has to go in F tier.
Fuck you guys. You all can't recognize a good map.
What was I
when you
saying
see it. I'll
before?
defend the chaos maps till I die.
Oh, right, I fucking hate the new Pack-a-Punch location in Classified.
Why are you always making things
Straight to the
personal,
point.
Trump? I'm tired of it. Can't wait.
They
till
should have
your
kept
ass
it in
goes to
the
prison.
office.
Then nobody will be there to carry you through every Easter egg, dumbass. You better pardon me if shit goes down or else you're fucked.
Guys, let's just move on, please. Next up is 9.
Well, everyone knows I hate chaos, but this one is all right, I guess. Not as hyped up as people say it is. I mean, the layout is just a circle at the end of the day, but I do enjoy the aesthetic of the map. The gladiators and tigers are pretty interesting enemies.
Let's talk about the Easter egg. I think it's pretty decent, although some of the steps are kind of out there, like collecting dung.
Yeah, not sure what that's about. But at the end, you get to fight not one, but two
Dong.
motherfucking zombie
Such a
elephants.
funny
I respect
word.
9 as a map, probably the
Dong.
best chaos map to just jump in and play. I can settle for A tier.
That's what I'm talking about, Donald. Seems we can
Fair
agree
enough.
on something.
And not to mention Donald, it features another banging Avenged Sevenfold track.
I forgot about that.
That didn't take long, and we all
Mad Hatter is a great
Oh, I'm
song.
sure Joe is about to tell us how much he loves Dead of the Night. What a dumb map. Whoever would have thought we'd be killing Count fucking Dracula and the Wolfman and zombies? So sad.
True.
Just thinking
Actually.
about it makes me want to go on a tweet storm.
Well, Donald, you might be surprised
I mean,
to know I don't like
when-
this map. I could
When
never
the
figure it
latest
out.
COD Zombies
There's like
game
100
was
fucking part spawns on this
Black
map,
Ops
and I
1,
don't feel like opening a Mr. Daylight JD
no
video every
one
time I
would have
wanna play
thought.
zombies. Not to mention opening Pack-a-Punch is tedious and monotonous.
I do like the dark and gloomy atmosphere. The silver bullets are a unique mechanic.
Me too. The atmosphere is pretty
Folly a
great.
strong as hell wonder weapon. with a fun upgrade.
That's about the only thing I like
By
about
fun
it, though.
upgrade quest, you mean fucking stupid. I mean, this one requires you to pick up vampire shit. What's the obsession with fecal matter in this
Ew.
game?
I
Fair
never
enough.
really noticed that before, but Don has a point. Still, I think it belongs in C tier. What are you fellas thinking?
I think it's an A tier.
I think I
My
put it
favorite
in
chaos
C
map.
tier in my tier
I gotta
list,
side with
too.
Donald on this one. This map is miserable. D tier is the absolute highest I can go, but I'd be happier with F.
Thank you, Sleepy Joe, and this is why we're friends. Maybe I'll drop the Sleepy from your name during the campaign season.
Fine, we'll meet in the middle at C tier since you all want to be haters.
Next is Ancient Evil. Probably the peak of the Chaos story, and ironically the end as well.
Mm.
Yeah, I can't believe just when things were really getting interesting, they ended it. At least we got that kiss between Medusa and Scarlet during the cutscene.
That shit was pretty hot, not gonna lie.
This map was goofy as fuck, like all of Chaos, but I do
And
like
those
the
two are
Wonder
married,
Weapons. My
too.
favorite is probably the Hand of Charon. The shield was pretty dope.
Barack
and the Easter
and
egg
Joe.
is actually really fucking fun.
The hit your mark step is one of the most fun steps in Zombies history.
Yeah,
Mm.
totally. Can we settle on A tier for Ancient Evil?
Fine by me.
Sure thing, Joe.
Okay, next up is Alpha Omega.
Oh, I love this map too.
All right,
Mm.
motherfucker, you're back to being Sleepy Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, how can you like this?
The return of the Galvanuckles was the only thing I liked about Alpha Omega.
And the entire bunker is just ripped
Everything else
back
was just
out.
meh.
The Easter egg is not challenging. And while seeing the Avogadro return with more lore was cool, it wasn't really a boss fight.
Oh, I thought his name was Avocado this whole time.
Oh,
You
brother.
thought the Electric Man was named after a fruit?
Drink and... Sorry.
So what do you like about Alpha Omega?
As I was saying, I gotta... Oh, he fell asleep. I gotta take a drink.
Joe, wake the
Off
fuck
my,
up.
Huh? Oh, sorry, what I missed?
Tea.
We just dropped Alpha Omega in F tier. That's what you missed. On to Tagged or Totem.
This map was pretty mid. Call of the Dead
Snooze, you
being
lose.
remade was pretty cool, and I do like some of the additions, but again, it's BO4, so it's going to be a little lower than it could be.
The addition of the Golden Pack
Very
Punch
true.
machine definitely made this map
Yeah,
stand out
honestly,
compared to
Dr.
the rest of
Toten
BO4.
is my favorite
Playing as Victors
BO4
again was
map.
nice too.
Who wants to play as Victies during the final Ether map? And instead of a real cutscene,
I've honestly been waiting
Microsoft
for
PowerPoint
the
presentation. We should have
the
got
Victus
Great
to
War
return,
map, not this
honestly.
sad
I always
excuse
wanted to
ending.
know what happened to them after Buried.
It did. Before Treyarch fucked up BO4 so badly. Factions never came out. Zombies Chronicles 2 never came out. No wonder Jason Blundell got
To be
fired.
fair, I think
Let's get to
Activision
talking
deserves
about
most of the
tag.
blame.
I, for one, hate how they killed off Primus and Ultimus. It felt so out of character for Nikolai to do his friends like that. Even if it had to happen, it was anticlimactic.
I say since our opinions are all over, we stick it firmly in the middle at C tier.
Oh boy, on to Cold War Zombies, my favorite.
More like Cold Snore Zombies.
I don't like the Warzone influence. Every map
Cold
in this game
Snore.
feels the same. There's no variety at all.
Good
aside
one.
From the map's wonder weapon
Good play on words.
and the Easter egg,
Trump.
which also take a huge step back in quality. In terms of gameplay, every map feels exactly the same.
Yeah, no wonder Joe likes it. It holds his hand through every step of the Easter egg, and with no quick
True.
limited armor system,
It's the first time
surviving
COD
the high
Zombies
rounds becomes
maps
a test of patience instead of a test of skill.
And don't get
offer
me started on
interest
the
point
story.
markers.
The intel system was so fucking stupid, and with so
And
many
mini
pieces of it,
maps.
The only way to follow what was going on was to watch a YouTube video explaining it all. Rick Tofen and Samantha were the only interesting characters. Bringing campaign characters into zombies was stupid as hell.
What about Peck? He was cool. Same with Weaver and Raptor 1.
Raptor
Yeah, I
1,
like Weaver.
the guy who
I'm glad he
the map,
made a
that's
return
not
in the
character,
game,
he's
even
a
if it was
gameplay
just in
element.
zombies.
Peck was okay, but the scene in Firebase 3 where he dances is kind of cringe.
Not to mention, we never got the Transit remake we deserve. I mean, think about it. Nobody's going to be playing Firebase Z 5 years from now. I say we
Oh,
lump all of them
true.
into F tier.
Now hold your horses.
I'm
Chico,
guessing.
Man. Cold
I
War
mean,
is still fun and brought a lot of
hasn't
new
been
players to
5
the game,
years
even if
yet.
It did lose a lot of the personality
Guess
that
we'll
Zombies
see.
had before. I say we give Cold War credit for that.
Okay, but Firebase Z and Forsaken definitely belong in F tier. Worst Treyarch maps along with
Really?
Transit.
Don't you dare compare those maps to my beloved Transit. I ought to build
I mean, I realize D tier is
your
looking
house
pretty
to make
full,
such a
but
comment.
Okay, well,
really
those
going
maps are
down
definitely
hard
done
on
with the facts,
Firebase
but
Z.
Machine and Mauer der Toten are genuinely
And
good
Forsaken too, if I'm
times.
being
Let's put them
honest.
in B tier at least.
Okay, we can do that.
This shit is more rigged than the 2020 election. Those maps
Yeah.
are horrible too.
Mauer der Toten, my most favorite Cold War zombies map.
Even though we know you can't accept when you don't get your way.
Oh, snap.
Dog shit. Not real zombies, just multiplayer maps with zombies thrown in.
I gotta agree, Outbreak really isn't what we expect out of zombies. Drop it in D tier.
It's an open world
I
game.
enjoy it, but it's not for
like an
everyone.
open.
Okay,
if
well, that
it's
settles
like if Call of Duty Zombies was an open world game, which people have been asking for, and that statement does make me question my desire to dedicate a stream to Outbreak.
Our opinions are definitely all over the place, but
I mean,
make a tier list
I'm still gonna do
with
it.
everyone's input.
How about we get an Easter egg going?
Ooh, fuck yes, transit.
Damn it, Don, you and your transit.
I realize we can see all the other green run maps in F tier.
Former President Obama here saying thank you for all the positive responses on my moon video. We hit over 100K on that and over 2,000 subs. Thank you. As you can see, this video is pretty...
Yeah, that's just the outro.
Thank you, and
Need
as
to see
always, have
that.
a blessed day.
Let's take a look at the suggestions. Yasko's video, I would, but it's too long. All right. Let's actually take a look at my list of content. It's one of my MJ Mahoney fan videos. I mean, I'd play it, but I don't want this stream to get a copyright if it can be avoided. Yeah. By the way, subscribe to my channel, and when you get the chance, you should check out some of these videos. There's by the way, thank you to all you who watch my videos for getting one of these fan videos to 100K. I mean, 1,000 views. I mean, it's copyright, so I can't play it. I mean, Russia, because I included Photograph by Carlos Santana in one of them, it's blocked in Russia. Sorry, Russia. But yeah, so yeah, check it out. Let's check out my tier list. Let's go over a little summary.
Dr. Stephen James here to bring you another video.
Yeah, this one, the reason why this one's over an hour long is...
really much that I remember. It's really just a desert, basically.
I'm ranking Exodus right now.
The objectives.
The final extinction map from Call of Duty Ghosts. Spoiler alert, I'm gonna put it in D tier. Oh, yeah, not before I change the F tier to from I don't like it to painful. Yeah, compiling the tier list by smartphone is not as easy as I thought it would be.
Sorry, I mean, it's just bland, you know? Not really
Yeah.
anything special.
D tier.
And Kino der Toten.
Boring as fuck.
Well, it's serviceable, you know, it caters to the...
Where do I put it?
Because of how good
Oh, I put it in C tier.
gameplay should always come first and foremost.
Talking about Revelations now.
I'm gonna... Let's see, come on. Alright. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Kino is good. For now. I might change it later. Also behind good is Revelations in B. Oh, well, looks like I'll be ranking Die Rise. Painful. Sorry, Johnny, but you know what? I don't care. I agree with the majority of the community that Die Rise is shit. Almost as shit as Transit. Alright, Origins. I'm gonna...
Putting it in S tier. Oh, here's where I rate The Darkest Shore.
If you don't believe me, just watch this clip from when I streamed it.
Oh! Oh! Shit! Oh, I forgot how much health those things take from you. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm scared because I'm gonna die. Oh, this is so disorienting. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Man,
hell
people
no.
complain about the
Alright,
fog
whatever.
in Call of the Dead. Get a load of this shit.
Oh my god, that scared me. You know what would be nice if I could see? Could you make... Oh, no. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna die and I don't even care. I can't see shit. Did it just... Yeah, there's the box. I've been here before. Oh, I'm tired of this map.
So, yeah, I'm putting that right where it belongs. The Descent. Unpopular opinion, Descent is my favorite Exo Zombies map, although that's not really saying much. Now where do I put it? Descent. I'd say serviceable, but I already said it's my favorite Exo Zombies map. And if that were the case, then I'd have to rank all the other maps lower, and I don't think that's very fair.
That sounds like blasphemy to a lot of people. Did I put Descent in C? Yep.
Frozen Dawn.
Haven't played it.
Haven't played it. Have you ever noticed that outside of Treyarch, Infinity Ward always ends their zombie storylines on a cliffhanger, and they never finish them?
That's true. I mean, I don't really know how in IW Zombies ends, but as far as I know, that seems to be true. Haven't played it.
Beyond. Howard Toten, in my opinion, the best Cold War Zombies map, hands down. But where...
Oh, more gameplay. Oh, this is the one where I show how I pack-a-punch my gun for the first time without a tutorial and call on Cold War. So.
Firebase Z. Well, Tortured Path I haven't played. Mayday. Ooh, definitely the best Extinction map in my opinion.
Yeah, get 50 Shades of Leviathan from that one. Leviathan, where are you now? My secret friend from the underground. Bring your waves and the thunder. Make me believe forevermore.
Boring Call of Duty Exo Zombies map, but it is not the worst Exo Zombies map. Let's see if I can find it. Where are you? Where is it? Ah, infection. There it is. Put that right there in the back end of the painful category. I liked it at first, but after getting to my highest round on it, I realized that it really is painful. But not as painful as the Awakening. Alright, we're almost through it. Alright, I've had enough of these Infinity Ward maps. Let's go to a GOAT, which is Shadows of Evil.
Yeah, I'm not waiting for me to finally put it in S tier.
Lackluster. I mean, it did reintroduce the Galvin Knuckles, which I...
Oh. Talking about Alpha Omega there.
Right in between Origins and DE as my third favorite map. Alpha Omega. It's pretty lackluster. I mean, it did reintroduce the Galvin Knuckles, which I enjoyed the most about that map, but apart from the return of the AN-94, which isn't even the first map that introduced it, which I found out was actually classified.
Yeah, well, from when I pulled it out of the box last time I streamed that map.
Well, I don't think...
Yeah, let's fast forward to the end. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna fast forward to the end. Just gonna go midway through.
Just making sure we're still rolling. This clip is proving much longer than I anticipated.
Yeah, it was too poor to afford more storage space. Yeah, I was using my iPhone 6S to record because my rinky-dink camcorder was having technical issues, and so just, yeah, thing is, it only has a storage capacity of 32 gigabytes, so it's always concerning trying to use that phone to film.
List is good or not? Let me know in the comments below, and whether or not you like the video, because I mean, boy, as soon as we threw non-Treyarch maps into existence, not to mention
True.
Not to mention the
Time is it?
sections of some of the Treyarch maps.
106.
This tier list got more exhausting to make, so you know, before you go, be sure to hit the like button, and please be sure to subscribe, because I noticed that out of all you who watch my videos, only 5.8% of you
It's actually less than that now.
So go ahead and do it. Hit the subscribe button.
By
and I will see you very
0.4%.
soon for the next one. As always, Dr. Stephen James.
So like I said,
Later, guys.
be sure to hit the thumbs up button.
Here to bring you another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to my For You TikToks.
Yeah, this one is copyright, so I'm not going to watch that on this stream. But it is a good one, so you should check it out when you get the chance. And this is when me sharing gameplay from Evil Dead the game, which I downloaded for free on thanks to PlayStation Plus last month. Yeah, I'll give you a rough idea of what my content looks like on this channel. As you can see, it's mostly gaming and react video, a handful of day in the life vlogs and chill streams. Oh, and concert streams. So, yeah. Exploring old abandoned park gets really creepy. Let's check that out.
Just got a notification from PayPal.
Oh yeah, this is actually a part 2 to a video I did previously where I pull a Brennan Taylor and rate my experience with the
Probably getting this
place.
side though.
The place I'm eating at. I thought I'd explore it a bit too, because I've always wanted to do my first exploration video, and, well, I was already there, so I figured I might as well.
No picnic lunches. Okay. Good to know for the future. I wonder if I could find that batting cage.
I never did.
In 6th grade, my brother, father, and I used to go there. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't really just a restaurant. It's more of an amusement park for the kids. All
Yeah.
broken now.
Low key.
Obviously meant for kids. That is pretty cool, huh? Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna get a copyright claim, I just noticed.
I actually didn't, crazy enough.
Oh well.
Didn't get a copyright claim on this video. I guess the algorithm didn't pick up the audio.
Yep.
It was surprising,
Oh, there's a slide
but a
there.
relief. Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to climb down the ladder.
Oh, what's this bike doing here? Tires are looking pretty flat. Ooh, very flat. No, this one's off the wheels. That's weird. No, it's rusty. At first glance, I thought it looked well preserved. Clearly it isn't. Which means it's been sitting out there for a while. Kind of a cute bike, though. Not gonna lie.
Weird part. Oh,
Like I was saying, I don't want to have to go back.
weird
into the
part
same building I
is
just did my bathroom review.
my camera died.
because, I mean, it would
Like
be great.
you'll know when the camera died. So I actually went back to continue filming the next day, and I went back to check to see if the bike was there. It wasn't. So yeah, that was a little odd, because I mean, sure, there were workers there on and off, but I mean, why wouldn't they take care of that sooner? It was a bit odd.
I mean, wow. This has really turned into quite an exploration video. I'm actually enjoying it, though.
Like and subscribe.
Oh, what's this? Can't believe people would just leave an unopened bottle of iced tea here. No, it says it's from Wawa. Yeah, y'all are gonna go crazy at me in the comments, but I'm gonna keep it.
Just because the vending machines don't work. Well, the one vending machine I ran into doesn't work.
Hmm.
There are probably others that do somewhere.
There aren't any.
I don't know. That's the, If you haven't seen my, my first podcast, I'll leave a link in the description. But the last time I was here, I was looking for my cat. It was rainy late in the afternoon. And that is the shed in which I swear I saw a shadow figure.
Might have honestly been a skinwalker for all I know.
Let's get a load of what we got here.
Honestly, it was really weird. It's a shame I never caught it on video.
In trouble for this.
Oops. Spoiler. Oh yeah, there's a Lanta bus there. I forgot. Kind of weird.
That post does not look fenced. A bunch of GMC pickup trucks, all unlocked, and with the keys still inside the vehicles. Is that still the case? Maybe, but I'm comfortable with not knowing. Y'all are probably gonna get pretty upset with me in the comments.
Don't worry, I eventually decide to go in. You're about to see it.
It literally says authorized personnel only.
Weird. Yeah, it wasn't a batting cage. I'm actually more convinced it was a stables at second glance. Yeah, I was still working out the king. I was still getting up to speed with the Filmora Go app. I didn't realize you had to put a blank over the sequence to do it. I wanted to do the transition more smoothly. Piece of my jeans tore off. I was just throwing it out. Trying really hard not to make any noises on the stairs. It's kind of ominous how there are so many chains there. How long is this video again? Oh, didn't realize it was that long. So I'll be doing more fast forwarding, don't worry. When I say before my time, I mean before I moved to Pennsylvania. I used to live in New York State prior. Hopped over the thing.
And even though I'm still whispering, anyway, I just checked this entire place, and I am only about 90% sure there's no one here.
Plenty more of this place to explore. Like I said, we just need to be discreet. I wasn't very discreet coming in here. I tried to open a lot of doors, and I think one of the customers saw me. What the heck is this? You know, for a moment I thought it was those old-fashioned water pumps. You know, you push the crank down multiple times and it extracts water from the well. Thought I heard a car coming from behind me. Being a property with a dog, I try to. That car looks pretty out of place. As if it just got here. I haven't seen anyone, but let's keep going. I also noticed that pin was empty. Hey, look, more birds. I hope you can see the screen better than I can. Oh, I stepped in shit. Oh, look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. They're clearly not well preserved, but look at that. Just imagine if they still worked. Maybe they do. I'm not gonna try to find out. It would attract too much attention. Hey, sir. How we doing? Just fine. Sometimes you gotta play it cool. I'll show you guys the other side. Move around. Y'all probably think I'm stupid for going the way that I heard footsteps instead of going around. But hey, I doubt I could have ran out of his line of sight in time.
Just making sure there were no, I was just making sure there were no security cameras. Like I said, even though I was pretty sure they weren't working. Because from what I could tell, most of this site doesn't get used.
There's a little fridge on the other side of the table I was eating at yesterday. I would have, you know, I would have taken a look to see what's inside, but I forgot. Because, you know, I was too busy trying to find the bathroom and trying to hide the fact that I was filming. On the bright side, it's a lot sunnier now. Maybe it won't rain after all. Even if it does, we'll probably be long gone. This is the game room. I reviewed the footage. Sorry I didn't really get a good look last time. You can see much better in there. Not really much. There's some tables, some beanbag toss games, and
pretty basic assortment.
Table, but
This is the part 1 to that video, in case you were wondering. Eating at my nearest restaurant. Guess that rating. For the record, someone already guessed that rating and they guessed it correctly. It was 2.5 stars, which from my experience is pretty underrated. As I say in the video, I think if they just updated their website, they get a lot more views. Yeah, lies told by Star Wars fans.
This is Lies Told by Star Wars fans. Enjoy.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 is the most overrated game in the world. Darth Revan is the least powerful Sith ever.
The new sequel trilogy is awesome.
Yeah, man, I really love the first hour and 40 minutes of Attack of the Clones. Star Wars The Clone Wars is for kids.
Padme is so ugly.
Maul could be Obi-Wan in a duel any day.
Yeah, Crazy Rabbit did something similar to that, even except it was Call of Duty Zombies themed. So, yeah, this is generally what my content looks like. As you will see, there are quite a few videos that are still processing because I edited them with VideoPad. For those of you who don't know, they're basically the lowest quality company, which I didn't know when I signed up. I mean, I can't even